Anthony, it's Super Bowl. It is going to happen today.
Super Bowl is today. It is Super Bowl Thursday, as it has been known throughout history.
Recorded history.
Everyone. It's like an American holiday, Opie, Super Bowl Thursday. People take the day off. They gather around their radio. Family, friends, 8-foot heroes, keggers.
Yeah.
And they just want to listen to true sport. The sport of the Super Bowl.
And I think it's going to be a little scary today because we got EMTs pacing back and forth outside the studio with all sorts of paperwork and things.
Based on this program, they should be here every day.
Right. And then there's an ambulance
right downstairs.
Right downstairs waiting just in case someone has an allergic reaction today.
Yeah.
We have this creepy bug guy that came by.
I don't know how he has so many creepy bugs.
I'll tell you why he's creepy bug guy, because he has a lot of really creepy bugs that I've never seen in my life. He decided to just bring in an array of bugs. Here
Big
he is.
Collection.
This is the guy that is saving Super Bowl.
Yes.
So we could do the ultimate challenge. What's your name, bro?
Ken.
Hey, Ken. Nice to have you here today.
Nice to meet you guys.
Well, you want to bring some of your bugs in?
Sure.
We could have a little show and tell.
Yeah. Where are you from?
New Jersey.
Why did I know that before you said it? Creepy bug guy has to be from New Jersey.
And we can collect this stuff from most of the buildings in New Jersey.
Ew, I don't doubt that. Yuck.
Wait, like this is your job to... What is your job?
Yeah, what's your job that you have these bugs?
We sell feeder insects nationwide to pet stores.
Oh, okay, sure.
Bait shops, that kind of thing.
So the mealworms over there would be for your reptile, your lizards, things
for lizards,
like that.
The bigger ones, the bigger, larger mealworms are for bait.
Mm-hmm. And what about the cockroaches? Why would people need these? I see them all the time on this show. For some reason, they're a staple of this program. What would people need one of those for, aside from a radio show?
Just to feed reptiles. Sometimes they keep them as pets.
Are those the hissing cockroaches?
Yeah, I have some hissers there. If you touch them, they hiss.
Madagascar.
You got to hear these things. You know what? I'm proud to say we introduced the world to the hissing cockroach.
Oh, yes.
Way before...
National Geographic.
Way before Fear Factor.
Yeah, true.
We were doing
55-gallon drum.
Yeah,
salmon.
we were doing things with the hissing cockroaches many years ago. You got to bring one of those to the mic because this is the creepiest sound.
And they're
listen to this. Listen.
E-Rock's running.
Well, listen what this thing will do when you touch it.
Oh God.
Right now, it's burrowing into my hand, too.
I see that.
That hissing
Can you find those in New York?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Can you find those in buildings? Like I see.
No.
In my apartment, I see a cockroach every once in a while, but I'll never see a hissing cockroach.
Aren't they from Madagascar?
Yeah, these are actually from Madagascar. They're just indigenous to tropical regions.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to sell these in Florida because they could live down there. If these were to get loose here, they'd only be able to live during the summer, and they'd die as soon as the temperature went down.
Right, like the homeless.
The homeless in France.
Yeah. Oh, but somewhere in Florida, you let those go, and could be a problem.
Yeah.
Two of them get together, hook up.
Well, we got
have a little
the
sex.
males have bumps on their heads, and the females don't. So that's how you can tell them apart.
Oh, that's how you can tell?
And the males hiss, the females don't.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of opposite of humans.
Exactly.
Where the male keeps quiet, and the woman is just, yap, yap, yap.
Yeah.
Hiss. And if she does, she usually ends up with bumps on her head.
Well, I got the list of insects in front of me here. The hissing roaches, maggots, superworm beetles.
Yeah.
What's that?
These are the superworm beetles. If you touch them, they'll release a pheromone, which is an attractant, like a sexual attractant, which is something that females also do, are females. But they have they also secrete a brown liquid that'll stain your hands. But they
so does Jimmy Norton. Now, coincidentally enough, when he's out on dates.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They smell too, but these will also do like a little tickle, nibble kind of thing. Not that I've tried it, but if you were to place your stuff in there, you'd
bag on top of that,
you'd get a sensation.
Now, none of these are poisonous,
except maybe the honeybees. If you're allergic.
The bee venom,
and there they are.
Yeah,
the bees.
Now, I saw your contraption, which is very phallic.
Yeah.
Once they place their bag, I guess, in that contraption, that appendage that sticks out, should be blown into. The reason for that is that the warm air will get these guys angry.
Oh, so someone has to blow into
the
phallic appendage.
Yeah, to the tip of that.
As some guy's sack is hanging in the Tupperware portion.
You know, I've been fighting this for so long. I give up. This show is gay.
What a gay show we're on.
This is a gay show. So you're telling me, as the expert, that someone has to blow into the tube to get these bees going?
Someone does, and I'm not expert enough to do that myself.
No. What is it about human breath that riles up the bees?
I don't know if it's just the heat and the moisture or something instinctive in them that just sets them off.
E-Rock can't do it because it will be a bee holocaust. It would be like the showers at Dachau.
Now, if I got stung by these bees. I got stung about 10 times just collecting them.
This is how
Wait, you got stung 10 times
This
yesterday?
is how dedicated this guy is to the show.
I love
He's the one that stepped up and said, all right, I'll get the bees for the guys. Look at his hand. It's all
my
swollen.
hand, my arms.
He got stung 10 times. He's allergic to bees.
And this is not fat. It's just swollen bee venom in my...
Are you kidding?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm fat.
I don't know.
What, I know, I'm like, wow, that stuff must collect in the liver.
Right.
What do you do to collect them?
I just went in and I just
much.
stuck a stick in, got them angry when they came out. I brushed them into cups, and they just went all over me and started stinging. So
you got what one of those big box type hive
I have hives,
things?
yeah, the hives you were talking about. Yes, I'm one of those guys.
How many?
I have 3 hives.
And what is it for? Just honey
to
or
pollinate? Yeah, and for honey, make wine out of the honey, mead.
Really, mead? Yes.
Yeah, it's a good old fashioned way to get
days
drunk.
of old.
How many times you get stung a year? Having bees?
Nah, just a couple. But last summer, I had some go up my shorts, which is how I know these will work. And I got stung. And I have my daughters were out there, and they're little, and they just saw the bees going up. They saw me fall over on the ground screaming, and
that's got to horrify the children. Oh,
no,
they were laughing.
They were laughing
That's
at
great.
me while
kids. Jesus Christ.
I thought that was done. I was it. No more kids.
All right, hold on. Ben's Raw Ass has something. Ben's Raw Ass, what's up?
Hey, I want to know if this dude bought his cock-licking ball roaches.
What's that?
Cock-licking ball roach.
That's from what I said.
Are you doing a callback of his awful line yesterday?
Yeah, I'm the awful calling guy.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Ben's Raw Ass, everyone. All right. What else is there? Anything of interest?
These are just regular German roaches. We also have some flightless fruit flies. We've bred these so that they wouldn't have wings. So if you look at them, they kind of look like ants, but they're actually fruit flies.
Okay.
And what the hell can they possibly do?
They just exist, and people feed them to frogs.
Oh yeah.
And that kind of thing. Yeah.
What do you sell these to? Pet shops?
Pet shops, bait stores, and then regular just reptile enthusiasts.
Now, obviously, you brought a lot of this stuff in just for show, but can we use anything else there on the table except for the bees?
Think, like, these are superworms. You know, these are the other things that you see them eating on like Fear Factor and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So they stink. They'll also nibble and stuff, but they're getting a little lethargic here.
They're getting a little tired.
Is it the cold?
Yeah. Oh, and just so you guys know, too, when you're ready for mosquitoes, let me know. Just give me a week's notice, and I could hatch you out a bunch of mosquitoes.
See, we thought about that way too late. We wanted to do the mosquitoes as well.
Yeah, because mosquito bites on your bag. Thank God, I've never been bitten on the bag.
I would say the mosquito bite on the bag would be worse than getting stung by a bee on the bag.
Maybe the instant pain.
Yeah, the bee more terrifying, knowing it's happening.
Yeah.
But a mosquito doing it, after he's done, I think it would be much more of a problem.
And the quick pain from the bee sting, but then you have that residual itching, big bump on your nut kind of thing you got to deal with.
You got to do the whole thing.
You do the thumb and forefinger. Only a guy could know about the thumb and forefinger roll of the bag. You sit there like a dog scratching himself. Oh. It is wonderful.
It's the other ecstasy. That's the other ecstasy.
All right.
The other ecstasy.
Sorry. Well, they just pulled. All right, so we got Bug Guy here. Where were we?
He
the honeybees.
pulled the German cockroach out. It saw its shadow, which means 6 more weeks of Nazism.
And we have waxworms.
Yeah.
Wax
Those are the
worms.
Normal, just
Yeah, you
the-
brought a lot of tame insects, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, these are pretty tame. These are, if you look at these are real maggots, regular housefly maggots.
Yeah.
They'll eat bodies and stuff like that,
Oh, yeah?
which is always good for a guinea from Jersey.
Wow.
No.
I've never seen maggots before.
All right.
She doesn't seem to like the maggots.
Very nice. Okay. Well, we got to thank you for bringing the bees in and getting stung doing it. Look at his right hand; it's
I know,
all
it's
swollen.
all swollen.
You were taking Benadryl all night long,
Yeah, but it doesn't do what it does for most people. They're
right?
You need the epi shot, right?
yeah.
Why'd you get stung?
They didn't like being taken out of the hive at night.
Oh, were they
Cold.
sleeping?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got one of those hives.
Pissed off bees.
yes.
And you woke them and they were like
got
all
me.
biting you?
They bit me all over.
Oh, they were pissed off. But we
Yeah.
got a whole container. There's got to be what 30, 40 in there.
Yeah, I brought some backups just in case.
So what will you do with these when you're done them?
I guess I don't know if I'm going to want to touch them after they've been.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably just open up
Contaminated.
the container near the hive and see what happens.
Whatever they call them, faggot bees after that. And,
See if they come back.
boy, but those honeybees are nothing compared to the wasps I saw in that video last night.
Did you watch that, Opie?
I didn't see it.
Oh,
yet.
That was a good one.
God, it is unbelievable. These killer wasps.
The hornets, Japanese hornets.
The hornets, yeah. There were 30 of them that took out 30,000 honeybees, took out a whole colony. 30 of these huge wasps come flying in. One of them comes in, marks it. Like he goes out on a little scouting mission, marks the
What?
hive.
This is a video that shows
I
the
sent
whole
a clip of
process.
the Japanese hornets I told you about.
Yeah.
the Japanese hornets, and it's filmed very well. I mean, they get these up-close views of everything. They get inside the nooks and crannies in the hive and everything. And the hornet flies back to his crew and goes, "Hey, I found some honeybees. I marked it with some pheromone or whatever the hell they call it."
Yeah.
And then they take off, and they get to the honeybee hive, and just with these huge jaws, start biting these bees in half. They were just, and you're watching bee heads falling and bodies just kind of shaking around. They went through the entire colony in what? They
3
said
hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
It took 30 of these wasps to kill 30,000 honeybees.
And they couldn't gang up on the wasps? Were they trying?
They were trying a couple. They killed like a couple of them with the stingers that they have, but they're just no match. But then at the end, they showed this honeybee colony that has a system. The
native to
wasp
Japan.
comes in. Yeah, this hornet comes in to the tracking hornet, the initial just one, and as he's laying down his pheromones, the honeybees gather around him and start shaking. And from their shaking, they work up so much friction that it gets up to 120 degrees. And the bees can take 120 degrees. The hornet can't.
How
so
the hell do they figure that out?
They cook the hornet alive, and he never gets to go back and tell his crew where they are.
And they just figure this out.
Yeah,
You gotta love nature.
yeah. They did this little weird abdominal shift thing. The hornet flies in. All these honeybees are sitting there kind of moving, and then all of a sudden every one of them goes, quarter turn to the left. And that told all of them to jump on this hornet and start shaking. Like, where does that come from?
It's the way you feel as a white guy when you walk into a black club. You just feel like everybody is doing some kind of a signal, and they're going to attack you at any second. You walk into the wrong bar, and you feel like everybody's just kind of like looking at you and signaling each other.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna get to you and your honeybees in a little while, bro. Thank you
Okay.
so much for helping
Right.
out the show.
Thank you.
We just didn't think we were gonna pull off the old bee trick today.
No,
Those holes are
thank
too
God.
small. Too big, I mean.
What, no, they're covered up with some kind of
Yeah, there's some kind of breathing
membrane. I wouldn't even touch that, though, because I'd be afraid one of them would poke their stinger up through that
Yeah, I had them in a
gauze.
plastic bag originally, and they were stinging me even through the plastic bag.
Oh. Yeah, he just got stung like crazy. Now where's the contraption? Let's bring the contraption in again.
Are we going with the contraption?
Yeah, because intern Bill modified the thing.
Oh, intern Bill did.
Yeah, bring intern Bill in.
Is it true that you tried to collect intern Bill as a new insect?
Here's Bill. Here's the phallic apparatus that the boys will be using today.
Got two of them.
And we just learned that someone's going to have to blow into the tube, to get the honeybees riled up.
Riled up because they don't like human breath.
Bill, are you willing to blow into the tube?
Blow into it?
Yeah.
It's-
While it's attached to the
But
guy,
the
though.
guy's got to put his sack in there.
Oh.
and then you have to blow it. Well, you don't have to get more than a foot away from his bag because you got to blow in the front of that tube.
You got to blow into the front of the phallic tube, yeah.
There's got to be better ways than that.
How about if maybe you could just blow on his balls and then put the thing on real fast after? So
yeah.
Just trying to be helpful.
Now, how did you modify it?
Well, instead of just using whatever we originally had, I put gloves, latex gloves, and stretch them out across the hole which the balls are going to go in.
And the balls will fit through comfortably?
Comfortably enough that the bees won't get out.
And the bees won't be able to get out?
No. As long as they don't rip them out while the bee's stinging them and pulls them out.
Yeah.
Within moderation, this should work very well.
With basic odds, what are the odds?
We got to remove some of that tape around that so we can watch the bees.
Yeah, we got to be able to watch it. So cut it away, maybe.
Maybe cut it away slightly.
I'm trying to razor it off.
Yeah, razor it
we
off
got to be able to see that.
The backs I'm trying to keep open as the windows, mostly.
Well, also we see
Besides
the back of his balls. That's
no,
wonderful.
See, but the problem is, this is the only part you're not going to be able to see because this is going to be up against their body.
His taint.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to clear that
How do you
open.
think they're going to do it like this?
Well, they might be able to do it.
That, or you could do it sideways because they're just dropping it in, right?
It can really go any way.
I guess you're
Doesn't
right.
have to stick out like a big penis.
I would just make more room so we could see from other angles, I guess.
Odds-wise, what are the odds as you're loading the bees in here that some bees will escape into the studio?
He's not an expert at this. We're fucked.
I've never done this.
There's close to 100 bees the more I look at this container.
Yeah, I don't know
we need to get just a few in these tubes. I don't know how we're going to transfer.
How would you load bees into that?
I think we're going to get a plastic tube, and we're going to try to transfer them that way. This way they'll go through the tube into that thing, and then we'll close it off.
Sure, they will.
The neat thing is going to be that when honeybees sting, they die afterward because they lose their stinger.
Yeah.
So their stinger will actually be stuck in their balls, and then it'll just keep pumping away, secreting that poison.
Is that what it does?
Yeah, and then, so if you don't let them pull that stinger out, it'll just make everything just a little worse.
Oh, God.
Well, wasps can sting multiple times, so
Right.
Yeah.
Are they going to go after the bees in these things?
Wait, we have wasps?
Yeah, some guy showed me a wasp at some point.
Where? We have more bees out there?
I don't know. I don't know where he went. He just had a wasp in a Gerber jar.
Yeah.
Oh, bring him in.
Well, who has wasps?
Who's this guy?
I don't know. He's got some goodies, too, though.
Hey, bro, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Get on that mic there. You brought a wasp in?
I got a bunch of wasps.
How'd you get these?
We work for the phone company. And
Yeah.
They sting the shit out of us all the time.
I bet.
Holy crap.
Got 2 singles and 2 jars with 4.
How'd you get them?
Mike dug them out of a pedestal yesterday.
Oh, these are yellow jackets, no?
No, they're paper wasps.
Oh, okay.
That wasp is nasty.
And then if we heat this up, those guys will be dancing around like your bee sound effects.
Oh, God. Is that a whole nest in there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Holy crap.
Wait, what do you do? When you're up on the pole, you're going to grab something and they just fucking attack you?
You pop a terminal open and right in your
wow.
face. And you look like a lunatic waving your hard hat in the air. I got the spray with me that we kill them with just in case.
Why don't you spray it before you open it?
Sometimes we do. If you see an opening, you squirt in the sides. But
You see them
there's,
kind of swarming around before you.
How many times have you gotten stung on the job?
I got it about over half a dozen. Most
Yeah.
notable being on the flat part of my ear.
I used to get that with attic jobs when we do jobs in the attic, and I would just leave. I'd be like, "Hey, there's bees here. I'm not doing the job. Fuck it."
Hey,
They were all like clustered on. Oh, that is just so
But
goddamn
with this,
frightening.
with these, all you got to do is open a jar and press it against his nuts and rattle it up a little bit. All we got, if we heat that up,
Yeah.
like last night when we were in the office breaking them up, they were crawling and very active. But overnight,
Pissed off,
it's
yeah,
cool
it gets a
now.
little colder, and
Right.
oh, I got the heebie-jeebies
No
officially.
kidding. Yeah, that little nest there. Who is this? The Ooper?
Uper.
The Ooper, what's up?
Hey, I love the show, guys. Just wanted to say, when you get one of your boys to blow in the tube, make sure it's not E-Rockers. Bad bets will kill the bees.
Well, the joke was made earlier, sir.
All right.
You hear him all nervous? You went bad Beth.
Yeah, I
Bad.
did.
Say it right.
I've noticed on Pal Talk the girls showing up a lot earlier today on the Pal Talk cams. Anytime guys' testicles are going to be exposed here on the program, the ladies figure it's their day.
Well, who's going to be the expert here?
On balls or bees?
On bees.
I'll determine if someone's stung. My method is very simple. If they scream and drop a jar, we have to we should check.
Well, how are we going to get these bees into the contraption?
Well, they're pretty slow right now. I could probably wrangle. They're pretty slow right now. I could probably wrangle a couple in there.
Can we do this outside?
Yeah, this will be done outside of the studio.
No, I mean outside.
Oh, you mean outside?
It'd be better
outside?
because they'd stay cold. And
Yeah?
As long as they're cold, they're going to move around like that.
Look,
Then we bring them in and heat them up.
Don't drop those.
And they're going to get nuts.
handling them very callously.
I got no problem. Callously?
Yes.
Carelessly.
No, callous.
Yeah.
I didn't
Wouldn't
mean...
callously be if he was like throwing them around and spitting on them and
Yes, that was kind of why I was saying that the way he was handling them to me was callous.
all right.
Also, with wasps, I believe your creepy bee guy could confirm this, but they don't lose their stinger like bees. They're just
No.
going to keep jabbing
They'll
and
keep
jabbing
going
and
at
jabbing
it. Yeah.
until
They're a tough guy.
And these guys aren't allergic to bees? The Super Bowl guys?
What they say.
How
They're
did you get
willing
that
to
nest?
sign.
You just dug it out?
Well, yeah,
Just knocked it right out of the terminal into a jar.
actually into a water bottle. He squeezed
Really?
all that through the neck of a water bottle, and last night I cut the water bottle open and started to break them up into individual jars.
Whoa. Ballsy
right.
move.
They were
Ballsy
sleeping?
move, my friend.
So, all right, game on. We have plenty of bees. We have
Yeah.
wasps. We have
I have
something that looks like yellow jackets, but they're not. You're saying they're
I looked
paper
it up
wasps?
yesterday to let Steve know exactly what they were.
Okay.
Paper wasps.
I have no problem with them loading that outside. Yeah. Just so there's a complete barrier between us here in the studio and loose bees.
Well, there's a lot of bees. That's the problem. I can understand if we try to transfer one or two and it gets loose, whatever. But there's that jar is close to 100.
No, I don't even want one bee loose in here.
And this is,
Turn it over.
Yeah. Okay.
oh my God, look
Yeah,
how
the
many
whole
are on the bottom.
Yeah, kid.
There's got to be close to 100 in this jar as well. And then individual wasps.
You know, mixing them together might really get them angry.
Yeah.
Oh, what, like different camps?
Yeah, like a
You
couple
mix the
different...
wasps and the honeybees and
war.
stuff. Oh, a big race war. Some kind of conglomerated, a lot of mongrel class of bee.
The balls will be the battlefield.
Yeah, that's for
That's
sure.
great.
And this is just the grand finale.
Yeah.
The ultimate challenge.
It's the ultimate challenge. This is like a decathlon of the nutsack.
We're just waiting for the beekeeper suits. They're coming
Yeah.
at 8 o'clock.
I want a beekeeper suit.
All right.
I'm going to have to put a beekeeper
Let's,
suit on.
let's bring the EMT guys in. I
Yeah,
want to
let's see some of
what
the
they're
dangers
You guys can hang
involved.
out. Just go to the back wall for a little bit. We don't have many mics, that's why.
Here they are.
They're the EMT guys. They're outside the studio almost every morning to say hi to us,
Our
and now we
buddies.
finally need them.
Our buddies. Anytime we need them, they are here to help out.
Never a dull moment with you boys, I gotta say.
No, and they have been there for all the fun things. They were there at the Hard Rock. Remember the Hard Rock when someone suggested, what was the really bad suggestion that we knocked down?
Somebody wanted to swallow a knife.
Yeah, a guy wanted to swallow a knife.
Oh, yeah. For St. Patty's Day.
And we were dead set against that. And these guys kind of confirmed that was a real stupid thing to do. So we just had a guy piss his pants, which is harmless, good harmless fun. We had a
All else
drunk
fails.
come up on stage and piss his pants in front of hundreds of people.
What else have you guys been involved with us?
God, Jesus.
55-gallon drum
55-gallon drum
challenge.
challenge, that's right.
I believe.
Were you the ones that dragged the one girl out on a stretcher?
Yeah, the one that got the cockroach in her ear.
She got a cockroach in her ear, and they
right.
couldn't get it out with their equipment there, so she had to be brought to the hospital. Now, the fun part of that was it wasn't just a cockroach in her ear. She had been in the drum for quite a while.
Yeah.
And we had been dumping cow blood on her and all kinds of disgusting stuff. So as these guys are taking her down in the stretcher, she's covered in blood.
mess.
It looked like she had been just stabbed hundreds of times. The
building was
People were
horrified.
horrified.
Yeah.
But they took her down there
And,
and
you
pulled
know,
it out of
New
her
York
ear.
being the wonderful city, nobody just it's the
Yeah.
stalking look.
Got a gawk.
The maniacal look of madmen.
If there were camera phones back then, would have been a lot of pictures.
So the beekeepers' suits or whatever are coming. The one guy has some spray that could calm the bees down if it gets too crazy.
No, it
kill
kills
them.
them.
Kills them on contact.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Zyklon B just seems to calm them down. Yeah, good one.
And these guys are telling us they're not allergic, but let's say they have an allergic reaction. That's why you guys are here.
Yeah, airway will close up. They'll swell up, itching. Whole lot of fun stuff.
The airway closes up.
Closes up. An allergic reaction, the airway closes up, and that's why we're all concerned.
And
by the way, any of you boys allergic?
I don't know.
I don't know. Now that's what I meant to ask.
Tested. How about you guys?
Does this? Do you build up an allergy over time, or if you're not allergic at 8, will you maybe be allergic in your 40s?
No straight answer to that. It could change
It
almost
could
overnight.
just change. You don't know.
Do you have stuff with you?
Yeah.
what do you got? Show us what you got.
Got some epi?
Show us the tools of the trade.
Yeah,
Got the epi.
You got the pen
the
thing?
ambulance,
pen?
cardiac monitor. We got not the pen thing. We go direct for the IV drugs.
I was
Nice.
given a pen thing because I had a really bad allergic reaction to. I guess it turned out to be chickpeas or hummus or something.
Oof.
And I was in the emergency
food.
room,
You were
and
stung by a chickpea? The hell does that even happen?
then I went to an allergist, and they wanted to give me one of these pens that you stab yourself with.
Wow.
You have to
Holy
stab yourself with it
Jesus.
violently.
Yeah, it's
Oh
a
my
harpoon.
God.
It's like a harpoon.
Dude, they got the paddles.
Yeah,
You got the
yeah,
paddles?
Cardiac monitor.
Nice.
The whole 9
Can you
yards.
fire those babies up or what?
Hey, that's the finale.
That's the finale.
You
Right
guys
to the
have to
balls.
take the paddles to the balls.
What would
Now the
happen?
medic is looking for a new job.
Only before
Hold on,
you do
hold
it.
on, hold on. What would happen if you took the paddles to the balls?
Not good, dude.
Not good?
Not good at all.
But
I can't even joke about that.
I hear if you do it, you do have to put the paddles and yell queer instead of the normal clear. Just kind of gay.
You know, I hear there are people that pay big money for that too.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Dropping in the tubes for the airway, manage their airway if we need be.
All right.
And yes, all the technical individuals out there, there is a medic in the room before you start getting all the phone calls.
Yeah. It's not just some guy that bought this stuff on eBay and I
Canal
think
Street,
I know how to
man.
use
Canal
this. Yeah. Wow. Great.
Oxygen tank behind me and a full drug kit. So
All right.
I start whipping out the needles,
And
Got
an
any
ambulance.
puppies full of heroin?
Later. Later. Talk to me later.
Love that story.
Yeah, we'll get into that story after the break. And a bambulance downstairs.
Ambulance.
Bambulance, just in case we need a bambulance.
Got a bambulance.
Just for shits and grins.
The little voice in our head wants to say something.
Voice in your head. Don't do it. Don't do it. Remember St. Pat's.
It's not like we're going to have this done in a church. What do you mean?
Two wasps ass fucking in St.
Bad
Pat's.
for your career.
Well,
Every once in a while, you got to take that chance. Every once in a while, you got to take the chance.
Don't do it, boys.
Today, we rolled the dice. Today,
Super
we
Bowl.
rolled the dice.
Yeah.
it's Super Bowl.
Careers.
Dude, if something goes wrong, the company will always stand behind you.
Way behind.
Every once in a while, you got to just put it all on red.
Right.
That's what we do.
Spin the wheel.
Mike the trucker. What's up, Mike?
Good morning, man.
Hey.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you, this show is just going to have to be an epic production. I already have my jaw on the steering wheel shaking my head already at 7 o'clock this morning.
Well,
Yep.
I didn't expect this many bees because we were having a real problem finding bees, and now we have too many.
It's going to get utterly fucking chaotic in that studio.
Yeah, I think so.
I love it. Later.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Dana the trucker. Dana.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
You guys got girls coming in. Why not get the girls to blow through the tube for you?
Dana.
We have girls coming in today?
We do.
Why are we listening to Dana?
Are you scheduling our guests?
No, I thought you guys said you guys had girls coming in today.
No.
No, just
It's
on
just
top.
another sausage factory.
Oh man, that sucks. And
All I
everything.
see is guys everywhere we look.
No, we don't want girls.
But it's
coming
safer
in.
that way, trust me. Women wreck
Yeah.
radio shows unless they're getting naked.
2 years later, she'd be in court saying, "They held my head to the tube and made me blow, and I was degraded." Shut up.
How disorganized are we, though? A caller suggests something, and we're like, really? All right. It must be so.
Good, good.
Maybe we
Girls
just-
are coming in, all right?
Maybe we just forgot. I don't know.
Bring them right in.
All right, Dana, thanks.
Thanks.
All right, so I think we're all set. And the guys are here, the contestants, the competitors.
Everyone's here. How does that? Wow.
That never
I'm
happens.
Stunned.
They're here,
Stunned,
the guys.
Right.
Iraq?
Wow, Iraq.
Hawk?
Iraq's got a look on his face.
Wait, I hit
of-
How about you turn on the wireless mic you're holding first?
Yeah,
of
what are
all?
you trying to do?
Before you look around clueless,
Iraq
maybe
has
you
this-
should turn on the mic.
Iraq
Yeah.
has a clueless, surprised look on his face that I can only describe as Iraq.
Thanks. Sorry, come on, Puxatawny Eric. I'm in here. I didn't see if the contestants come in here yet. I was trying to find out for you.
How do you find out? By looking around the room?
Yeah, how? Checking in the other studio. Maybe they saw the contestants come in. I don't know. You think they're going to help you with a nod? They're going to let you swing and not know what you're talking about?
They're going to let you just sweat.
Hang you out to
You should
dry.
know that by now. Steve.
Iraq, prognosticator of prognosticators, has determined
blah, blah,
nothing.
Blah. Huh? Jesus. Steve, we got the contestants here?
I saw two of them outside. I believe. Two. I think they were all contestants. I don't know.
Can you tell when Steve puts his headphones on, people?
We get everyone out for
right when he starts talking.
Yeah.
We got two of the guys here?
I think if one of the guys might have brought a couple extra people with him, but there are people filling out paperwork, yes.
Yeah, they're going to be filling out paperwork for the next hour and a half.
Yeah, they absolutely will.
Because just when people come in here to do dumb things, you got to fill out a packet.
Oh, yeah.
I can only imagine what they're filling out today.
Extensive paperwork.
Yeah. Are you scared of these things, Steve?
Wasps? Or not really. I mean, I've been stung by a bunch of them before. It's not fun, but...
You want to just stick your hand in real fast?
Absolutely not.
Is it true your grandfather visited Cuba in 1956? Yeah, I don't see what that has to do with my ball bag going in a bee jar. But,
right, well...
are you or were you ever a member of the Communist Party, sir? Have to ask these questions, gentlemen.
That is very funny. Let's say hi to Joe in Brooklyn. Joe!
What's going on, boys?
Hey.
Hi, Joe.
All right, two things. First thing is those wasps that the Verizon guys got there. I work for Verizon, and wasps are no fucking joke. We've all been stung by them once you go up on a pole. Secondly, Ron and Fez have got to be fucking panicking because you guys know that Ronnie says, quote, these guys have no sense of fucking history. Every time you guys do a bit, they panic because they think they're going to walk in and have no job.
It is a pretty crazy way to run your life.
I know. I don't like doing this either, any more than Opie doesn't. It's our job, though.
It's our job to lay it all on the line every once in a while. What can I tell you?
It's nice being back, at the base every so often, but sometimes you got to go out on patrol.
Yep.
And you just go into that great unknown.
It just makes this show so special.
Right.
The chances we take.
And sometimes when you go on patrol, you leave without your weapon, just making the Arabic woman noise alone.
I know. We are pretty stupid. Let's go to Big Mike. Big Mike.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, you're going to have the other contestant blow into the tube for the other guy when he's got his ball bag in there.
That ain't bad.
Because that way, there's it's like playing defense on football. You got you anger them more. If you got like Jimmy or Ben doing it, then it's you don't know if it's the same.
Yeah, the other guy's going to do it with some gusto.
Yeah, the harder you blow, the
more
angrier
the bee gets.
The angrier the bee's going to get.
What a great idea! We'll have them 69 each other.
Right.
That's another ball bag challenge too.
Oh, fantastic!
That is
Thanks,
very.
guys. Watch it out.
I hope everyone saw the contraption on opieandathlete.com. It's ridiculously phallic. And now we learned that someone has to blow into the tube to get the bees excited. Let's go to Bruce in Louisiana. Bruce.
Yeah, hey, guys, I'm not sure. The news may be getting a little bit premature, but 2020's running a promo that says they've got exclusive footage of just days before the last live broadcast of Opie and Anthony.
Are they already running that?
Yeah, how did that 2020 thing go, Jimmy?
It was very good.
Yeah?
I stood on West Broadway, and a lot of people won't talk to you. I wrote out a questionnaire so I could even get them to stop. And most people just keep walking, man, but I wound up getting enough people.
Well, the gimmick was for you to walk around, ask people questions, but using foul language, cursing during the question.
And I didn't curse at them because that's not an honest
Right, it's
response.
not like, hey, fuckface.
Yeah, because everyone gets mad at
how do you feel about the war? It's, and then, I don't think they're getting enough fucking support. What do you think?
I'd say, how do you feel about the war? And they started talking. One of the questions was, do you think President Bush, Danny came up with these, do you think Bush overstepped his boundaries when he was authorizing the wiretaps? And some people were like, yes. I'm like, I agree. A lot of people have said that that's really fucked up. And also, how do you feel about, and then you go right to the next question, make it very casual profanity, and just see how they reacted to making it conversational like that.
Now, Danny wrote some of the questions?
Those are the questions he came up with. 2020 didn't know what they wanted to do.
Now, wait a minute. Does Danny now get a credit at the end crawl on 2020?
Yeah.
And Than?
Yeah, I cleared
Than
that up immediately.
Too.
Oh, no, I mentioned Than might be involved, and they said the fantastic guy. I'm like, yeah, they're like, it's handled.
Will it be Than Fantastic, whatever the fuck your last name is.
No, it's great. Dan's going to add that to his resume and say that he's a writer for 2020.
Written for 2020.
Yep.
Written for 2020.
Why
Written
not?
for John Stossel.
Right.
Everyone punches up their resume.
All right.
Why not?
And when does that air?
Friday night, I think. I actually forgot I did it.
Tomorrow
until you
night?
mentioned it. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's kind of
I should find out.
Let's
Maybe you should.
Let's tape that for Monday's program.
Yep.
Let's say hi to RJ in North Carolina. RJ.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
I've never gotten through before. I just wanted to get through and say I enjoyed the show. Good luck in your future, and glad I got to get through on the last day.
All right. Thanks, RJ. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little nervous today.
Just a little.
I'm getting that feeling that I get just every once in a while.
You know what I love, though?
Have you had it twice already?
I've had the feeling only twice. Yes.
I love the fact.
No, actually... Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Anthony. I'm just gonna. Actually, I've had that feeling since coming to XM a lot, which is ridiculous considering our history.
Yeah,
like you would think coming into this new gig, we would never get that feeling again. I could think of 3 times already that I've had this exact feeling I have today.
But, it's been cleared. This has all been cleared, Opie, and when it's been cleared,
stupid man.
Nothing can happen.
You're a stupid man.
It's not like Sex for Sam was something that had been done times before.
You're a stupid,
oh, that's right. It had
stupid
been.
man.
It's not like everyone knew about it. Oh, they did. It's not like it had sponsors. Oh, it did. This has been cleared by everybody. Everyone's signing release forms.
This sounds way too familiar.
Oh, God. I'm buying a house.
The only reason they accepted this is because I'm sure they sold that shit out of it.
Oh.
Or maybe they didn't have the heart to tell you guys that they're just not interested anymore, and this is their way of doing it. Like, yeah, go ahead, do the contest.
You know, I thought that exact thing last night when I was going to bed. I'm like, what if they're playing us? What if they don't want to pay out our contracts? What if they really want to get rid of us, but they don't have the heart to do it face-to-face in an office? So, like, they found out we're doing this and just said, yeah, let them do this.
Well, you know what? I don't think they're doing that. And it's like I always say, I mean, my friends at Sirius, I mean, that's a great company, and Mel and those guys are probably, you know.
You know, Howard, a pioneer
I'll
in
say.
satellite radio, and the collection of people he's bringing aboard. Great talents.
Second to none.
And to tell you the truth, I would be honored to go over there and work for Sirius.
Would you call Howard your boss?
He would be. Why wouldn't I?
I would actually walk in and go, morning, boss.
Morning, boss.
No names.
Right.
Sellouts. Let's go to Jeremy in Jersey. Jeremy.
Hello.
Hey.
Listen, Harvey Keitel said, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay.
Yeah, we need that clip today to make ourselves feel better. Ladies and gentlemen, live from Washington, D.C., it's ELO.
I don't know what the most repulsive thing was actually hearing the word Howard and my boss come out of all 3 of your mouths at the same time.
I did not say Howard and boss.
Here's the other thing. I have never in my life seen more like preparation. I saw an email yesterday that said, okay, video the contestants signing the release, burn me 2 copies of the DVDs and FedEx to them. That was an actual email that was exchanged yesterday.
Wow. And they're videotaping them filling out the paperwork?
They're videoed. I mean, I don't know what else you can do.
Yeah.
I'm just here calling, assuring you I have your back.
Thank you. You know something? You sound just like another great hero during our career days.
Don't say it.
Ken
Stevens. Our friend Ken Stevens. Did we tell you what Ken is doing now? He's on a sailboat somewhere.
In the Chesapeake Bay.
He's sailing somewhere in the Chesapeake Bay.
When you go to lunch today, why don't you wave to Ken? He's out there somewhere.
I heard he talks to a volleyball that he has a handprint of blood on.
The guy hasn't shaved in 3 years. He's hanging out with mermaids and a volleyball.
Yeah.
It's all part of my plan to get on my
Ken
boat.
Stevens.
Good old Ken Stevens.
Oh.
We got to call him live on the show one day.
Yeah, I want to talk to Ken.
Our old boss.
We liked Ken very much.
Yes. All right. I just wanted to dispel the what we call the jock paranoia.
Yeah, we have that, but you can't blame us. Really can't blame
I
us.
remember those moments as well with this show going on 19 months or whatever the hell it's been now.
Yeah,
our show.
Yeah, I mean, I can think.
We're
of
into our 17th month.
Moments when my phone rang, I'm like, here we are again.
Yeah, of course.
See, I'm from the school of thought that some of the more tamer things that we didn't prepare for were more dangerous than the bigger things that we do prepare for. Like the tamer thing, so what? Perhaps there was a little drinking going on. Maybe a few liberties were taken with some of the females at the party.
We don't know.
Perhaps.
There's no video.
Dude, do you think there's video? Do you really think that if somebody was drunk in this studio, I would have taken them into where Ron and Fez's studio is right now and fucked them?
Never.
Without a condom? Do you really think I would have done that?
Never.
All right, I'm hanging up.
Bye, Mr. Logan.
Bye,
This is too
Eric.
close to home. All right, Elo. Elo, thanks for the support, I guess.
We love Elo. Look at him. He's
Yes.
right there with us.
Yes.
Yeah, and he
Right
will be
there
at the
with
end.
us.
Just- I don't know. They won't call me back either.
That's how it all begins.
Oh.
Let's go to Peter in New Jersey. Peter!
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Hey, I was on Audible.com, and I see they're taking pre-orders for the final show.
Actually, Audible.com has... what's the big sell on the Audible.com? They got like 10 best of discs they're now selling.
Ooh.
On Audible.com.
Wow, there you go.
Something like that.
That's a great way to spread the virus to people that don't have XM yet. You download it, you give it to them, you go, hey, here's what I'm listening to. And then they go, holy shit, I need this.
For a price, I think it's like $5.95 a disc or something. There's 10 of them. I don't know.
Then you say, yeah, well, it would be good, but they don't work there anymore.
Yeah, but Audible.com now has best of Opie and Anthony CDs.
Can you put them on your iPod? Is that how you download them for your iPod?
Yeah, download them right to the damn iPod. So
Can we go on iTunes?
I think what it is, it's all those bits we were playing.
But you'd rather go to Audible.com.
Are they competitive?
You inept idiot.
Are they competitive things? I don't know.
Any downloading service would be
Well, it's like saying
competitive.
the CD is being sold in Best Buy as well as this and that. They sell them in all the
Is
stores.
Coca a competitor of Pepsi? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Audible is the best.
Are they? Okay. Well, look, dude, I was saying that iTunes is a bunch of faggots. I mean, I just didn't want to get everybody mad.
There you go.
What do I know?
So go to Audible.com, see what it's all about. But I think it's the CDs from the best of shows we did at the end of the year. The best bits since coming to XM. I think that's what's up there now. So you can download and spread the virus that way. No? It isn't that?
No?
I thought that's what we agreed on. Why is everyone shaking their head? Talk to E-Rock, he put it together.
Uh-oh.
I thought we were going to do the end-of-year discs.
We haven't done those yet.
Shut
These
up.
discs were made before we
Cares.
did those shows.
But Don told me it was going to be the CDs from the end of the year.
We have 10 discs up on Audible.
Right.
They're all some of the best stuff from Opie and Anthony coming to XM, but it's not the exact shows that we had. I bring nothing to the table.
Are we going to add those other things?
Yes.
Those other CDs eventually?
I bring nothing
All
to
right.
the table.
Well, there's 10 best of CDs on Audible.com. You check it out for yourself. If you like the titles, then download it. If you don't, whatever. All right? All right. Should we take our first break? All right, we're getting ready for Super Bowl on the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio. People are starting to pile into the Pal Talk rooms.
Yes.
The contestants are here, filling out lots and lots of paperwork. They're getting videotaped, making all sorts of statements on video.
Is there any betting going on?
What kind of betting can we do?
I don't know.
We'll get the contestants in here in a little while, but they're definitely going through all the paperwork.
I bet that I can sleep late tomorrow without being late for work.
What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, yeah, Steve comes in here. You know Steve. And E-Rock goes, Steve, what's wrong? He goes, oh, this is so stressful. Half the stuff that these guys brought in will never make it into the studio. We have to say no right off the bat.
Really?
So we should get Steve in here. Steve is shrugging. What, it was bad to mention this?
Grr.
Maybe Steve is just sick of coming in here and getting abused.
I think Steve is just disgusted.
Steve, what's wrong?
No.
I saw you kind of rolling your eyes as I said that in the other studio.
Whatever. Yeah, some of the stuff they brought in, will not make it on the air.
Like what?
Like what?
Vice grips.
Well, yeah, vice grips are a little much.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to be able to do anything with vice grips.
Yeah, no, anything. Well, one guy was going to bring one of those industrial, like, C-clamp kind of vices.
Yeah.
He was going to bring that. That got nuked last night. What else got nuked last night? Rat trap.
A rat trap would cut your ball sack
Yeah,
off.
someone sent in a few rat traps in a cardboard box this morning, and we looked at them, and they almost took my finger off when I was like
Where,
setting
you have them here?
Yeah, bring in the rat
bring
trap.
in one, at least one.
All right.
Maybe bring in two. I want to see a rat trap.
Bring in the stuff you said no to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just lay it on the table.
This is kind of like the video you get to see when they do at the airport.
Yeah, what
stories and stuff, and they show you the box of stuff they got off.
Here's
people.
what we have confiscated
Right.
so far.
I want to see the stuff they're saying no to.
I want this contest to be safe. I think that they should let in cotton balls and maybe some sugar, perhaps an apple.
Things that tickle.
Yeah.
So that the one that giggles the most
loses.
He loses.
So,
oh wow,
these two lovely devices are rat traps.
Let me see that.
There you go.
Wow, those look like someone built the better one.
Somebody was going to take this to their nutsack?
Well, they wanted to.
Get the fuck out
That
of
is,
here.
you know what that is? It's a miniature bear trap.
Yeah.
Dude,
that is a bear trap.
All right, let me try.
Put something in there.
Yeah,
but
give me something that... Oh,
Yeah, no
wow.
thanks.
Look at this.
Dude.
Watch
Let's
this.
see it.
No, it's going to flip
Is it
up
on
or
Pal
something.
Talk?
Oh my god.
Look at this. Is it on Pal Talk? It's like
Yeah.
a bear trap.
Whoa. You know, dangerous, yes, but I'm intrigued by these things.
Here.
No.
What do you? It's not going to attack you on its own.
It can.
Let's play Toss the Rat Trap.
Let's not.
I don't want to play toss the rat trap.
Kind of like, the old egg toss game. Let's play with a rat trap.
Let's not and say we did.
Hey, Jim.
No. Don't talk.
Oh, my
Wow.
God. The whole trap jumps up.
That's frightening.
Yeah.
Can you take a finger to that, you think?
No.
No.
Why not?
Let me see. Wait a minute.
You might be able to take a finger to it.
It's just like a big.
It really hurts. Just snap.
Just.
Ow! Okay. Shit. It's called T-Rex.
It's a black. It looks like a black mouth with teeth on it.
The trap's called T-Rex?
That was at barely half volume on my hand, and it really hurt.
You see that? It looks like a mouth. I feel like I'm trying to sneak a muffin past Patrice.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, those things rock.
Yeah, I kind of like these.
Someone has to take a
Scary.
body part in there just to try it out.
I can't load mine now.
Let me see.
Oh, yes, you can.
Oh,
Okay. It's supposed to
You
snap.
broke it already?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Ow.
Doesn't hurt.
It hurts a lot.
Oh, good, you broke it.
That one's busted. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Hope you loaded it. Guys, put your hand in there.
Don't,
don't do it.
Please, don't.
Do it at 11.
We have EMTs here, though. Holy shit. No, you're
Yeah,
crazy.
no, don't.
You're
You'll
break
crazy.
your hand.
Why?
Don't.
It will break your
Yeah,
hand.
that's designed to snap a rat. in
Dude,
half.
I'm doing this right here.
Yeah.
That just being closed like that really fucking hurts.
Yeah.
I closed it around like my knuckle. Ah!
Look what it did to the pen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It broke it.
Oh wow! That
Yeah,
would
you
break
just
the
cracked
bone.
your pen.
All right, so they can't use this on their
Absolutely.
scrotum.
Oh, God, imagine your scrot in that.
Nope. No rat traps.
There's no way to disarm it without popping it. There's no
Right.
way to disarm it. No.
Right.
Stop throwing them.
Well, maybe if you give it your eyes. So disarming. Disarm it, Jim.
Let me just give it these baby blues.
Blink, blink.
And by the way, I gotta say, we gotta talk about Rich Voss at one point today because I heard he did everything.
Oh, my God.
We got
I
the
listened.
audio.
Yeah,
Okay.
I listened.
We got to get him on the phone, or could he stop by even? Is he in the area? Maybe we could get Voss to stop by.
Did the
'cause
miscarriage.
He did the miscarriage
yeah.
joke on commercial radio.
And the laughter that comes out of those guys' mouths to try to cover up for just a horrific story is worth the price of
Oh,
admission.
really? All right, well,
Which is free, because it's, what they call free.
we'll check that out a little later.
I
John,
have the sniffles.
I see that. Stay away from me. I just got over the flu.
I won't give it
Took
right back.
3
And,
fucking weeks to
dude,
get
I
rid of
love
that
the
thing.
flu.
Hopefully it doesn't go to full-blown sniffles.
No, I don't have FBS.
John in Virginia. John?
Hey, boys, what's going on?
Hey.
I just want to let you know, before I let you know what my plans are for today, I'm calling from Lynchburg, fucking Virginia, home of Jerry fucking Falwell. And there's WOW stickers already in this conservative
Oh,
town.
cool.
Good.
I love it. Hey, listen, here's my plan. I got up an hour early just to listen to the Super Bowl. Told my wife I got to go to work early. Called my boss. Called in sick. I'm sitting in my minivan. Got a six-pack. I'm ready to roll.
All right. Yeah, we got to get the...
Make a day of it. They're tailgating, Opie.
They're tailgating.
For Super Bowl.
Well, it is Super Bowl.
Punch out.
All right, are the guys done with their paperwork?
Almost. We have to get videotaped statements from them.
And the vice grips.
Oh, yeah, the vice grips.
Those weren't
no.
going to
that was a
pass
no.
either.
Vice grips and
I'm amazed we're doing this today, by the way. We've been trying for 5 years to do the old bee sting to the ball bag.
This started at WNEW. We were told we had a great prize, an Aztec.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't mention the prize because these guys are kind of doing it for free today.
No, but no, I'm mentioning the prize because we never got it.
Right.
It wasn't that stupid. What's his name? Our promotion guy, Roger. Roger, I am going to get you guys 2 Aztecs to give away. It's like, oh, great. Okay, that sounds good. And then we came up with the bee sting thing, and they said no, and then they told us we didn't have the Aztec. It was a bunch of bullshit. So we gave away an actual Aztec Indian, who I hope is still with that family.
Just standing there in front of the cigar store.
Drunk in the gutter on 57th Street.
Juicy fruit. All right, we get it. Just keep mopping.
Just keep mopping. All right. As the guys fill out the rest of their paperwork and do their video statements so they don't sue anyone. Oh, Voss is on the... What do you rock? Ben?
Bee suits are here.
The bee suits are here?
Yes.
Ooh,
how many?
Let the Super Bowl begin. Here, bring
beekeeper suits.
Yeah, bring the beekeeper suits in.
Are they heavy? Are they thick and hot?
They're nice.
Are they nice and lightweight?
And where are the contestants? Do they fill out all their paperwork?
Oh,
wait, Ben, get on mic. Did you hear that?
What?
As they bring in the...
be a little while. They're still filling out the paperwork.
I go, Ben.
Wow.
He goes, they're not even close to finished with the paperwork.
It's going to be a little while.
Yeah.
All right.
2 hours.
And trust me, that we're not trying to stall to make you listen longer, because...
Did you hear what Jimmy just said?
What?
I said those look silly.
Those look silly. Of course, they're beekeepers' outfits.
Jimmy,
they're always silly.
Jimmy, put the thing on.
I don't
Put
want
the
to. I'm
hat
going to
on.
look dumb.
I was going to call it a hat, but is it a hat? Yeah, I guess it is a hat. All right, I didn't see the hat part. Put that on.
Silly in this.
Put that on for Pal Talk and get a picture for OpieandAnthony.com.
I want my beekeeper hat.
Oh, my God.
I don't like wearing a beekeeper hat. I don't like it.
Can I see that one?
I feel like a boy in a cage.
All right, and Anthony has his beekeeper
Look,
hat.
it's got like
Hey, Kook, why don't you take your regular hat off first?
Yeah, which way does it go?
Over the head. What do you think?
Yeah, right
Goes.
over your head.
Yeah, netting first.
And Anthony has his beekeeper
All right.
hat net thing on.
I'm ready. Ugh, you look just like me.
No, I don't.
That is really creepy.
You know what the most frustrating thing is? I feel like we're at the end of a movie and we want to kiss, but our beekeeper masks are preventing us from doing so.
Brokeback beekeepers.
I had to quit you. You look ridiculous.
No, it won't work that way, you goose.
He's trying to put the headphones on,
Let me
but
try it under my beekeeper.
There we go.
all right.
All right. I'm rocking now.
Wait.
Hello, caller? Hello?
Look at you.
Hello, caller? I can't hear the caller, Opie.
And we got the wasps.
Yes.
We got the wasp hanging out. Some bees.
I am so excited.
How's that?
Oh, it works with the headphones.
Yeah, but the hat doesn't go quite over your head. You just
No.
gotta. Yeah,
Why
you
does the hat have to look so wacky?
It's fucking awful.
Why does the hat have to look wacky?
Dude, I want a Kango beekeeper hat outfit.
All right.
Thank you, by the way.
There you go.
Oh, that's better. Now I could hear.
You know who you look like? The guy from Poltergeist 2? God is in his holy temple?
Oh, when he's talking through the screen?
Yeah.
When the old man comes to the screen door?
You're all gonna die.
You're all gonna get stung.
All right. All right, well,
All
we're
right.
just stalling and waiting
I
for
like
the guys
the
to fill
hat.
out their paperwork before we
Yeah.
start Super Bowl.
I might just wear this. Like on the way home driving.
Let's just walk down the street in our beekeeper fucking... You know what you do? Two of us walk down the street in our beekeeper out uniforms and we'll walk anywhere and just stand there and people will think that there's bees all
There's
over.
bees.
Miss, I have to check your panties.
Clear the way.
Anyone have a hammer?
What, sir?
Sir,
Yes.
beekeeper guy.
sorry.
Beekeeper suit guy.
Why does Opie get the prettier one?
What is that one?
This is an antique beekeeper.
Oh,
Give that to Opie, the old one. I don't want that.
an antique.
Yeah, and you put the whole suit on,
Yeah.
and then you zip the you
zip
the
the
veil.
neckline around the collar of the suit. I see. Now, what else about like wrist protection or gloves or?
Well, you should be wearing gloves, and if you didn't bring your gloves, you're pretty much
fucked.
You're pretty much beat.
I'm gonna pull my hands in the sleeves
That's
and
the way to
rubber
do it.
band them shut.
Yeah, actually, the newer suits, they may have a little elastic on the wrists.
Because I don't want them crawling up my arms or legs.
You definitely
Nobody
don't want
does.
that.
No
one.
You guys look really silly.
Well, yeah, but you know what?
Silly but safe.
You look beyond silly.
Why does that one have a? There's one. Anthony and I have little hats.
This is to be. You're supposed to wear this with a hat. You put the hat on.
You gotta bring
Just
your
a
own hat?
A regular hat, yeah. And then
That's
you throw
stupid.
Well, see, they've advanced. They've
But because the bee could get in through that hat hole.
Yes.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't want that.
We're wearing
you
like
have the right one.
This looks like it's sort of like a park ranger hat, and it's got like screen all the way around it.
Well,
and then this very flexible screen to the bottom of it that zips into the suit.
Yeah, well, the pictures will be up on
Opie.
opieandanthony.com.
I like this.
Yeah.
Someone's got to roll video on this so I could superimpose huge giant bees invading our studio tonight.
Yeah, Japanese hornets.
Yes.
Get some Japanese hornets.
Okay, I'm going to do this. All right, someone roll tape on this. All right, I'm waving them all around, trying to get them off of me. Okay, Oh, that'll look good.
I have to do it in the background, too, because it would look
Yes.
silly if bees were only in your side.
If just me, bees would love you too, Jimmy.
That's right. We'll look like assholes.
Screw that.
How do you drink a beverage in your bee suit?
Yeah, I never thought of that. What if the beekeeper gets thirsty?
Yeah.
You have to plan ahead.
Yeah,
Any
you
kind of
gotta
bodily
drink and
function
piss
has to be done beforehand.
before.
What if you have
Drinking.
diarrhea? And there's bees all over. What if you have diarrhea and you want to get blown? What do you do?
How are you sure the bees are off of you before you take the suit off?
You should do it with a partner.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, that's sexy,
Always good
too.
with a partner.
That makes it sexy.
What are you doing back there? Checking for bees.
Checking for bees. That's it.
And gathering the honey. Jesus.
Open that up. Let me scoop my hand in it. See if there's no bees on it.
Yeah, because I always, anytime you see a beekeeper working, I see it on like the Discovery Channel, things like that. There's bees all over them, and they don't seem to care.
And even
it
even if
petrifies me.
Yeah, and even if you know you don't have any bees on you anymore, when you're driving home in the truck, you think you still have bees on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thanks for bringing in the bee
Thank
suits.
you.
You got
Yeah.
it. I also brought you some. These are T-Rex.
Oh, that was you?
Oh, that's you crazy
Yeah,
bastard.
these are rat snaps, but they one-handed, and they would really hurt.
Dude, how do you
There's also mouse. I'm sorry.
Would that break your finger?
No, it didn't.
No, what is I'm saying?
It could.
It could.
It definitely would break
Yeah, make
your
sure you get a
finger.
lot of meat in there.
I want to be
Yeah.
brave enough to take one, but I don't know.
way. Do you break your finger?
Well, I think I would go in with my hand.
That's the way you got to
Side of the meat of your hand.
That you could take.
Let me tell you something. I rested it. I opened it and closed it like slowly on my hand, like on the past the pinky where the bone is.
Yeah.
Just letting it rest there, it left like those little teeth indentations in my hand.
Yeah, it's got teeth like a bear trap.
Well, the teeth, it's so that if the rat or the mouse is not killed immediately, he will be suffocated by the teeth. So, they're thinking.
Yeah.
All right.
Wonderful.
And what's your name?
Ross.
Ross, you want to get a plug-in for the company?
Yeah, it's Eden Environmental, and you can pick up all of this stuff: bee suits, the electric mouse trap that Opie had a lot of success with.
Yes.
You can get that at pestcontrolworld.biz.
Actually, he was the one that gave me the electric mouse traps.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah, so you
I'm
can-
up to 12 kills, by the way.
Excellent.
Oh my God, you still got them?
What?
Mice?
No.
Oh.
They've been locked and loaded for a few months now with nothing.
Good.
So I
Good.
got rid of them.
Good.
But beforehand, I was killing like 2 a day in those damn traps.
Pestcontrolbiz. Pestcontrolworld.biz.
So your business is like pest control, obviously, but you would wear this bee suit if someone had a bee problem.
Actually, we don't really do bee work, but we
Yeah.
like to have the suits handy.
Just
you never
in
know
case.
when. Yeah, when
You got a
need 'em.
big hornet's nest on the side of the house in the summertime.
That's
Your
right.
kids are trying to go in the pool, and Dad's got to dress up like this and go, "Honey, stay in the house. I'll take care of it," and just make a disaster out of the whole thing.
No, the best thing to do is wear your beekeeper suit when your friends don't have them, and then start rattling up the bees. Hey, bees, you look like a bunch of faggots, and you swat the nest.
How hysterical would that be to have a big jar of bees, go to a park during a picnic, and just release them in your bee suit?
That's right. Or you find the invalid kid in the wheelchair and just throw the bees on him.
And you could stand right there laughing at him because you have the bee suit on.
Do you want to hear a tragic story about a guy who, I think it was a killer bees story. It was a guy pushing his invalid kid, which is, of course, where I got that, in a wheelchair.
Oh, no.
In a wheelchair. And he pushed the kid into a ditch by accident at a park or something.
Accident.
And there was a whole killer bee nest in the ditch.
Oh, no.
And they swarmed up all over the little fella. And the guy tried to beat them off his son, but he had to wind up running away. So he leaves his kid in a wheelchair in a ditch being stung to death while he fucking hightails it out of there.
Oh, that is horrible.
But that's not going to be some insurance questions on the claim.
All right, we got the bee suits. Ben, are they done with the paperwork? When are they going to be done with the paperwork? It's time for Super Bowl.
We've got to videotape them signing the paperwork, saying they know what they're doing.
It's going to take a while. We
actually should be done pretty soon. We're moving faster now.
Wait, which one?
Because a lot of people are heading into work, so they're going to have to catch this on the replay, I guess.
I'm scared.
Which one you wearing, Jimmy?
This one.
Will that like a jumpsuit type thing? Is it a jumpsuit?
Yeah, it's a one
Will
piece.
Will it fit over my clothing?
Absolutely.
So I don't have to get naked in here in the studio again?
Oh, Anthony, stop it.
Sometimes after the show, me and Jim, you know.
But we're not really naked. It's just a couple of hogs coming out for a peek.
Why not? I say.
Don't make it bad.
Ooh. All right. Let's go to Ricochet. Ooh. Ricochet, what's up?
Hey, I want to give Derek props on the pad data, man. He's keeping up with that pretty good. And then I also had a question if that would be...
Well, let me just explain. The pad data, we're helping out the people that record the Opie and Anthony show every day. It used to be where you'd have an hour-and-a-half segment and you couldn't, navigate through that. So we're finally changing the pad data so you could navigate around the show much easier. And Derek is having a lot of fun with what he's writing on the pad data, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good. Hey, I got a question to help us out also.
Yeah.
Is there any way, like, at the beginning when they're playing the music or even at the intro that you could put, like, intro so you could go past the music instead of having to wait, you know, for all the music to start or to finish up?
There's actually a reason they can't do that. No, what happens is when you have the pad...
Shut up, Jimmy!
No, I'm trying to help the guy.
Jimmy.
The pad,
up.
it's not right.
No.
Dude, we have no idea.
It's not right.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's what Jimmy said.
No, technically, I talked to Ela about this because somebody else asked about the music. And they said if you cue up the intro music differently...
Shut up!
The pad won't be set properly.
Shut
I'm trying, can a nigga be helpful and shit? Happy February to you.
Let's get Steve in here. I want to get an update. They're confiscating all sorts of torture devices. We're getting ready for Super Bowl. They're videotaping the contestants as they fill out their paperwork. We should be underway very, very soon.
Yeah.
What?
This takes a while. We
Takes
want to
a
make
while.
sure everything... See, in the old days, it would have just been run in the studio, do it, big problem.
Got the bees, got the wasp.
Yeah, we'd have been like,
got the bee
vice grip,
suits.
sure, rat trap, yeah, snap it on your nutsack, asshole.
Right.
And what happened? We
What
would have
happened?
gotten fired.
All right. Why are you scared?
Hey, can't they sting through this screen if it, like...
Yeah, that's why they're
hits
designed
your,
that way.
Your nose like this?
Yeah.
No, they can't.
They can't get through there?
You know, guys...
Try to keep your head centered.
Right.
Don't lean forward.
Yeah, don't put your head don't sleep on it on the side.
I was going to, take a little nap, but if I lay on a bee, it's over.
Let's get Steve and Ben in here. Steve? Well, we just want an update because we're live on the show.
Yeah.
Look at Steve. He's disgusted.
The update is they're filling out their paperwork and we're videotaping.
And how much longer, Ben?
A couple minutes.
Really?
Yeah. We just got to make sure that everything that they acknowledge on camera that they know what they're doing.
It's like
and
a
all that stuff.
deposition.
Yeah, that's very accurate.
25 to 30 minutes.
Ah, screw that.
Wow.
I say we let the games begin.
Hey! Oh, you asshole. What did you do? You are a fucking maniac.
Dude, what the fuck? Where is it?
I didn't... Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
Zip up, fellas.
Oh, no. Where? I think I saw it fly off. You are an ass.
Why would you do that?
I hope you get cut on that glass now. I think I see him.
We might need the spray to kill him.
Yeah, you think? What else you
The games have
Let's
begun.
open the door and ask him to leave.
I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere loose in the studio. Your face was priceless.
I don't like bees.
I hate them.
Well, I broke one of the jars that contained a few of them.
Where? Oh, God. All right,
please.
Give me the suit.
You see him anywhere? Do you see him?
No. No, I don't.
You're right.
No.
Jesus, his hair's all disheveled. Jesus.
Did you see that?
Oh, what a mess.
Under.
Well, you need to clean up the jar. I'm shaking because they're in here somewhere now.
Where's my bee suit?
Now they're quickly putting on their bee suits.
Jesus.
I don't like the fact Dude, how do you cover your ankle? My ankle's exposed.
No, it's pinched at the bottom. You're all right.
It's not pinched that good.
Pull it down over the top of your shoe.
No, it'll bite me.
No. Pull it down over the top of your shoe. I'm a professional.
Holy Anthony.
Yeah.
No!
Right.
Get,
right there.
Ah!
All right, we should take a break.
fair.
The games have
Wait
begun.
till I get my bee suit on.
The games have begun.
You ass.
Might as well add another one to the...
No, no, wait till I get the bee
Don't do
suit
that.
on.
Wait.
There's already a couple in here. We might as well add the wasp to the
Can't
mix.
sing through this stuff?
No.
Why?
When we come back, it'll be a teaser.
Singer is teeny.
It'll be a teaser. Look at you. You're fucking freaked out. All right, can I get like something to wipe up the glass? Super Bowl has begun. We'll continue in just a moment.
The dogs or the bees, or the dogs with bees in their mouth, and when they bark, they shoot bees at you? Well, go ahead. Do your worst.
Look at Dollface zipping me up.
Getting ready for Super Bowl on the Opie and Anthony program.
Opie.
I just got an update from Ben. He goes, you talked to Rich Voss for a little while, and then you guys are ready to start Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I go, well, what the hell's going on? He's like, the guys need their blood pressure taken.
Yeah, they're taking all their vital stats.
And then I also walked back into the office or what have you from taking a leak, and I hear Steve on the phone with Washington going, yeah, he brought, what did he say? He brought hair removal, what's the strips when you get a waxing?
Oh, yeah.
And then I heard, yeah, those are okay? Okay, they're okay? All right. They're having a conversation with all the stuff that these guys brought in to see if it's yes or no.
What they could use in this competition. I need to be zipped, by the way.
Yeah, Hawk will take care of it. He did me.
Hawk.
I gotta say, though, my beekeeper suit makes me feel fat.
Does
I look fat in my beekeeper
You look
suit.
I heard beekeeper
You don't
suit
care that
put
it makes
10
you look
pounds
gay,
on
too?
you.
Does it?
Oh, my God.
All right, Hawk.
This is what they should be wearing in Chelsea when they're banging each other. Protective suits. No?
I am safe.
You guys look
Hope
stupid.
so. Look at E-Rock.
I know, and stupid is you're eating a sweet Pop-Tart.
Yeah,
that won't attract
Pop-Tart.
any insects.
They're going to lunge for your mouth.
Yeah. Why don't you just have fucking...
I got glass in my fingertips.
Why don't you have the juice... I can't. The
boy.
juice.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
But Opie, I slipped.
It could have been good.
all good back there, E-Rock?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you get the Harvey Keitel one.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to Rich Voss.
It's stuck, the zipper? Oh, no, no, no.
Mine's not stuck. I'm all
I
zipped
have to
in.
be okay.
I'm okay. I'm all zipped in.
You're going to be okay, Anthony.
I want to be zipped.
You're going to be okay.
Hawk,
You're gonna be okay.
if you have broken my beekeeping suit,
Fix it, Eric. What are you doing? You act like you never zipped up a fucking
It's a zipper.
paranoid man in a bee outfit before.
it might be stuck. Rub some mayo on it.
This is foreshadowing of how Anthony's going to look soon doing the radio show on a regular
Absolutely.
basis. Are you kidding?
Yeah, only it's not going to be screen.
It's going to be bubbles.
Plastic bubble, oxygen.
Yeah. That.
I hope a wasp lands on my face just so I can panic in my... Here's what I would do. If a bee lands on me, I'm going to panic and rip off my bee suit and run. I'm a faggot, and I hate bees.
Boss,
Bees
what's up?
are scary.
Hi, Rich.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, bro.
Hey, you know, when you were talking about the quadriplegic that fell in a hole and got stung, that was one time you didn't care that he was a... Oh, go ahead. What were you going to call that?
Oh, wow.
Well,
the words were too big.
I knew you were in trouble when you first said quadriplegic.
Quadriplegic.
I can't get close to the mic because of this.
I know. You keep bouncing off the mic.
Thank you, E-Rock.
Well, were you guys happy with the performance yesterday?
I didn't hear it, but I read about it on the message boards.
Well, we got to do the old setup, the old radio setup, because people don't listen to the show for 4 hours every day.
Right.
Well, they're crazy. All right, go ahead.
Dude, I broke a jar all over my stuff, so now I can't even... Oh, here you are. Okay. So yesterday, Boss was on our show, and we found out that he was doing commercial radio right after us.
Yep.
A show called JV and Elvis.
Well, you found out I said I was doing it. I came right out and said I was doing it. Okay.
Somebody ratted you out.
No, they didn't, because nobody knew I was doing it. But
Yes, they did. A listener called up and said that Voss is going to be on a show on K-Rock.
That's after Are you guys really that crazy? In a day you forget? I go, when I leave here, I got to go. Well, go ahead. Keep going.
Doesn't matter, Rich, how we found out.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Really, Rich?
Does it really?
You Jew motherfucker, you ever correct me again and I'll kill you.
All right, go ahead.
That's pretty brave coming from a guy in a bee suit.
I know.
From a protected guy?
Yeah.
A smart gentleman?
That's right. You're there with fucking... I can't wait till they attack your fingertips. The bees are going to sting the sweet crumbs on your fingertips.
There you got glass in the fingertips.
How scared are you that it's going to crawl up where the headphone cord comes out of the zipper?
We have our zippers open. The zippers open probably a millionth of an inch. Like, it's wrapped around the headphone cord.
Yeah.
I know that the wasps are going to find this cord.
There's going to be one Luke Skywalker wasp that's going to know exactly what the weakness in our Death Star suits are.
He'll fly in.
Stay on target. Yeah.
Get you to take your mask off, and the other ones will attack and sting my neck and ears.
You guys look so...
I don't want to get stung, Opie.
I don't either. I'm a little worried about the mitts.
Hey, Norton, with your zipper open, do you feel like you're in the meatpacking district?
That was funny, Rich.
What a jerk. No, I don't.
It was very funny. All right, so you went on JV and Elvis' show here in New York. They're on a station called Free FM.
Yes.
It's free, even though they play 20 minutes of commercials every hour. And how we set this up?
They're really bad radio. I don't know. They're kind of like old school hacky kind of radio.
Do we have to play all these
bad radio
parts?
voices and stuff? And Rich was going to be on there.
We found out because a listener ratted them out, right?
Yeah, listener called up and said Rich was going to be on. So we, had asked him to do a couple of things over there. We had a suggestion of a funny anecdote of a woman on a bus, and he went on and did it.
Yeah, there's no joke here. We just told Voss, why don't you set up like you have a really good joke and then do it.
And then blindside him with something horrific.
And see what their reaction would be. And the reaction was to laugh just uncontrollably?
Yeah, like it was a really funny joke, but you could tell they were just uncomfortable because it's not a funny joke.
Right.
It's not funny. It's nothing they would ever have on their show kind of joke.
Right.
But they laughed just to cover it up. And apparently there was a little controversy before Rich even got in there.
Well, yeah, they said, we're sitting in a green room, and they go, we got some calls that Rich was on another radio show, and he's going to come in here and sabotage this.
All right, now, who are the motherfuckers that are listening to this program and then ratting us out to them?
Probably their friends.
Oh, okay. I never thought of it that way.
Probably the producer of their show.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
We know that pretty much everyone in commercial radio has satellite radio.
Is an intern laughing at me in my bee suit?
I hope not.
Everyone's
I hope not
laughing.
for his sake.
Everyone's laughing behind your back.
Yeah.
He's the only one brave enough to laugh to your face.
They're laughing at you, man.
At least I know a bee will not be stinging me behind my back.
I hope a bee lands in your jacket pocket and stings you and you put your hands in it later. I'm having my coat brought in the office.
Oh, yes. Hey, laughing boy.
Yeah.
Could you come here a minute?
Hey, Chuckle Boy, get in here.
Don't look at
Be
me.
a good intern, and please hang this on the back of my chair in the bee-free office environment.
Hang mine first and hang Anthony's over mine in case a bee flies in.
Hang mine on the back of my chair.
Hang mine under that.
And lose that fucking Red Sox hat.
The preparation for this bit is just downright ridiculous.
It's
that's great.
He's snotting in the bee suit.
Oh, that's great. You couldn't cover your mouth.
Yeah, he couldn't cover his mouth.
Oh, look at all the crap on your screen now. Yeah, that won't attract the bees.
Mucus.
Little snack for them right on the screen.
Can the bee get AIDS?
All right, so here's Voss on JV and Elvis doing the pregnant woman on the bus joke we told him to do. It's no joke. It's just a dumb setup with a shocking punchline.
Shock.
Let me tell you, on a lighter note, can I tell?
On a lighter note.
I got to tell you a story about. I'm on the bus, right? Okay, so I'm taking. I guess it's up 8th Avenue.
Well, this is a great story.
You like this?
This is a really good story.
It better be. I'm on the bus, right, and we're sitting there, and there's this pregnant lady. She's like 6 months pregnant, 6 or 7 months, right?
He's really good at judging pregnancy, by the way.
She's about
So
6 months.
if he says 6 or 7 months, it's right in there.
She's
like third week.
And she grabs the. We're sitting there, and she grabs the handle up top, and she miscarries. Yep.
Really?
Right there.
So funny. So that is a 10. Definitely.
Me and her were in stitches because you see.
We were laughing so hard I could barely dial 911.
Did you help with cleanup at all or anything?
Oh God, no.
And plus
we're not janitors.
They didn't know how to take that.
How do you handle that story? And boss, 6 or 7 months pregnant, and she miscarries? That's a child being born on a bus.
I think she was 10 months pregnant.
Yeah, something like that.
What an idiot.
And you know what? I'm hearing Bonnie. I didn't know. I'm like, who the fuck is this woman interrupting him? I didn't know it was her.
I told her to throw shit into it to make it look like it's a real story, so they wouldn't think. Because before we went in, they go, if these guys sabotage us, there's going to be a problem. And I walk right to the studio, and they go, oh, you're not on yet. And I'm going, they kicked me out before I was even on the air.
Like, what problem were they going to cause for you? Like, there's going to be a problem. What will the problem be?
I don't know, but I mentioned everybody's name. I did that, and I started, they go, well, you're an abrasive comic. What makes you that way? And I go, I grew up in a tough black neighborhood, and, there was a bully, this guy, Patrice O'Neill, that used to just,
Yeah, you kept mentioning Patrice's name as the bully.
I mentioned him, Bobby Kelly. And they got more plugs on that show than any other show.
Rich, why didn't you mention me?
I did mention you.
But I'm performing in Albany.
I did. I said, they were talking about who your favorite comic.
Boring.
Well, I'm just... You know what? What do you want me? How do you want me to talk about the show? Oh, do you want me to talk about what the studio looked like?
Boring.
What the fuck went on? You guys call me, you jackasses. All right.
Boring.
Another thing, jerk offs. I went in there.
Dick.
Are you guys listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
I go in there. Can I tell you another part of the story?
By the way, when you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
That's great.
All right. Can we start talking to the contestants, please?
Yeah, come on.
This show has just been
Enough with the videotape testimony.
Yeah, we get it. I'm trying to drink coffee with my bee suit on.
How are you doing that?
I'm in a bit of a quandary.
Can you drink it through the bee suit?
No, you can't.
I'm going to try.
Yeah, you can. I'm sure that net is nice and clean.
Yeah, guys' hands have been all over
it. I'm not that crazy.
All right.
Yet.
Can we get the guys in here? The paperwork from Washington is just fucking up our show today.
This is how I want to hold it.
This shouldn't take an hour and a half to prepare for a stupid bit that's going to take 10 minutes. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen.
Sociopath number 1.
All right, and your name is?
Steve.
You
Hi,
are
Steve.
Steve.
Oh, this is the last minute guy from yesterday. You're not allergic to bees, right?
No, I am not.
What did they make you fill out?
Just release the liability. I hold you guys responsible for nothing. It's all on my own.
All on your own.
All on your own.
And they got you on tape saying that too, right?
Yes, they do.
This is the same thing as if you just did it at home on your own in your basement.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And
Ben's laughing. You laugh when a bee stings you.
Why are you laughing, Ben?
Jim just looks funny in his outfit.
You think?
Drinking his Starbucks.
The beekeeper's outfit. Of course, it looks ridiculous.
It's always good when there's a stretcher, outside the studio.
I know.
We've taken all the precautions that we should. Now, the bees are not in the contraptions yet, are they?
Yeah, how are we going to get them in the contraptions?
Bill?
The bees are not currently in the contraptions. This is how it's going to work.
Yeah.
There's a safety gate between the actual unit that the balls are going in and the tube.
Yeah.
You put the bees in with the gate on, and you close the tube at the end, and then they're going to put it on their balls, and when they're ready, they're going to open the gate, and the bees will come into the container.
With their nuts.
Yes.
Because each one of you will have to blow into the tube to force the bee into the nutsack region of the other man.
There's still a... we have to figure out how we're going to get that.
Yeah,
Bill,
we need a blower. We need a blower. All right. And that's the ultimate challenge, by the way.
Hi, Steve.
Look at this cocky guy.
This is Raphael, right?
Sir.
I can tell.
Yeah.
This is Raphael from Connecticut, Anthony.
Representing the CT.
Yes.
Raphael from Connecticut started this whole ball bag abuse thing.
Yeah.
He suggested the mousetrap to the nut sack.
Yep.
He couldn't get down here in time, so Matt stole your thunder. And now that video is being downloaded all over the world like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Raphael was not happy about that, so he challenged Matt to a ball bag abuse.
To a Super Bowl.
Yeah, to a Super Bowl, basically. What did you bring in for your nutsack today?
I brought in I call it the chomper, the little spatula that you pull back and just... That's kind of interesting. I brought some vice grips, but they said it was too dangerous. I brought the glue traps in. They shot the glue traps down.
You can't do the glue traps?
They will not let us do the glue traps.
Why?
They shot them down.
I want a reason.
I didn't get a reason.
Let me play devil's advocate because they can rip your ball skin off.
I will not rip your ball skin off.
I'm just saying that's probably what they're thinking.
It's just it's sticky stuff. It's like fly paper.
It would just remove hair, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
What else did they say no to?
Steve had brought a
we work for a weird company. It's like you can't use glue traps, but you could
get stung in the balls by bees repeatedly over and over again. That's okay, but I can't put my sack on a fucking glue trap.
Your balls pretty tough. Are you like when you guys bang chicks? Are you into a girl like twisting your balls and stuff like that?
Occasionally, yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. See these guys.
Are you married? Girlfriend? What does she think?
Engaged.
What does she think?
She thinks I'm a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
But,
is that her right there?
But that's okay.
Yeah. All right. So what are you going to do to your nutsack? You're going to do the spatula.
The spatula, the mouse trap. Let's bring all the bees out. I'm ready for the ultimate challenge.
Yeah.
I was thinking about possibly dry shaving my sack. And then if you guys had icy hot, we could have played icy hot.
Oh!
Another brilliant scheme I thought of along with Steve representing Connecticut over here.
Steve, you're a Connecticut kid too?
Yes,
You know each other?
No.
Oh, okay.
Different ends of Connecticut.
Yeah.
My brilliant idea was for us to remove our shoelaces and make one long string and tie it around my hog and his hog and possibly have Jimmy karate chop it. Now, we didn't talk to them out there. I don't know if the lawyers know about it or whatnot, but
I would think
but that's going to be funny.
Yes, Jimmy?
I'm afraid if I karate chop it, someone's cock helmet will be ripped off. And then I feel like a silly goose.
I think...
it bounces off the floor, ends up in your mouth.
If they did want to do that, a shoelace or a string or whatever between the testicles with a line in the middle and have a tug of testicles.
And let's do it.
Where you each then pull... And the first one to pull the other one over the line with your balls wins.
Let's do a tug-o testicles.
We gotta let the lawyers know. We gotta fill out new paperwork then maybe. But let's do it.
Let's do tug-o testicles.
Tug-o testicles.
Nobody wins.
Hey, wait, is your fiancée here?
She's right outside. Actually, I wanted
Could
her
she
to
be the official blower? Because we need someone to blow into
Well,
the
he has
tube.
his girl with him too.
Oh,
so.
perfect.
All right, perfect.
We got two
girls
blowers.
that will be blowing.
Boy, that takes the gayness right out of this, doesn't it?
That's right.
Yeah, sure.
I was kind of
All right, what else you guys got? The tug-o testicles we like. Steve, what are you going to do?
They shot down my staple gun. I was going to do the old Steve-O impression, staple my nutsack to my leg, but the lawyer said no.
Why?
God only knows. I thought you guys were on XM. I mean, I thought we could do anything.
Well, they do have
What's
their,
wrong with the staple gun to the leg?
I don't know. Mutilation, maybe. It comes under the heading of mutilation. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Oh, they got to let that through.
And they were small staples. I mean, they were only... quarter-inch, 6 millimeter. Not major.
Ow. So what are you going to do to your nutsack?
I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'm going to teabag a cup of hot water.
That machine gets really hot, too.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right. That's his special trick. Where's the third guy? Where's Matt? He's almost done.
He's still doing paper. Wow, the paperwork. Holy
These
shit!
guys got here almost
Video
an hour
confessions.
Yeah.
These guys are fucking fearless, man. It's
Unbelievable.
I'm watching them both talk about the things they're going to do to their testicles very casually. And if I was either one of you, I'd be very psyched out by the other, but neither one of you are. You're both like, yeah,
No,
let's do it.
no.
I'm ready to whip it out right now. Let's get something in here. Let's start this. Fuck it.
All right.
Let me get a mousetrap. Come on.
Usually there's a lot of excitement in the studio, but we can
Anthony,
wait on that.
Rubber bands.
Yeah.
Lovely to the testicles.
What, you're gonna snap like that? Oh, he's snapping rubber bands. Like that. All right.
I one time had a dominatrix, and I'm not into ball torture, but she squeezed my balls a little bit, a little tougher than I like it, and for a second I was like, that was kind of hot. So I can understand liking a little bit of pressure, like, to your balls. So
No.
when you're banging, do you want them squeezed? How about getting
Twisted. Like, I wanted to bring the vice grips, and like one of the listeners called in earlier this week and mentioned, I go one full rotation.
Slowly
he goes
tighten.
one. I mean,
Yeah.
keep going.
This guy's the real deal, by the way.
Yeah.
You can tell.
I'll do it, man. I'm
You
not
can tell this
here to
guy's the
play
real deal.
games. This
I don't
is
know
high
much
voltage.
about Steve, but Raphael, you're definitely the real deal.
Raphael's got his game balls on. Definitely. You can tell.
All right. Is Matt ready to come in here? Can we at least talk to him and then
He's
he can
getting his
continue?
blood pressure and everything finalized.
Oh,
He'll come in.
How'd you guys do on your blood pressure?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. Low, high, what?
Normal.
Normal? Yeah.
All right. Who said no to this, Steve?
DC.
DC just called and said no to the testicle tug-o-war.
Oh, why? Now they're just shooting down anything new.
Now they're getting scared.
Anything new.
Now they're getting scared. We had faith in them down there.
Tug of testicles, Opie. What an event.
What an event.
Do you think that the lawyers, when they got involved with satellite radio and they're worried about FCC things, ever thought they'd have to decide, should we let two men tie something to their balls and back up in opposite directions?
You know when you're playing, when you're doing regular tug-of-war, there's like mud in the middle?
Yeah.
It would have been nice to get a gay guy or something waiting in the middle.
An open asshole in between the two.
Oh, God.
All right.
No tug of testicle.
No tug of Who's
Such a
bummed?
great
I'm
idea.
bummed.
I am too.
I think we're all bummed.
XM shot down anything electronic or electrical. That's kind of a bummer
Yeah.
also. I mean, electric mousetrap,
Well, the ultimate...
car battery. Come on.
Car battery.
let's
Jesus.
go.
The ultimate challenge, though. The bees. Are you guys worried a little about the bees?
Those bees look like little faggots in the jar.
Wow.
Bring them on.
Little faggots in the jar, he
Bring
says.
'em on.
Oh, look at this guy. He's got a robe and everything. Matt.
Wow, look at him.
Matt.
Well,
He's
tough guy.
Matt's a problem.
That is a problem.
He's
He's
wearing
got
a
the belt.
championship belt.
He's got the championship belt on and everything.
How's it going, boys?
What's up, Matt?
Wow.
How's it going?
Matt,
You are dressed for action.
I'm ready
You're ready
to
to go.
Matt doesn't even have to be here today because he's legendary already. That mousetrap
right.
video is being downloaded everywhere now. Everywhere.
It's
What the
amazing.
hell belt is that?
The Bulls
Balls,
Steel Championship.
it's the Balls of Steel Championship belt he's wearing. Wow, guys, that's got to intimidate you a bit. No, huh?
No?
Nothing?
We'll see.
All right, Matt, what did you bring in?
I brought a lot of stuff in, but didn't get cleared.
Well, what didn't get cleared?
Rat trap.
Yeah, right.
You gonna do the rat trap to the balls?
Yeah, I was gonna. I brought a vice in, that didn't get cleared.
No vice.
Like sort of like clothespins, but a lot heavier. Not clear.
No?
No. Clamps. Yeah.
Are
something
they
like
afraid
clamps.
of crush trauma? The hell?
Bengay got cleared. I got wax strips.
Oh, so you're gonna wax your nutsack and then
that's
slap
like glue
Bengay on?
traps.
Yeah, it's like glue traps. Yeah, glue traps I brought in. They didn't allow that.
All right.
But waxing your nutsack you can do.
That's got to be brutal. That could be a nice.
Wow, that okay.
A
That's
nice
a
start
good
to
one.
the competition.
That's a good one.
All
Waxing the nutsack and
That
then
got
putting
allowed. Yeah.
Bengay on it.
Bengay. Yep, I got Bengay also.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
How about? All right, now we got to organize. What we should do is come up with a list of events they have to do. I'm thinking the wax strips first.
Yeah.
They all have to do a wax strip, and
Wax
then
strip.
immediately apply some icy hot.
Yeah.
And then how about what else?
Bengay was shot down.
What else did you bring in, Matt?
But we're using Ben Producer.
I have a weird question about the Bengay.
Yes.
Will that prevent the bees from going on it? Will that freak the bees out?
Wow. Good question. Don't want to sabotage the grand
that
finale.
might fuck the bees up, dude. They may get sick. Or, it might be like
I think it's going to make them just go nuts.
Well, they would
And
have
it's only
to go
gonna be
in between rounds and wash their balls.
Like the bees may stay away from the sack.
Yeah.
It may be a repellent. It's just something to think of.
Oh my God! But we need the icy hot
Might
after
be.
they do the wax strips. That would be
Yeah.
very uncomfortable. All right, so we start with wax strips. What else did you bring in, Matt?
Bengay.
All right. So I'm thinking, help me out, guys.
Also regular mouse traps. I brought about 6 of those in.
I think they all have to do a mouse trap to the scrotum. Do we start with that?
Yeah, that seems to be. It's something
Technically,
we've done
somebody
already.
did one. I'm not going to mention any names.
So we can do that.
All right, so we're going to start with a mouse trap. They all have to do a mouse trap to the scrotum to start the competition, okay?
Right.
Then I'm thinking wax strips. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right,
Cup
wax.
of tea.
Huh?
Cup of tea.
Well, then that'll be the freestyle.
Yeah. That's
Then-
the team competition.
Yeah.
And then we get freestyle.
Then we got freestyle, so
where you each get to show your individual talents.
I'm thinking mouse trap, wax strips, Bengay after the wax strips. If that fucks up the bees, we'll wash them, we'll have them wash up and stuff. And get ready. I know, trust me, I stopped myself.
We'll wash your balls.
No, I did not say that.
we
Now
have
they're
to
going to use you saying that.
We have to fight over who watches who.
Yeah,
I
right.
want Raphael.
So then it's the Bengay, okay? Any other are we doing piercings or any of that crap today?
I don't think so.
All right.
No punctures, though.
Okay.
Yeah, no punctures seems to be the rule of the day, except if it's, a bee stinger.
Right, okay. So what else can we do? We got mousetrap, wax strips, Bengay.
What about that slap thing and the rubber band?
Well, I think that's his freestyle.
That's his freestyle?
You're going to do the spatula, right?
Yes.
All right, so I guess we do 1, 2, 3, freestyle, and then the ultimate challenge. And I think we're pretty good.
Very good.
Mousetrap on sack only, no nuts. Jesus,
Well, we know that.
These notes are coming in like crazy.
We know that.
There's a lot of panicky Pete's.
We've done the mousetrap before. We know.
Do you realize that somebody spent all those years in law school and has to say, should we allow the mousetrap to close on the ball itself? And they're going, no, just the skin. Just the skin and possibly the vein.
I went to school for 12 years. I know that that's as far as we should go.
Wow, 500 people in the
Jesus.
Pal Talk right now looking for this. Than, if you could slowly, because if you move it quickly, it fucks up, grab that camera from up there.
500 people?
Yeah, we're going to set up the Pal Talk
We're gonna
camera.
put it in a better position.
We got a 2-camera shoot happening in the studio, so we'll have video up online.
Yeah, lots of video.
So are we done with? Are we not? Is there anything else that we're not thinking of? No, then we got to go freestyle. So Raphael, you're doing what's called what?
The chomper.
The chomper. All right, he's doing the chomper. Anthony's setting up the camera.
All right.
Steve, what's your freestyle bit?
I'm making a cup of tea with my nuts.
That's right, Steve.
Cup of tea with nuts.
Cup of tea.
Oh, boy. I don't know what my freestyle is. All my stuff is taken now.
With nuts? Yeah, that's a problem. What could Matt do?
He can go sit in the corner while the big boys play.
Oh, the smack talk. Or the sack talk.
This guy has to prove he could take one first. I already took it.
Yeah, Matt might not have to do freestyle because he's the one that came in here already. We'll figure something out for Matt in New York City.
I'm sure Matt could find something to rip off from one of us and take advantage of it again.
I love the smack talk going on here.
Uh-oh.
Love the smack talk.
Well, we can brainstorm. We can figure something out. By the time we get to Matt, maybe we'll have
How
something.
about you
okay?
have to let Master Poe kick you in the balls a few times?
I think he wants to.
Silence.
Yeah.
Over the room.
How about Matt has to drink a cup of my cum?
Oh my God!
Now that raises this to a fucking different competition.
It really is.
Sexiest.
I was going to say, it just got hot. Well,
Cup of my cum.
Well, this is the real deal, though. Raphael is really pissed off that
Raphael's
Matt
a fucking problem.
stole his thunder.
He's a
No,
problem.
I'm not Puerto Rican.
No, I know.
No.
As soon as you walked in, I realized I made judgment error.
All right, let's go to Pat in Boston. Pat?
Grr. Hey, I just want to know if these guys did any pre-games. Did they get a bunch of loads out? Are they holding loads in for 3 days? What's the story?
Yeah, what was the pregame all about?
About you guys
How'd you guys
ejaculate or did you
prepare?
save it?
I broke my finger so I can feel the pain.
He did break his finger. How'd you break your finger?
I actually work.
Oh, okay.
What kind of work do you do?
Construction.
Okay.
All right. I guess we're ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should we take a break and then set up the studio and we'll be ready to go?
And the festivities will start.
Yes. Do we have like some dramatic music and all that?
Super Bowl Thursday. I think we need some of that NFL music or something.
Yes, maybe some AC/DC.
All right, we'll figure something out after the break. It's Super Bowl Thursday.
Yes.
And
oh my,
it's going to get crazy in here. The EMTs guys are in here, and they're ready to jump in if they have to. What about the bees? Had they been transported to the apparatus?
Yeah, how is that going?
We'll do it now.
Where are we going to do this?
Right in that little studio right there.
Right in this studio, huh? Mr. Fancy Pants?
I see you do it over there by Ope. Why not? He's got
Why
a
not?
suit.
Hope you do it. Pick them out by hand and just throw them in the tube.
Yeah, you laugh at bees.
I do laugh at bees.
Where are the faggots?
Yeah.
What are you doing without your hat on?
I don't know. The bees aren't going to come out until fucking... You think I don't know this radio show? It's fucking 9:30. Bees will be brought out at 10:56. No, why would I wear that? It's uncomfortable. When the bees are coming,
you just want to look good until you have to.
Yeah, the girls on Pal Talk want to see me. The complaints were flying in.
Just like the NFL where they take off their helmets to look good on the sideline. That's what Jimmy's doing right now.
No, this is staying on.
No, it bothers my head. It itches like the ear thing gets pressed down with the hat. I don't like it.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Fuzzy Numpkin calling again. Fuzzy!
Yo, what up, boys?
What's up?
Yo, you got the sequence all wrong. Check it out.
All right.
First, you got to slap the mousetrap.
Yep.
Then you got to do the wax.
Yeah.
Then they'll be like nice and fresh and red and open. Then you got to do the bees. Then to top it off, you hit it with the Bengay.
Yeah, but then that messes up the ultimate challenge.
Yeah.
Well,
it has to end with the bees.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the ante gets up. The ultimate challenge becomes, can you get the Bengay on your balls after the bee sting?
I thought of that too, but not for the same reason you're thinking. I thought of it because if the bee will it deter the bees from stinging. Because we've already seen Nathaniel took it.
I don't think it will, though. I mean, if it did, people would be saying, "Hey, Bengay keeps bees away."
Well, no one's probably ever been put in that position where they put Bengay. Like, how many old people are outside and getting stung? Old people get stung all the time.
I'd love to see that. Just bees all over him.
Yeah, right on his joints where that fucking Bengay is.
Arthritis.
Yeah,
I can feel even worse.
But nothing happens because they got the leather skin. The stingers are just breaking in half. They're not penetrating anything. All right, Fuzzy.
Thanks, brothers.
All right.
No, we got to do the bees last.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm a little concerned like Jimmy is, but it has to be last.
Okay. I think it'll be all right.
Like we said, we'll be more than happy to go in and wash your balls for you.
I think it'll be okay, too.
After that, Jimmy will get in and lather them up real good.
Why does it we and then Jimmy will get in and lather
then
him up?
Opie's got to dry them. And I got the bee suit on. I can't do shit.
All right.
These guys will wax
convinced
like one side of their ball bag, so the other side is ready for the bees.
Just in case the Bengay
Just in
keeps them off,
case.
they still have
an area to go to.
Yeah.
All right. Super Bowl Thursday begins next. All right. We're just about ready. We've just been informed that Bill the intern has to transport the bees
Not yet.
from the jars and containers into the homemade apparatuses that Keith the cop made. This is going to be like transporting plutonium
with drunks.
Let me set the scene. Is the camera set? Because Pal Talk, there's so many people in the Pal Talk room right now.
Yeah, a lot.
It's the most people we've had in Pal Talk since starting the Pal Talk phenomenon.
Record so far, over 500 people tuned in to check this out. A lot more probably will be downloading it later because people post these video clips up on the web. And,
where do they post these clips, by the way?
They're all over on people's personal websites. There's secret
Through
sites,
Whackbag or
things.
no?
Yeah, through whackbag.com.
Okay. Because there's a lot of people that don't have the Pal Talk, and they're going to want to see video immediately.
You doing that in here?
He has to do it in here.
Has to do it in here. Jimmy, here's the deal.
Wait a minute.
Let me just set this up as Jimmy panics and tries to get his bee suit back on. There's hundreds of bees in these containers. We have to open up that lid and try to get a few into these apparatuses. I don't see how we're going to do this.
All right, hold on. We'll do it. Let me,
we're going to fun. Oh, my God.
All right,
this is a disaster
Jimmy
waiting to
didn't
happen.
hear. Jimmy, here's the problem. A couple of our
Hold on a
guys
minute.
are allergic to bees. They have to stay in the production room.
Hold on.
No bees can be exposed outside of this studio because then when they go and walk out, if a bee got away and stung them, there would be a problem.
Yeah, they're in a sealed studio over there. The ones that are allergic to the bees.
All the bees have to stay in this studio if any get loose.
Huh?
Which guys?
Danny's allergic and Travis is allergic.
Something I can put right
Travis
there.
is not
Oh,
allergic.
my God.
Let me get something.
You don't...
Jimmy, your hands, Jimmy.
I know. I'm waiting for this. Hold on.
Got my ankles.
Oh my God, this is just not going to work.
All right.
Is the camera set up nice?
I am so glad I am dressed like this now.
Holy
Those
crap.
fucking bees are all riled up too, boy.
Oh, they
woke
are
up.
pissed.
They just woke the fuck up. How are you guys going to do this? Have you ever done this before?
No.
Oh, my
No, this is uncharted territory. They haven't tested this funnel method either. Yeah, because things with wings go right down funnels.
Another first
No
Opie and
chance of
Anthony,
them
by the way.
flying out.
This is another first Opie and Anthony, by the way.
Am I zipped up right up to the...
Yeah.
Well, no,
All right, hold on.
You got to zip the middle up, Ant. What the fuck are you doing?
Jimmy, don't fuck with me. I'll kill you. Oh, shit.
What are you, nuts?
He just smashed them bees in there.
Done?
Yep. Holy shit, dude.
Wow, it worked.
No one was looking, and he just did it.
That's
You did it perfectly.
There's fucking 80 bees in
man.
Dude, we didn't want 80 bees in one apparatus, though. We have to spread out the bees, or are they going to use the same thing? They're going to have to use the same apparatus.
They look friendly.
What?
There's some more bees here, and he has.
Yeah, there's plenty of bees left.
I gotta say,
What? But it worked the first time. Why are we
It's
taking a
gonna
chance?
work twice, Opie. Have faith in the man.
I was going to tell you, ready, set, go. Be
I have
nice and
complete
dramatic.
confidence in this guy's ability to transfer these bees.
can I say those bees looked sleepy before, but boy, they're fucking wide awake now. That really.
Let me tell you.
By the way, show the Pal Talk camera the bees in the apparatus just to prove that there are a lot of bees in there. We're
Yeah.
not fucking around
You just
today.
hold it up to the...
Hold it up. Don't move.
See them in that tube.
Don't move.
You see all the bees?
See, now there's a slide thing, a door that's going to open up, and they're going to go into the other thing where the guys are going to have their balls. You guys still want to fucking do this? Who's going to bail?
Bees, man.
Oh, yeah, you're not that brave now, Raphael.
And they're hungry.
Oh, shit.
Hungry
They're
for
honeybees,
cock.
though. You're not gonna be that many.
You know damn well this is going to end in a disaster.
Wait a minute. Can't you? If you're opening the slide, you can let just a few of them in and close it, right?
Yeah, but the slide is really... The slide's really chintzy, so you got to really work.
What do you want to do, Jim? Stand there and give a thumbs up, thumbs down to whoever gets in?
No. But I mean, yeah, like a fucking club. Hey, I'm just trying to meet my friend. He's in there. He's behind
Wait. You got to get a plug in. What do you want to plug today? This is the guy that brought in most of the bees.
Wormman.com.
Wormman.com.
Holy shit, they're pissed. Look, look at the ones in the apparatus.
Oh,
they're starting to
getting
fly around in that pissed-off bee-like way they do.
Yeah.
How would you feel?
All right, he's transferring the other bees.
Uh-oh.
Get it in there. Get it. It's a honeybee.
No, this one isn't going as smoothly.
That's a fucking honeybee. Why don't you guys act like men?
Oh, my God, I stopped breathing.
Like men.
The guy in the condom.
I stopped breathing. All right, we got two apparatuses that are fully loaded.
Oh, now I got a feeling like one's on me. Get off of me.
Fully loaded.
Yeah, no, Mike.
All right.
Wow,
they are pissed in that one, man.
Yeah, now they're all
Those fuckers
pissed off.
woke up.
They were sleeping for the winter, and now they got fucking. They're in an apparatus with balls ready to be put in. How would you feel? They're unpleasantly.
All right, guys. This is what's going to happen. So we got to figure this out. We got to figure this out step by step. Ant, when they start getting stung, they're going to freak out and drop the apparatus, and then all hell's going to break loose in the studio.
And I will laugh and laugh and laugh.
Gentlemen, you disarm the bee.
What do you got?
Bee, I caught one by the wings. He's ready to sting, so if you want to...
What the hell
What do you want us to do with it?
You're a fucking insane person.
Don't let him go. He's holding him by his wings right now.
Yeah, put him back in and talk to him later.
Get him
See
in.
how he feels about it.
Oof.
Let me ask. Can you hear them? Can you hear them buzzing there or no? Will it...
No. The bees are in a soundproof booth, so they don't hear the answers.
Can they breathe in there, by the way? Oh, boy.
Does it matter? How much air do they breathe, really?
Oh, yeah, we don't need them
plenty
all.
in there.
Imagine as soon as they... if I was one of these guys, I just wait for them to suffocate. Put your balls in when they're all fucking just not moving.
All right.
I'd play dead.
By the way, we didn't even promote this, but Tracy Morgan's here. Just to make this even
right.
better. Yeah, bring... Tracy Morgan is getting his bee suit on.
Oh, Tracy Morgan's putting a bee suit on?
He'll be joining the festivities. Tracy Morgan rocks. We met him a few years back at our celebrity softball game.
Yeah.
And he's been a friend ever since.
He is putting a bee suit on.
Oh, this guy is a real trooper, man. Remember he went out to the pitching mound in front of 6,000 people in just a jockstrap?
In a jockstrap, and then he jumped in the pool. We had little kiddie pools with strippers in them.
Yeah.
And he jumped in and bathed with the strippers.
All right.
This guy will do anything.
All right, now we're just waiting for Tracy Morgan to get the bee suit on, and then we'll get this going. So the bees are in the apparatus.
And
pissed off.
You know something? They really came alive, these bees, because they were kind of lethargic in the plastic containers.
Yeah.
But when they're in the apparatus now, I think they sense soon testicles will be joining them in there, and they're angry.
Where's the guy that's got the spray that kills them?
He's outside.
Oh, that's brilliant to have him out there.
See, have you noticed all the protection is for outside of this studio? Like, there's nothing going on in here. They don't want a bee getting out of this
yeah, give me that spray
compartment.
Because I don't have a bee suit on. At least give me the spray.
That's good. Just don't spray us.
I'll spray whatever I have to.
Don't spray all willy-nilly.
Don't open the door. You'll flood the whole compartment. He's dead already.
Don't get it on your skin, really? Why?
Yeah,
what happened?
Because it's a fucking poison.
Oh, okay.
How about giving a guy? Can you have a fucking magazine rolled up if a bee comes in? Don't spray chemical
Oh,
poison
wow.
in
He's
there.
like you like the low-tech version?
Yeah, better than chemical poison.
Kind of smack him.
All right. Tracy Morgan's just about ready to enter the studio. Is he? He's close. Okay. We have so many people in the studio. EMT guys, you ready? All set. They got their gloves on and everything, Anthony.
Yep. All ready to go.
And no one's allergic to bees in here?
Oh, shameless plug? You, of course.
Got to thank the guys from Assist Ambulance. They donated the truck that's and a full set of crew that's here tonight. So great
Assist
job.
ambulance. Thank you.
Yeah, we got a full crew in-house.
Tonight, this morning, whatever. I do the same thing.
Hearing had an accident near you.
I leave every day going, good night, everybody. It's 11 in the morning.
Yeah. All right, Tracy Morgan.
I'm afraid to pop
What's he
my
doing?
hand out just to work the mouse over here.
Oh.
Here you go.
The camera's set in a nice place, Anthony?
I think just think through that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How do we decide who goes first?
Holy
boy.
shit, they look angry.
I don't know.
Raphael wants to go first. Who wants to go second? Steve?
second.
All right. And Matt's kind of like the champion here of what we don't know.
Chumpwin. We should have him do
We're getting
it.
another camera in here to film this? We should get a two-camera
Yeah, there are
going.
there are video cameras going, so what you miss or don't get a really good view of on Pal Talk, you could download later in beautiful digital quality.
Yeah, we should get two cameras going just
At
in
that
case.
rapid, fast, high-quality video that you can get off of FoundryMusic.com.
Yeah.
Bandwidth like a thread.
All right.
God. Can you compress the files anymore? That's great. What was this? I can't tell. There's only 3
Ladies and
pixels.
gentlemen, Tracy Morgan! In his bee suit.
Bros, Jimbo.
Bros, what up? Tracy.
What are we doing in here, man? This is crazy, man.
He's got his Yankee
crazy,
cap on.
man.
What's up, Tracy?
So dudes are getting like stung on the nuts?
Yeah, maybe we should have told you ahead of time what was going on
Oh,
today.
this is so cool, man. I can't even get a chick to teabag me, and y'all letting bees sting you in the nuts.
Look at these. Don't open those
Yeah,
things.
look at that. You see the angry bees in there, Tracy?
Look at that.
They're pissed off, right?
Oh, man, are they pissed.
Dude,
Are they African? They are pissed off.
They are the Africanized killer bees.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
As opposed to the pussy cracker bee.
Yeah.
Is what they call the ones raised
They're
here.
gonna open up that part, shove their nuts in, and then we're gonna release the bees in from that compartment to that compartment, and
Who's
then
they?
these 3 lunatics.
Wow.
This has never been done on radio
Dudes
before.
are crazy.
No, it's never been done on the planet.
Cool, man.
No, on radio, really.
And we are here to witness this.
Yeah.
This is why this is the greatest show on earth right
In
here.
the safety of our bee suits.
You guys are the best.
How did you get gloves? You brought those yourself, huh?
Yeah.
God damn it, I wish I had gloves. I gotta go around like this.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel silly.
I feel scared.
They gave this to me out there. They said,
That's
"You want to
nice.
go in?" I said, "Yeah, I got to be here for this."
That's
Yeah.
cool. What are we promoting today? Because we might forget real soon.
Whatever I'm promoting ain't bigger than this.
It's all right.
This guy's about to get stung on the nuts by
You doing
bees.
Caroline's?
You doing Caroline's?
Yeah, we doing Caroline's
all
tonight.
weekend?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
sweet. I'll be there.
Nice.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
All
You
right.
know me,
Tracy Morgan. Check him out at Caroline's. He's a
dude.
rip,
Let's
man.
see this.
Yeah. Well, I want to introduce you to these guys. That's Raphael. Wait, raise your hand or something. There's Raphael. There's
What's going on,
Steve.
Tracy?
What's up, bro?
And that's Matt. He's the champion.
Wait a minute.
Well, it all
Champion
started
of
with.
what?
It's a long story,
These
but
things?
no, this is great actually. Raphael called our show one day and said, "Hey guys, I want to take a mousetrap to the nutsack." Because we were doing it when we were bombing with our jokes. We were taking mousetraps to our hands. So he goes, "Fuck that! I'll take one to the nutsack." This guy came up with it. He goes, I could be in tomorrow. That was sometime last week. Matt goes, fuck that. I'm in New York City. I'll be there in an hour. So he stole this kid's thunder.
Yeah.
So Raphael really pissed off, and and now we have this competition called Super Bowl.
It is going down.
It's going down now.
Going down in here.
And you're on a camera, by the way. We're doing a whole pal talk thing. There's a ton of people with their webcams checking us out right now.
Right on.
And they're just staring at you in your bee outfit. So
how do you feel, man? How do you guys feel about this, man?
Just do it.
Any thoughts?
There's like one bee in there waiting for your ass.
They are so pissed. I can't believe how much they've come alive. These bees. One thing I want to know: there are 2 apparatus and 3 guys.
What's the difference with these guys?
Those are the ones that didn't quite make it into the apparatus.
Yeah, they kind of got loose, and we were able to catch them.
I want to know who. There are 2 guys, 3 guys, and 2 apparatus. Who's going to get sloppy seconds on the apparatus?
No way.
See, that seems to be the part that has these guys flustered.
I'll tell you what. I'll take one of the jars, put some bees in there, throw some tape on it. I'll throw my balls in the jar, so all 3 of us can go at once.
Yeah. Well, someone's got. What about the wasps? We got wasps
I think there's a wasp in there somewhere.
Where's the wasp at?
There's a whole combination of things in there. They're fighting. They're
willing to. Here's how
these guys are here in case one of them have a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
Or in case me or Anthony do.
They need the.
They're EMT guys.
If they need some of that shit so your throat don't close up if you're allergic. They're right
so
there.
There's a possibility that one of these dudes could die.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, rock and roll, baby.
That seems to be the problem here.
You mean foam coming out the mouth and all of that?
The whole deal, man.
Yes.
Tracy gets it. All right.
Why are we wearing these
One of you
gloves?
dudes might die, man. This is what a way to start
This is the real deal, Tracy.
Think they'll think through that?
This is the real deal.
I
think they'll
know.
like it,
All right.
Really?
Yeah.
Anthony, I think we're ready.
I'm guessing, Jimmy. I don't know shit.
Tracy, we came up with a couple things they have to do before that's called the ultimate challenge, what you're looking at in front of you.
Okay.
Want to adjust the webcam?
Yep.
First of all, they got to take a mousetrap to their nutsack. Go old school. Where are the mousetraps?
Is it mouse traps or mice traps?
Mouse traps.
I think it's mousetraps, even though it doesn't...
Because each trap is for a mouse. Traps is pluralized, not mouse.
Very good, Jimmy. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
All right, the camera's now on the contestants.
Yep.
What's going to happen is, Anthony, you got to work the camera. Where do you want them to stand when they're doing their thing?
Well, ideally, like it was last time, we got the best shot from where Jimmy is, but we got more people in here and Jimmy's here, so
can we move the camera just a little closer?
No, we got no more slack left in the line.
Really?
We wouldn't get more than another inch or 2 closer, and that really won't make much of a difference.
Why don't you move the honeybees, the 2 remaining ones, out of the way? You just slide.
Well, you want to move Tracy over there, and then the guys where we were last time for this end. Tracy can just move over there for this part.
We can do that. We can
With
do that.
these guys?
No, you'll be on that side.
You just grab that mic, Tracy.
Okay.
Grab that mic. Because we want a close-up for the folks at home.
Yeah. Keep the bees off my latte.
All right, now I guess where Bill is would be ground zero for this whole
where
thing.
Bill is looks like the best shot right there.
All right, Bill is setting up the mousetrap.
Dude,
This is Super Bowl Thursday on the Opie and Anthony program.
Are they going all 3 at the same time or one at a time?
One at a time.
For this one.
One at a time. All right, so Raphael from Connecticut, he's stepping up to the mousetrap.
Raphael.
You got to move the ultimate challenge away, the apparatuses, just to get a better
the apparatus
camera.
is a little in the way.
Little in the way. We need help here, guys. I can't broadcast and organize at the same time.
Choreograph this whole thing. Oh, geez, he's putting them near me. I am getting the heebie-jeebies so bad looking at those things.
All right, mousetrap is set. I think we can move the camera slightly closer. No.
No, we're pretty
done?
much we're there.
All right,
that's as close as we can get it.
And we got 2 cameras rolling just in case. 2 different angles. Okay, here we go. This is Raphael from Connecticut.
Hold on 1 second. Can you zoom it all in? I think you have zoom power with the camera.
Digital zoom. It stinks.
Just try it once.
No, it's good.
Once.
I think it's good because we got a close up for later on for OpieandAnthony.com. This is at least good enough
I did
for
it once. It's not bad.
All right, yeah, keep it like that. All right, here we go, Raphael. Whenever you're ready.
Now remember, here's how it's got to be done, Raphael. You have to take your bag and stretch it out.
Yeah, Matt did this perfectly. You stretch it out.
You stretch your bag out and make sure it's only your sack that is going to be whapped by that thing. Make sure push your testicles back so it's only bag skin that is being hit. You don't want to hit a nut. You just want sack skin.
Yeah. This is pretty gay. There's like 25 guys in here and one female.
Oh, come on, man. Go ahead and pull your sack out.
Tracy
and
Morgan's here.
Let's see this shit go down.
Yeah,
That's
Tracy Morgan
ungays the whole thing.
All right, here we go. Raphael, he's got his sack out. It's stretched out, and here we go. We're filming this for
Here it is.
OpieandAnthony.com. Whenever you're ready, Raphael from Connecticut.
Wow, he's ready for another. He's ready for another, ladies and gentlemen.
Go for two. Set it up, Bill.
What a professional. What a moment for sport. I can't believe he's going for a second mousetrap, people.
Dude, don't even. No one gives a shit about your junk. Trust me. Don't worry about it.
Wow,
All right, we got a second trap set and ready to go.
He's going for two.
Whoa. Misfire. Okay, Raphael's still got the mousetrap.
Bill's trying to set the traps.
Bill's shaking.
What's the matter, Bill?
Raphael still has the mousetrap attached to his ball bag.
Of course he does.
And Bill is just having a real tough time reloading.
He's got the left
Give me the
side of his
mousetrap.
sack in a mousetrap, I believe, and he's going to go for the right nut.
Hit a nut.
Now,
Here we go. Here's the second one from Raphael.
A dual
Watch this,
hit
watch
on the
this.
mousetrap.
We didn't see this coming, Anthony. We're
Watch
going
this.
for two.
Son of a bitch. Two mousetraps.
Oh, my God.
Raphael from Connecticut kicking off this competition in true professional style. Unbelievable. Two mousetraps. No one saw that coming.
Let's get one on my taint.
Unbelievable. What a kickoff. What a kickoff to this Super
I want
Bowl.
another one. Come on, give me another one.
Well,
Where would you
I
fit
gotta
a
find some
third?
more skin. I gotta find some more skin.
Where would you fit a third?
here, show the webcam. Show Pal
No one
Talk.
cares
Go
about your
ahead,
nose.
show him your...
Don't move. Don't move.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, you're brave.
Opie's loading up a third mousetrap.
All right, I got a third mousetrap. I'm heading
You know, in the
over to
world of
Raphael.
professional sports, it's moments like this, Opie, the unexpected things that happen that show the true professionalism. That's what's history
By the way,
making.
who's judging this?
Judging? What's the fucking judge?
Well,
let him just do this.
But I mean, in the end,
in the end, how do we pick a winner?
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea.
What does the winner get?
He is now trying to find more skin. He's pulling at different parts of his bag. I think on the left side, I found a little more. Perhaps you can
It's all
squeeze it into the
ball,
corner
though.
of the trap. It's all ball, though. Make sure you push that ball
no
back.
balls.
No ball, just get skin. That's
Skin.
delicious skin.
There it is. He found some skin. He's going to have to go for the corner, I think. Not going to be able to dive straight forward into this one, Opie. He's going to have to come in on the corner.
All right.
With his ball bag.
You want me to push this forward a little bit?
Hitting the detonator. He was talking about your cock.
Hey, Jimmy, you want to hold this
Push
for
this
me?
forward.
All right, here we go. Raphael's
Here it
going
is.
for a third mousetrap.
Come on,
Third
Raphael.
one.
All right, let's.
Here he
I
goes.
got balls like right there,
He's
man.
trying.
careful.
Yeah, watch that testicle.
Yeah, protect the testicles.
Here he goes.
Here we go, the third one.
Oh my God! Three mousetraps on his ball. Unbelievable.
Wow.
I wish I had
Unbelievable.
more skin. I'd keep going, but I'm sorry. I ran
It is
out.
just a lack of scrotal skin, Opie, that is keeping him from putting even more traps on there. I have not seen professionalism like this in sport in years.
This motherfucker should join the Marines or something, yo.
Anthony,
You
it's
tough
kind of
kid,
weird. I
man.
kind of like the pain, man.
Do ya?
I like it, yeah.
Could you not look me in the eye like that when I say that? It's almost like an offer.
Sitting there, my balls sagging and all.
All right, let's hear it for Raphael from Connecticut.
Raphael, what a kickoff on this Super Bowl
Thursday.
2006. Wow, that is really going to be hard to beat. Not only mousetrap to the
three
nutsack,
mousetraps.
but a second, and then a third mousetrap.
Right.
This is going to be hard to beat, ladies and gentlemen. Other contestants, are you nervous by the initial the kickoff here by Raphael? 3 mousetraps. How do you compete?
I'm sure I have enough sack for 4.
He believes 4 mousetraps. Opie, this is something we didn't expect. I'm absolutely crying over here. Just being witness to this is fantastic.
It certainly is. Tracy, any comments so far?
Man, I have no comment on this, man. These dudes are super freaks, man.
This is unbelievable.
Super freaks.
This is like watching Ali and Liston. This is like watching the 69 Mets in the World Series. Again, it's like watching the Mets beat the Red Sox. It's just a moment in sport that I'm going to say, where were you when they snapped 3, 4 mousetraps on their bag? And I'm going to say, I have no idea I was drunk. Unbelievable day for sport.
There's actually, I have a bet with one of the EMTs. He said they won't make it through the mouse traps. I'm like, dude, you have no, they're going to make it.
Oh, yeah.
This is nothing.
The EMTs were doubting one mousetrap, and we've seen 3. We have 4 loaded mousetraps here. You had better have a huge sack, my friend.
All right, now we got
4 traps.
We got Steve from Connecticut stepping up to the
Let me
mouse
tell you
traps.
something. Steve has an advantage. Raphael was uncharted territory with 3 mousetraps, Opie. He can now look and see and pick and choose where he wants to snap that first trap, allowing maybe more skin for the subsequent traps that will come. I think going second, a very good strategy here.
All right, here we go. Steve is stepping up to the mouse traps.
Here he goes, not afraid.
And he's not shy to show everyone.
Not shy, not afraid. Where's that first one going?
Hey, look Opie in the face while you do that.
He's pulling as much yam bag over, exposing as much of the right side of his sack as he can. He's starting on the right side, I believe, working right to left. Right to left.
Here we go.
Here he goes, detonation.
Number 1.
Closer, you goose.
Oh, there it is. He's got a mousetrap on the left side of his bag. He's pushing over. Oh, he's not even taking a second. Next trap, lining up.
Didn't even blink.
I do think he's going to be able to get 2 traps on that left side of his bag, leaving the right side completely open for at least 2 more traps.
At least 2 more. Here we go. Steve from Connecticut
forward.
going for the second mouse trap.
Fantastic.
Fucking Steve. He's shaking. Are you all right?
Yeah.
He's stepping up to the mouse trap.
One fell off. I'll do it again. No biggie.
Uh-oh.
If one fell off.
Likes this.
Wow, now you
like
know.
this shit.
Maybe you should break out the rat traps.
You will have to have 4 hanging in order to beat that 3.
Yeah.
Here he goes, having a really tough time keeping that nut out of there.
It's not even
and
cold
getting
in
enough
here.
bag.
He is shaking.
He's all ball, this kid.
You know, right now I believe he's probably wishing he just got out of a warm shower, where you have that great Turkish taffy consistency to your yam bag, which is perfect for this type of a competition. Oh, there it is, back in on the left side. It is hanging.
Yes.
That must stay now. That is the second one's coming up.
All right.
You know, the studio was a little chilly today, and that could inhibit the number of mousetraps he gets in there. But as he goes on, he's warming up there. Two traps on his yam bag, and now his the other side of his yam bag completely exposed and open,
ready for number 3.
Of room. He's got plenty of room for another couple of
shaking.
mousetraps.
How's it feel so far, Steve?
Doesn't hurt at all. This is bullshit.
Oh.
Wow. See, that's professional.
Oh, that one had her.
God damn it. Holy shit.
Fucking. He's going for number 4.
He's going for 4.
He's going for 4. This is a record.
Yes.
4. 3 was a record.
1 was a record.
Here he goes. Number 4. My God, this is
be a
just...
new record.
Oh my God! Opie, 4 mousetraps are hanging from his yam bag. I've seen it all. I've seen it all.
Where's the camera?
You know, I've seen some things in my day.
There it is, right there, right there. No, dude, there's the camera right in front of you.
I'm trying to see if I can fit one more.
Oh my God! Stop it!
One more. Let's see if we can do this.
I say go for it.
Opie, I've seen Nirvana in a small club. That's nothing compared if he does 5. 5 mousetraps.
Can you load that one?
Where do you think you're going to fit this one, sir?
Yeah, where?
Where? How much skin do you have there?
Are you going underneath? He's going way over to the right-hand side, pulling some bag from underneath up into the right-hand side. My God, he's finding bag where there shouldn't be bag.
What are you?
Unbelievable.
What are you, Arabian?
He has found more bag.
Yeah, he certainly
I
has.
think he's pulling up loose taint skin.
All right,
Here he goes. If he gets 5 traps.
Here we go. Number 5.
Oh, my God! One fell off, but he did have 5.
He had 5.
No, it's not official.
All right, it's not official. We can wave it off. The official is waving it
It
off.
wasn't a catch. You
It
said he
wasn't
didn't
on
have
long
possession.
enough. You never had complete control of the
Let's
mousetrap.
go.
Load it again.
Load it again, Bill. Take
He
those
never
gloves
had
off.
complete control of the mousetrap with his scrotum.
How are the bees doing, by the way? They still moving around?
They're
They
probably
got enough
watching, wondering where they fit into this fucking thing.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, what do we got to do?
All right, we're going for 5 again. Here's Steve from Connecticut. It's Super Bowl Thursday. And
nose that forward a little. There you go.
Here we go. Number 5. Make sure it stays on. Oh, he's shaking.
Can somebody just use the straw to hold it in place?
Somebody hold it for
Sure, I'll be happy.
He'll just hold
Okay,
it.
fine. Fuck it then.
Just hold it there.
All right, he's going for 5. Hold on. Take your time. Oh, there it is. 5 traps are on this guy's bag. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Hey, wait! This is going to be a ball bag that goes down in history.
That's
we
enough
gotta
to kill half a mouse baseball team.
We gotta go to Jim in Wisconsin. Jim.
Yeah, there's a little controversy here. Somebody ought to check for some performance-enhancing drugs like Novocaine.
Have a nice
numb the
day.
pain.
All right, we will be checking for some type of steroids or performance-enhancing drugs. To see 5 mousetraps like that, sure, the crowd enjoys it. The people love the competition. But what is it telling the kids? If they're using drugs and a normal person, can't get any more than maybe 2 on there. You're getting 5. I'm a little suspect here, but I'm not going to ruin this fine day for sport by bringing up this. Maybe an investigation later, maybe something. But right now, I'm just enjoying the competition. Which is fantastic.
It's anyone's game at this point.
Anyone's game.
Steve and Raphael, both very impressive.
When I think I was stunned at 3 traps, Opie. 3 traps. And this gentleman, 5 traps. No way to beat it. I just don't see enough skin.
Hey, kids, don't try this at home.
Very good. You are a role model.
You
so that's
certainly
a good thing
are.
to say.
All right, Matt is stepping up. Matt, comment, anything? Did we lose Tracy Morgan already?
Where did Tracy go?
He said he had enough and he walked out.
He left us?
Yeah.
What? Oh, he's over there? Yeah. What happened to Tracy?
Why is he outside?
Was he laughing hysterical at white guy cock?
Yeah.
Probably it.
I know. Black guys can get 5 on each side of the bag.
Interesting underwear he's
nice
wearing.
fucking silk.
I guess maybe he doesn't want to...
Jesus Christ.
Image of
I guess he
cock.
doesn't want to get arrested, maybe.
Maybe that's
Maybe
it.
he's got some things he's worried about.
Separating himself from...
All right, Matt. Matt, what are you going to do to beat these guys?
I'll let my cock do the talking right now.
Do you think you could get more than 5 traps?
What's your cock going to say besides ouch?
He's really searching for the proper skin placement now.
Well,
that seems to be
numbers.
very important.
Yeah.
Now it's all about the numbers.
All right, here we go.
So you can't just go into this and snap the trap.
Here's Matt from New York City.
Oh, there's one. Oh, Jesus, man, that's gotta hurt. You're kidding me. That has gotta hurt. Wow.
All right, he's going for number 2, Anthony.
You want to move that a little closer,
Yeah,
son?
you can move the trap
Don't
closer.
be such a goose.
That's good. Yeah, it's all you. Any technique, any style. Wow, he's stretching that out like a full mouthful of
Oh,
Hubba
he lost
Bubba.
the mousetrap.
He lost the first mousetrap.
That's a tough one. He'll get it back on.
That one's got to go back on, sir.
Yeah, please.
All right.
Stop cheating.
He's going for number 1 again.
Oh, my God. Oh, 2 traps sprung, but... Well,
That's
that's
his hand
just
that hurts. He shook his
barely
hand.
hanging from...
That can't count. He hit his hand.
From his sack.
It counts. He has a broken hand. And he just
He
took
does have a
mousetrap.
broken hand, which again shows, Opie, the courage of the competitors here today. Broken hand and all, and that didn't stop him. He's here for Super Bowl, a real trooper.
There's number 2.
There's 2
And he keeps
again. He
hitting
got
his hand
that
and hurting him.
hand.
Keeps getting his broken hand.
Yeah, he's got 2 on his yam bag, but his finger hurts when he gets that slammed in there. Figure that. I don't know how this guy is wired. But very good. Like I said earlier, he's got a very good Hubba Bubba, chewed Hubba Bubba consistency to his yam bag, which I think will really help him get those numbers up.
And here goes number 3, Matt from New York City, Super Bowl Thursday. He's out of camera range, by the way.
Yeah, I'll have to move
That's
that
all
over
right.
a bit.
That's all right. There you go.
There we go.
All right, he's got 3 hanging.
He's got 3.
3 are hanging from his yam bag.
How's it feel, Matt?
Feels good.
He's digging it.
All right, he's going for number 4. Number 4 is
Unbelievable.
loaded and ready to go.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
It hurts. Yeah, I don't doubt
Somebody
it.
owned up to it. There you go.
It does hurt.
Oh, there's number 4.
There's 4. He still has some skin left. Good placement. Good strategy.
Yeah.
He's lining up his money.
You know, some people just think this is about slapping your ball bag in a mousetrap and taking the pain, Opie. But there is a true strategy here
It
as to
certainly
where
is.
you're placing these mousetraps on your yam bag. And I see, as he goes for 5, mousetrap number 6 loaded and lined up. And I believe a very optimistic Bill is loading up trap number 7. You're insane, Bill. You're insane. It ain't going to happen. Not this year.
Matt from New York City going for the 5th mousetrap.
Hanging
To
it
his
way
ball bag.
over the side. Wow, he is really hard
Come
to
on.
keep into
He's
a
struggling.
camera. He's moving side to side.
He's looking to see if he has room for 6, Anthony.
Room for 6.
6 would be a new world record.
This is something I have never seen before, and I gotta, it's a moment I want to tell my grandchildren about.
Here he goes.
It's a moment they would love to tell their grandchildren about if they could have kids.
Record. He's actually reaching back and pulling asshole skin to the front.
Yeah, here it is. A new record. 6.
He's going for 7, Anthony. He's going for 7.
No way, not
What a
7.
champion.
And do I see mousetrap number 8 waiting on deck? There can't. I refuse to believe this is even possible.
The only thing that's going to stop this kid is lack of skin. That's
right.
all that's going to stop him.
Lack of skin. The drive.
Here we go. Number 7.
That's a tough spot he's picking over there.
Yeah.
7th
I don't know about this.
To the ball bag.
I think he's going to have to go more for part of the upper penile skin and lower penile skin, upper yambag skin.
It's still officially nutsack, but it's getting a little too close.
He's rifling through these like a janitor looking through his keys.
Number 7!
Oh, my God. Wait, do we have one that fell?
Yes.
Oh, my God. It's only 6. Still
It's
only 6. I thought we were seeing history in the making.
We still have a world record in front of us,
Yes, we
Anthony.
do.
Yes.
Oh, it snapped on Bill's hand.
All right.
Like, that really hurts after watching this. Have you found any open real estate, you think?
Matt, he's just concentrating. Matt?
Yes.
Another problem with this, Opie, is finding the skin. You keep pulling thinner and thinner layers of skin out because so much is taken up by the previous traps, which makes it even more painful.
All right, here we go.
Get it set. Let's go.
Number 7.
Yeah,
Come on,
hurting.
stop taking your time, Bill.
Wait, get on camera, because this is for
here we go.
another world record. Hold on a minute.
Stop IMing me, you motherfuckers! I can't see the goddamn camera.
What are they saying? This is cool.
Wait. Hold on, Matt. We're trying to get you on camera. On Pal
There it
Talk
is,
camera.
there it is.
Okay, you're on camera again. He's been moving around like crazy.
Anyone IMs me, they get banned.
Here goes number 7.
Somebody hold the back of it.
Yeah, hold the back of the trap.
Yeah, please, Bill.
Bill, it's not gay.
Yeah, it's not at all. Hold it with your chin.
Not gay. Yes, it is.
All right, he's going for 7. 7 mouse traps.
No.
Oh,
came
no.
off. I don't think it's going to happen.
It ain't happening.
I don't
He said it's
think
not. Well, give him one more chance,
He
Opie.
got 3 attempts.
Give the
didn't
kid
he?
another chance.
I think he got 3 attempts.
Someone's on the phone going, could you imagine if Ben played this game?
Yeah. He's going for 47. He'll never make it.
You know those containers you see on your way to Jersey? The shipping containers? You need one of those filled with mouse traps for Ben. All right. All right, we're trying.
We'll give him one more shot at 7 mouse traps.
Yeah, we're going to stop at
This
7.
is the last shot he's going to get at this.
Right at the edge.
Right at the edge. Bill, just hold the back of the trap for the guy so he can set his world record.
Yeah, Bill, pull his tag out.
But did they tell, Bruce Jenner not to attempt the final part of his...
Wait, is it official?
One fucking fell.
Another fell. There is only 6.
It's just a skin issue, but 6 is the record.
Sir, that is more than respectable. 6 mouse traps are hanging
Matt
from
from
his
New York
bag.
City.
All right. Unbelievable day for this competition.
Let's go to the phones. Larry in New Jersey. Larry.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
This is so
That's why I'm the
painful to
champion.
listen
He's a
to on the radio.
gentleman and a scholar.
And the worst part about it is I can't even, there's nothing even on shitty terrestrial radio to listen to otherwise.
Right.
I have to listen to this pain while I'm driving to work with my legs crossed. I'm going to get in an accident because I'm going to get my fucking foot off the brake here.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Right.
We are up to about 650 people.
All right.
That are watching this competition now. You know how it starts out like that. By next year, Super Bowl, I'm sure we'll have millions of viewers around the world as it is brought to network television.
And sponsorships, yes. The Ultimate
Perhaps
Challenge
ESPN.
is still waiting for the boys, just in case you're tuning into Super Bowl Thursday.
Oh, we are far from through, ladies and gentlemen.
We're
the
running out of
mousetrap
show,
was just
though.
the beginning.
Yeah, what's next?
We're running out of show. We should move right on.
Right on to the wax.
The wax strips.
Wax strips. Let's have the wax strips and our competitors, athletes as I like to call them, Opie, up here. Wow. How about that?
Let's go to Jerry in Jersey.
And what will the grounds crews be wearing to remove those mousetraps from the studio?
Jerry.
Yeah,
what's up? Listen to this one.
I'm sitting at home listening to this, and I got my hand on my ball sack trying to figure out how many mouse traps I can fit on it. Does that make me gay?
I swear to God, I was doing the same thing. I'm like,
There is no way.
I don't think I could do 7.
I actually have calculated, and the answer is 0, none,
yes,
ever.
None.
I'm Irish. I can only fit 1.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You guys suck.
All right, those are the wax strips that Bill has taken out. I see a container of Icy Hot right next to it. These are wax strips used normally, I guess, to bikini wax or girls get waxed with. Mustache wax, ladies, anything?
All right.
For the Italian girls out there?
Ooh.
Stop. A lot of them do.
Oh, my God, is that sticky.
A lot of them do. Is it?
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Fuck that.
Oh, I thought you were touching the wax strip and not Raphael's bag. Yeah, that is sticky. It looks sticky, Jimmy.
Hey, did we lose Tracy Morgan?
Yeah.
He didn't want to be part of this? He just said, what?
He just tapped out.
He tapped out.
I
Tracy
can't
Morgan
believe
tapped
it.
out.
Why?
We could do this all at the same time.
Did he get a phone call from someone who told him maybe it's in his best interest not to be on this
He's
show?
probably...
We're the friends that your parents tell you not to hang out with, and don't go over their house because you'll just get in trouble.
Still love Tracy Morgan. He'll be at Caroline's all weekend long.
He's coming back.
He'll come back tomorrow.
He was mortified.
Why was he mortified? He's a little too Hollywood these days, I think. He's got people around him.
Yeah.
He just didn't like looking at guys' balls. He said he'll come back tomorrow.
Do you think we enjoy this? This is for the listeners.
That's right.
This is for sport.
We sacrifice for our fans. Hey, Ben, who else is here?
You wax both.
Ari's here.
Ari's here?
Yeah.
I don't think some people take this sport seriously.
Yep, you're right. They look at it like it's a game.
Like it's some kind of a joke.
We're gonna
instead of a true sport.
We're going to the celebrity bullpen, by the way. We lost
Really?
Tracy. We had to take him out of the game. We got Ari coming in from the Sopranos.
Oh,
Ari!
wow. Yeah.
I'm kind of scared to come in this room.
Yeah, it really
That
is nasty.
That is something to watch.
Does it just reek like awful sex in here? It
Yeah.
probably does.
Yes, it does.
Smells like a ugh.
Wait a minute, you're from Dog Sees God.
I'm from Dog Sees
I thought
God.
they said you were from The Sopranos. You were on there?
I was also on The Sopranos.
What were you on
back
The
in
Sopranos?
The day. I was Meadows' college roommate.
Yeah.
Crazy. I pulled out my hair.
Remember the crazy girl?
I was crazy, yo.
Yeah.
That was actually a really good
Not
role
as
on The
crazy as
Sopranos.
these guys, but, you know.
Hey,
I don't always wear this, by the way.
It looks
I
very
want you to
becoming
know
on you.
it's
You
not
should wear it
just
all the time.
something I come in with on Thursdays.
It looks good.
Thank you.
It looks really
All
good.
right, so what do you got to do to wax this off? 'Cause we're running out.
Okay, so basically warm it up in hand, apply really firm, and
Right.
I guess they're ripping it off.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's.
Yeah.
I think all three of them should do it at the same time
Is it
because they have
gonna be
enough
off
and
the
time
balls?
issues.
No, I think they
No, one at a time
because
because you want to get the reaction.
We need reactions.
That's why you're still an intern, Bill.
That's right.
Are you offended by male nudity or anything
I
like
love
that?
male nudity.
All right, very good.
Bring
See?
it on.
And
Tracy Morgan doesn't, by the way.
And Ari is making it less gay, thank God.
Yes.
We needed a female.
Finally,
in
a
there.
It is
lady
a
is
little
in here.
homoerotic in here.
It's a little.
Yeah.
A little? And why add the word erotic? It's just homo.
Two men in beekeeper outfits with erections.
Yeah, do they look ridiculous, Ari?
No, it's good. It's a look.
I got a little beekeeper hat for my head. All right.
We're running out of show. I'm telling you.
Yeah, guys, now that there's a lady in here, you can't be shy. You're going to have to slap
Rip
that
it
on
out.
Yeah, come on,
And,
don't be
all
fucking
right.
shy. Just do it.
Raphael is up first. Here goes Raphael from Connecticut. He was very impressive in the Mousetrap Challenge, Anthony.
Wet Chicken, NH, you're banned. You're banned. Goodbye.
What's he saying?
Bounce that person. IM'd me. Interferes with my camera shot. You're gone. Goodbye. You missed the fun now.
Ari's like, what the fuck? All right, guys, we're ready. He's got the wax strip on his ball bag. That's got to be tender and sore from the mouse.
Oh, my God.
From the mouse traps.
It looks like a fruit roll-up.
All right, the wax strip is
Come
on.
now.
This is going to be child's play, I think, for Raphael.
Oh, that's nothing. Come on, bring the glue traps in.
I agree.
Jesus, come on, bring the glue traps.
What, nothing?
I gotta do it again now. What the?
All right.
Maybe you're not doing. Do you have hairy balls?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, hairy sticky balls now.
Yeah, that's true. After a fucking.
Yeah, this is nothing after the
Which
mouse
is good.
traps.
It's sticky, so the bees will probably stick to him now as they try to escape. All right, that ripped a little hair out.
Yeah, I took a little hair out.
Yeah, it hurt.
This is child's play.
Yeah,
I'm
after-
disappointed. I'm disappointed.
After all the mouse traps, look at this.
Wait, how many mouse traps did you fit on there?
He fit 4.
Four.
I didn't strategically place him on my sack. I would like a recount, maybe.
The excuses come in, and he's blaming it on coaching. You know, this is something we don't need in professional sport like this, is the excuses, the blaming, the finger pointing.
All right, Steve is up next from Connecticut. He's got the
Steve
wax
from
strip.
Connecticut.
You got some hairy bags.
He doesn't
No,
care.
you don't.
He's
got the head caught.
Oh, God.
Did they get that on camera?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Ari, what do you think?
This is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. on my entire life.
Anthony,
hurt.
Explain that if you can.
It's worse than trying to pull Turkish taffy off of fly paper. It stuck to it. It was like an old fruit roll-up.
You know, on a hot summer day, you step on a piece of gum on the sidewalk, Anthony, and you're pulling and pulling, and the gum is still on your shoe.
Now smash it on there real good.
Wait, here goes Matt attempting the wax strip.
Shaft in there.
Don't bend down, or then you're not going to see it on camera.
Lift it up from the back to the front.
Here we go.
Like that.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go. Ari, this is for you, Ari.
No, toward the camera. Did you hear the rip? Did you hear the rip?
Wait.
Yeah, dude. Hold on.
That hurt, right?
Fucking falling.
Oh, wow.
He made it through.
The wax strips.
That hurt more than the mouse traps, Matt? Safe to say?
Yes.
Safe to say.
Wow, unbelievable.
All right, all the guys made it through the second stage of Super Bowl Thursday.
And remember, people at home, don't try this. These are professionally trained athletes that have been training for minutes to do this.
You guys aren't going to make me do anything like this. This
Well,
would be
we
a
were
good
hoping,
sport.
Ari. We were hoping.
We only have.
Take off your
Let me tell you something, Ari. We only have one competition we've ever had the ladies do. We haven't had it done in quite a while, and I really don't think you'd be up to it. It is called the Wiffle Ball Bat Challenge. See the Wiffle Ball Bat in that glass case up there?
It's protected in the glass case.
I don't want to say no more.
All right. All I'll say is it's a special kind of lady that even tries to compete.
I'm sure that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually they're strippers or some type of porn star that goes for that. You could see their notches and names at various points on the bat, which I think you can figure out
Sounds like a
why.
fantastic
They weren't just drawing their names willy-nilly on that bat.
We want Ari to hang out a little longer, so let's...
Yes.
Now, are we done with the wax strips? Yes?
Yeah, that was the wax strip segment. Now, icy hot, applied right to where the wax strip pulled off, whatever it pulled off, hair, meat. Anything else?
This should be easy.
Yeah, they're going to laugh
I
at
can't
this.
believe you're still smiling.
Let me go to Robert in Dallas. Robert!
Yeah, everyone's talking about how painful this seems, but it's so surreal, I can't even imagine it. It doesn't even affect me. I have to see the video or something.
You got to see the video. Definitely. This is video that will...
It's the fucking worst thing you've ever seen. It's like, it looks like it hurts more than the Kennedy assassination.
Let's go to Mike in Jersey. Mike?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, I had a quick suggestion.
Yeah.
I was thinking, how about a zipper to the ball sack?
Oh, zipper to the ball sack.
Oh, that's much. That could be a problem.
Yeah,
no, I don't think we'll see that.
Oh, boy, that could be a problem.
That's enough. Someone said that last wax thing sounded like Velcro.
It was
being ripped.
Yeah.
It really did make a nice
It came through loud and clear, I believe, yes. All right, here we go. Fucking Norton drinking Starbucks.
Drinking Starbucks through his bee suit.
Bees moving still?
Oh, they are very active.
Don't shake them up. Come on.
You know what's happening, Opie? A lot of people in here. It's warmed up in the studio, and the bees are really coming around now.
The bees are watching this fucking disgusted.
What? Oh, what are we going to do with the bees?
What are we going to do with
the bees? That's the grand finale. As you see this rubber top, what they will be doing is inserting their bag into the top of that. A gate will be open, and bees will be released into there.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's the grand finale.
That's the grand finale, yes.
Wow.
That's better
What
than
a
watching
good
the
day
Rolling
to drop
Stones.
by.
Oh,
I
this
tell
is
ya.
a perfect day.
You
You really
don't see
picked
this
a good
every day.
one.
Ari,
No.
by the way, is in the play Dog Sees God.
Yes.
And I saw that play.
You did?
And we had, what's his name, that dude that plays...
Eddie,
that from American Pie that plays Charlie Brown in the play.
Right.
We had him in here for over an hour, and he failed to tell me what the play was about. So I was in for a huge surprise when I went and saw it, by the way.
Well, it's a good show.
It's a little gayer than what's going on in here.
I don't know about that. I really don't know about that.
And you were unbelievable, by the way.
Thank you.
You played
Marcy.
Marcy. She was great in the play. It's still playing?
Yeah, it's open-ended.
What's the matter, son?
Wait, what's
Why
wrong?
are you giggling?
Why is Raphael...
Problem?
My balls are really, really, really sticky. Like
they're sticking to your
I could
leg.
I could demonstrate on the counter over here. You're gonna have to sanitize it
That's
afterwards.
good. That's
anyway.
where I sit and eat every day. Go ahead. Stick your balls there, son. Feel free.
Watch.
Oh,
Stick it to the table. There you go. Enjoy your eggs tomorrow morning, Jimmy.
My fucking sleeve will get stuck to the counter where his bag was.
Hey, why is it sticky over here?
All right, what are we doing? Icy hot? Yeah. You did it already?
No, I didn't put it on yet. No.
All right,
icy hot right there. We're gonna have to keep moving along here.
Guys are gonna laugh at
icy hot right where the
now how much do we put in our hands?
just
now?
The tip of your finger. You don't have to lather them up
I mean,
really
we should
well.
load them up. I mean, this is the ultimate.
You know what? I say we bail on the icy hot and go right to the ultimate challenge.
I agree
Oh, my
because you don't know
God.
how it's going to affect it.
Because I just don't see the icy hot being that impressive after what we just saw.
All right.
Or do
These
you
guys
want-
have shown themselves as
Hold on,
true
they do
sports.
have freestyle.
Yeah, let's bring in Chomper.
Freestyle.
Elastic
All right,
Band,
this guy Raphael has something called the Chomper. Where's the Chomper?
I don't know. I might be out there with the lawyers.
All right, go get the Chomper.
The lawyers. Look at him mocking the lawyers.
And Steve, he wants to go freestyle and do a cup of tea. He's gonna
make he's gonna take hot water. Now they came up with these ideas, we didn't.
Yeah.
He's gonna take a hot cup of water and
here's the Chomper.
Oh my God!
That's gonna hurt a lot.
All right, that's called the Chomper.
Do you know Master Po could take out an army of 600 people with that thing?
You want Master Po to do the Chomper?
No.
Are you gonna have your girlfriend? Is that your girlfriend? Your
Yes.
fiance, right?
Yes, my fiance Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
How are you?
You're a lucky lady.
Yeah.
Wow.
She gets to chomp my balls.
All right, here's freestyle. Raphael from Connecticut is doing what's called the Chomper. It's a what is that? A plastic?
For pasta?
Yeah, a little
It's
pasta.
one of those pasta spoon things that you take it out and it's
But
got
it has-
like fork thong.
It has a lot of claws.
tines on it.
Yeah, a lot of claws
and,
on it.
Yeah, claws to hold the pasta in there.
Do you hit his balls with things at home? Have you ever?
No, this is gonna be the first time.
Okay.
First time for everything.
I hope she's not mad at you.
Hold on the table.
Get elevation.
Harder.
All right.
I don't think that's
the
going to hurt.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time spreading my sack open. It's all stuck like fucking
That'll happen.
a honeycomb.
That'll happen.
All right, here we go. He's
Yeah, it'll be fun.
he has released the ball bag again.
Just
His fiance
Don't
has
hit my
what's
head.
called the Chomper.
That's what he says when his cock is there. Don't hit my
I
hand.
mean, that's a nut right there. Hold on.
All right, yeah, no nuts.
I might be able to stick my balls right to the counter and just lean back. Whoa, that's a nut.
All right, here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
That's balls.
This is the Chomper.
Oh, Jesus, the Chomper. We're
It's
freestyling.
live on Pal Talk right now. People are checking
Don't hit
this
the
out at
ball.
home.
It's competitor's choice, freestyling.
Wait, you're gonna grab a ball?
Oh, she hit my fucking head!
Oh!
He miscalculated.
No pain,
What'd she
no
hit?
gain. And there was
She hit your helmet.
plenty of gain there. She hit the helmet.
Wow. All right.
Wow. Oh, he is in pain.
Matt's not happy. What's wrong, Matt?
I'm trying to think of a freestyle thing.
Yeah, Matt's panicking because we added the freestyle part to the competition.
Yep.
Yeah, the wiffle ball bat.
Wiffle ball bat challenge.
All right, where's the hot steaming water there?
I don't know. Where's the water? It was just
For the
here.
tea competition? Yeah, the tea freestyle?
Do you believe they actually put a tea bag in there? Why?
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
You might as well not waste it.
Yeah.
Because he likes yellow tea.
There it is.
How hot is it, Bill?
Oh my God.
What's made?
How
You
hot is
requested
it?
milk and sugar too. So.
This seems almost worse than the chomper.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Hold on. Before you take it out. Oh, that's fucking hot.
It is
That's gonna be a problem.
gives a new meaning to teabagging.
All right.
I just want to be clear. This is all just to get a radio. Is that right?
I don't even know what they're getting.
No, it's bragging rights.
It's pretty much bragging rights.
It's a guy thing.
It's not always about materialistic things. Sometimes it's just about sitting in a bar and saying, you know what I did?
We will figure out some really good prizes for these guys.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
All right, here's.
Oh, my God.
Here's a,
Oh, he's stretching. Wow. Oh, he's pulling him down. Jesus, dude.
Smart move.
It's not a doorknob, all right?
That's good. That won't attract bees more. Nice milk and sugar on your balls.
Yeah, really. Here he goes.
and here he goes.
Yeah, let him steep. Let him steep. Let him steep a bit.
Jesus.
Dip it.
Dip it in there already, you goose.
Dip it. All right, you don't have to drink it, damn.
He dipped his balls in hot water and drank some.
Oh.
Lovely. It's a lovely radio show.
Someone's saying, I can't wait to see Web Junk 20 this week on VH1.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, Matt, anything?
I could do the icy hot, but
All right, don't worry. I think it's time for the ultimate challenge.
Yeah. I say so, too.
Should we take a break before the Ultimate Challenge? Are we behind on breaks? Does it matter? All right, we'll keep going, yes.
All right.
We might
Look
as
at
well
people
keep going.
screaming, no breaks, no.
Well, I just want to make sure we weren't behind, that's all.
No, we're not going to leave the tea for Fez.
Ari.
People have great ideas, but no.
As we get the Ultimate Challenge ready, let's talk to Ari for a few minutes here.
Yes.
So the play is happening. You want to explain to people that are listening for the first time?
Yeah, Dog Sees God is a play that's sort of about the Charlie Brown characters when they're in high school. But it's an unauthorized parody, and the names have been changed, and it's sort of inspired by these characters.
I
but
completely noticed that when I was sitting there watching.
You knew it. You got it.
I'm like, yeah, I don't think Charles Schultz approved this play.
Yeah.
No, it's things are totally fucked up, and Snoopy has died, and people are dealing with their sexuality and doing drugs and having sex and figuring out who they are, and it's a really, really fun show. Did you guys both see it?
I saw
Hope saw it.
Oh,
I was
Thanks
shocked
for
by
not
the
seeing it.
I'm
gayness
going
of
with my girlfriend.
I was,
Are you?
Yeah.
I was
Good.
shocked by the gayness of the play, but besides that, it was really funny and well done.
It's a great group of people. There's 8 of us in the show, and it's a great cast. Eddie was here, as you said, and Les Dushku, and Kelly Garner, and Logan Marshall Green, and Keith Nobbs, and America Ferrera, and Ian Somerhalder, and it's.
How does he open mouth kiss every night?
I don't. Do they really open mouth?
Well,
kiss?
I look like that
look
from
like
my
it.
angle.
Well,
Because we've had a discussion on the show lately because of the Brokeback Mountain and
Yeah.
stuff. We're like, and you're an actress,
Yeah.
and I don't get like why you would agree to. It would just be so uncomfortable. I'm thinking every night.
But it's like one of those things. It's such a great show, and there's so many other, and as an actor, like it's a challenge to do that or to play someone, so it's like.
I usually don't feel this ridiculous doing an interview with a guest, but I'm like, I'm shaking my head like, yes.
Between
I agree,
you
yeah.
and the beekeeper's outfit and like people's ball sacks hanging around and the bees on the table.
Ari, and I got one question for you. Are you going to ever forget us?
Never.
That's right.
Eddie, I heard Eddie saw some titties while he was on here, and I was like, how am I going to beat that? I'm going to have to see something. And
We had a lot of fun with Eddie.
I definitely got more
I just
than...
wish he would have warned me about the play.
You loved it.
I did
You
like it.
loved
Honestly, I did like it. It was definitely a really good play. I encourage people to go check it out.
And me and Kelly Garner, we have some pseudo lesbian moments together.
When you guys first hit the stage, that scene is unbelievable. It really.
We're
really,
in some extremely
tiny outfits,
short skirts, and
nice.
All
It's
right.
good. Come on by.
And what theater is it at?
It's at the Century Center on 15th Street. It's great. We have a lot of young people. It's great because with theater, a lot of times it's an older crowd, but this show is so fun. It's an hour and a half, and there's something for everybody. And we have a lot of repeat visitors. We have people that have been 11 times, and people love it. People really love it. And now we're plastered all over the subways, and you can.
And it's Dog Sees God.
Dog Sees God.
Every night of the week.
Every day except for Tuesdays, and on Fridays and Saturdays we have a 7 o'clock show and a 10 o'clock show. 10 o'clock shows are great. It's like a rock concert. Friday nights are $25 tickets.
Right.
It's great. And we have a website, dogseesgod.com.
Are you allergic to bees?
No, but you're not going to sting me, are you?
No. We're just accidentally. We don't want any of these to get out. That's hence the EMTs here.
Okay.
And I will protect you with my spray.
Okay.
Jeez, that sounds horrid.
Please don't ever say that to me ever again.
All right, I guess we're ready for the ultimate challenge.
So. The problem is we only have 2 containers and 3 people.
I understand. They're going to have to share.
So, yeah.
They shared mousetraps.
Yeah, you shared mousetraps.
It's not gay, believe me.
I think we should roll the dice or something to figure out who goes first. Or something.
How about whoever,
Paper, rock, scissors, pulling straws, what? What do you want to do? Smallest cock. I mean,
How do you flip a coin with 3 people? Who has the edge?
I think my belt speaks for itself that I should go last.
All right, Matt. That's good.
Right, good point. Matt is the champion.
Well, they should flip a coin for who has to go in which one.
They're both pretty full, dude. There's,
yeah.
What do you want, 80 bees or 74 on your balls? Who cares?
The only problem is,
what problem?
I think we should open it up and get the bees into the main container first, just so, because this thing's hard to open the safety hatch, and if they're doing it that way.
Hey, here's the problem with that, though. Once the bees are in there, if they have a problem getting their bag in there before it gets sealed, there's going to be some loose bees in here.
That's right, Bill.
It's going to be someone's responsibility to open that gate.
That's right.
I don't care what it takes.
I think I'm
balls
having-
go in first, gate open second.
Absolute. Good point, Ed.
That's what happened at Chernobyl. They opened the gate first and put the balls in second. Now look.
Put your balls right in there.
So,
Yeah.
do you want to just have Raphael call heads or tails for who goes first here?
Yeah, let Raphael do it. That's
Nathaniel.
fine.
What is it? It's tails.
Tails it is.
So,
Fez!
you get
Fez! From Ron and Fez, everyone. I'm very surprised that you're in the studio.
Well, I got here a little early today. Can I say, finally, great radio? My God, this is what the country has been waiting for. Super Bowl every single day is what I said.
Fez, we had girls coming in here doing the wiffle ball bat challenge. 3 of them were up on the console.
Really?
Where were you that day?
I don't recall that day. But yeah, I just happened to get in here early to do some paperwork, go over some things with Black Girl. Just great show, guys. This is the best.
Why are you pulling up a chair, Fez?
Why can't we do this every day?
Don't you have show prep to do or something?
Oh, fuck that show.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, this is the best. What's next? What's coming up next here?
Well, we have the ultimate challenge. This is the grand finale. The apparatus full of bees. The guys will be putting their balls in that hopefully airtight rubber top, and then a gate will be opened, releasing the bees into the chamber.
Yeah.
And then they have to sit there until one of them gets stung.
This was one of many prototypes we had to figure out an apparatus.
This is old Nazi technology.
I know.
Yeah.
One prototype was Jimmy Norton's mouth, and that didn't work out too well.
Yeah, I don't
He's
want
afraid
bees.
of bees.
I don't want bees in my mouth. Well, I'm glad we all had a laugh at my expense. All right, here we go.
Wow, I am now into the frightened portion of the show.
I've never had an anxiety attack. I think I'm having one.
Yeah, this is a little
I'm
much.
Getting a little
I
freaked out
understand why
now.
Tracy left.
Yeah, see,
But you're showing you have more balls than Tracy Morgan.
This is not gonna
He
be
couldn't
that-
handle
Well,
this.
she's
gonna be
seeing
fine.
more balls than
Yeah,
Tracy
that's
Morgan.
That's true.
All right, now how do we decide? Is it who goes first or both at the same time?
I think, shouldn't it be
Both
sequential? Or
Yeah, okay. You're going first?
Raphael?
Raphael?
It's up to you, bro.
You look a little nervous now.
Wait, how do we get him up higher for the camera?
Can he stand on a box?
I'm not even kidding.
Well, the
Phone
camera,
book?
can the camera be aimed?
No, because he's
something?
because he's a little shorter, so we wanted
Oh,
to make
little
sure.
fella.
We want to make sure we get this on camera. That's all.
If I was in better shape, he could stand on my back.
All right, we are adjusting the webcam.
That's good.
The apparatus filled with how many bees are in there? Seriously, would you guess?
Yeah, a shitload.
50? About 50 bees.
That's fine. They're not going to bother you.
Wait, and we need the camera where we see their faces. I think too.
Yeah, raising it back up. We could still proceed here.
You don't bother them, they won't bother you.
Yeah, we need to see their face.
I might have to pull out then.
Yeah, pull out a little because we're getting video as well for the websites that will be close-ups and all that crap. We got a 2-camera shoot happening.
Bill, did you just say whichever way is most comfortable?
None.
Whichever way is
Oh
most
wait,
comfortable.
and we need a girl to blow into the tube.
I think they're pretty.
Into the phallic tube.
I don't think you need to.
Yeah, I think they're pretty angry.
Who's going to put their mouth by that tube?
God, here we go. The ultimate challenge.
worse.
We've been waiting 5 years to do this on
5
radio.
years
We
in the
finally found
making.
lawyers were
It'll be
stupid
fine,
enough to
dude,
let
don't
us
worry.
do this.
Oh my God.
Gentlemen, take your balls out.
All right, let's explain.
Finally.
Raphael has
Sticky balls.
sticky balls. Yes.
Yeah, they're sticky from the previous competition, which was the wax strip.
You don't have to worry about your penis head, dude. None of us are looking at it from more
Yeah,
than a
don't
few
please,
seconds.
don't worry about it.
I don't think
now,
my balls are going to fit in the apparatus.
Well, it better.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to jam them in there somehow.
They'll fit. Bill, push this ball.
They'll fit. Bill,
Open up
tested
the
it.
rubber.
Force them in there. Be a man. What's
Open
the matter
up
with
the
you?
rubber and yeah,
Just imagine.
get them in there. Jam it in.
All right. All right. Is it in there?
Yeah, it's sticky.
Who's looking?
Wait,
Let your
Bill?
boss know who's boss.
Yeah, get the other side in. Don't drop it, whatever you do.
Yeah, hold it, dude. Don't drop
Don't
it. That'd
drop
be silly.
it. Shove it. I don't think you got enough sack in there.
Yeah, push more sack in
Push
there.
it up to the base of your schlong.
Could someone get a picture of the apparatus on? Because it's really fucking funny.
Funniest thing I've ever seen.
Can you get a shot of that?
Should we do
got
one
a
at a time
camera?
or both?
Here.
Oh my God.
All right, they're in there pretty good now, right? Do you have a good seal around your nuts so no bees are going to be jumping out?
Yes.
Dude, can you move your shirt? We can't see from the side at all. There
And
we go.
there's
Take your shirt off. It's cool.
There's nutsack. You can see what's going on in there.
Come on, I'm gonna get fucking.
Nathaniel, get a long shot too from the side.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
Raphael,
God.
smile for Nathaniel. He's
one more.
Yeah.
Make sure you hold on to
1,
that
2, 3.
apparatus.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Is there any bag in there?
Yes.
Can I get signed copies of that?
Plenty. Is there plenty of sack in there?
Yeah, there's more than
There's enough sack in there. Okay.
wait, Raphael, what are you thinking?
Yeah, right now, what
The
are you
obvious
thinking?
question. What are you thinking? Are you nervous? Be honest.
Oh my God.
Fuck, let's just open it up and get it done with.
You're freaked out,
This
aren't
is the
you?
ultimate challenge. This is why we're all here today. So
This is the ultimate challenge.
Way to be a champion.
Ari is covering her face.
How do you use
All
this?
right. The
Ari's
gate.
doing that girl thing.
I don't know how the gate's open.
Look through your fingers.
I feel like I'm doing a
Ask Bill how the gate gets open because that looks like you're ready to open up the bottom of the container.
Hey, push the plastic clear lever towards the nozzle front.
Toward the nozzle.
Push it down and towards.
You're going to have to jiggle it a little.
Yeah, it's
Not too much.
Jiggle the handle.
push hard.
Oh,
Don't break the thing.
No.
This is Bill's 4-H
I
project.
don't like this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
It looks
pull-
like, yeah, don't
like
pull
a
the lid
lobster.
off.
Yeah, you're pulling the lid off. Bill, you're going to have to do it for
Bill,
him.
you're
just
going
do
to
it
have to
for
help
him.
him.
Just get in there,
Yeah,
Bill.
just be a
Just put your
trooper.
gloves on. Grab a hold of that apparatus.
We are running out of show.
You're going to buy me new gloves after this.
We are running out of show.
now, how long is this gonna stay on my
hour. An
sack? Oh, shit!
There it goes.
All right.
they're in there.
All right, they're in. All right.
They're in
Do you
there.
feel anything crawling on your sack yet?
I don't know. Maybe.
He doesn't know.
Holy shit, dude!
Are they on you?
They're tickling my bag.
Are you
feel them
kidding?
on your bag?
Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
They're on his bag.
There's bees on his balls.
Oh my God! There's bees on his balls.
Oh yes.
What? Ah.
Oh.
What?
Jump up and down.
Yeah, give us a jump up and down.
Oh my God!
Don't be a pussy.
Dude, this is crazy. Agitate him.
Yeah, just jump up and down. Just give it a big jump.
You mean it. Like your twitchels.
Oh.
Oh God!
All right, we're just waiting now.
Can I just check
Yeah.
this?
No.
I just want to rile him up a bit.
Yeah, rile him up a bit.
I think contestant number 2 ought to start preparing by
I
getting.
think I
his-
just got. I think I just got stung.
Did you get stung?
I think so. Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel swelling.
You won't be able to get it out of the apparatus.
Fezz'll help.
Dude, this is crazy,
This
guys.
is nuts. Are you tapping out or what?
No, I'm not tapping out.
I think we ought to get the other competitor ready.
Yeah, I say so too. These guys aren't. This is
Because
nothing.
we don't want to run out of time.
Come
All
on.
Just leave your bag in there. Let the bees crawl around.
Oh, what the?
All right. Shove that.
The feeling of the bee on my ball, like walking around, is just fucking unexplainable.
How about wasps?
Wow, he got his sack in there pretty quickly.
Wait, now you got to open up the thing.
Yeah, you got to open the gate.
Oh God, they're tickling.
The tickling. I think you're gonna know when you get stung.
I think they're gonna stick to the.
I think they're just nibbling.
They don't realize that there's a threat. It looks like another nest to them.
All right, Steve from Connecticut is trying to open up the hatch
Sweaty,
to
nervous
release the
nest.
bees into the apparatus.
How come Bill could do it so easily?
He was testing this out. He was working on this
Guy's having a
apparatus all
problem.
afternoon.
Bill,
Help him out.
help him out. Help him out, son.
All right, Bill will release the
Could
bees.
you move the paper towel roll?
Oh fuck. Oh.
What
You
happened?
getting stung?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hold on, we got a break. You broke the tube.
Oh,
Hold up.
Oh, there's a breach.
Oh.
Is
Hold
the
on.
tube broke?
Yeah, the tube snapped off. the
Don't let
tape.
him out.
They're not coming out.
It's secure again.
I don't know. I'm opening
Dude,
this
you got
studio.
stung?
I'm opening this first.
Great.
There's less in here.
All right, he's opening them up.
Opening the gate first.
Master Poe is making a weapon. Stop it, Jimmy! Jimmy started smacking me like I had a bee on me.
Fuck.
What happened?
Come on,
You got
toughen up.
stung?
Oh my God.
What honeybees, son? They're harmless.
What happened?
It's not opening.
It's just nature.
Oh.
What?
You having sex with the bee or what?
Can't get that gate open? Damn it.
One of our apparatuses is busted.
Guy's waiting, balls in hand.
Come on,
Just a
man.
big sack of balls
Just
hanging
a big
around.
handful of nutsack.
Oh, those bees are.
After all this shaking.
What happened, Bill?
Okay, here we go.
All right, Bill's
There you go. Bill's good, man.
Bill's good.
You
Bill's
got it, Bill?
open.
All right.
Bill's a fucking
Give him
professional.
a second to.
All right, get your nuts in there. Oh, wow, there's bees in there already.
That's
I
all right.
definitely got
Shove your nuts in there.
All right, he's shoving his nuts into the bee apparatus
No
thing.
bees getting out. Ow.
This kid is on.
Steve is, Steve is already agitating the bees.
Fucking Steve is tapping them, daring them
Steve
to
is tapping, he's daring them.
Now, do you have a good amount of sack in there?
Yeah, he's got
I see it hanging in there.
Dude, he's
All
got
right,
leg
a lot
in there.
All right.
Not as much as I can get.
Now
in there.
lift up the phallic-looking thing and tip it back so all the bees get in there.
Did you get stung at all, Raphael?
Twice already. I swear to God.
Now tap the bottom of your apparatus on the table.
Teabagging some bees. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Teabag a cup of coffee, not bees.
You
Are
want to
they?
tap the apparatus?
I think
You got to shake it to get them flying around a little.
I think one's licking my balls.
Licking.
Licking.
Bees have tongues?
Oh, there we go.
Are they on there?
What are they doing?
These suck.
What are they doing?
Nothing. They're just fucking
I
hanging
think you
out
got to
there.
jump up and down and
you
get
gotta
them kind of
agitate 'em.
levitating.
There you go.
Yeah.
Steve is rocking and rolling.
Oh, he's getting them.
Steve is
Jesus.
jumping up and down a couple feet in the air.
And they're still just laying at the bottom, all fucking...
Well, they probably can't breathe anymore.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That'll piss them off.
You feel them around your ball bag or anything?
No.
You should have painted your sack like a beautiful flower.
I can tea on my balls with sugar and shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Where are those wasps? You may need them.
And you got stung.
Twice.
Twice.
Yes.
Are they moving around your ball bag still?
They're walking around, definitely.
Fucking agitate them.
I did.
All right.
Hey, I got stung twice there with mother.
I'm trying to get stung. They won't let
Oh,
me.
I see one walking up on the side.
Here we go.
Maybe he's getting closer. One was flying around in there.
I won't agitate them for a minute. See what they do.
They got to kind of get acclimated to their new surroundings. Perhaps that's it.
All right, they're...
That's how it worked for me.
Oh, one's crawling up the side again. Could make contact with your nuts soon.
Now, Opie, what I'm worried about is when I remove my bag from this unit.
It's what we're all worried about.
That's why they got the bee suit.
My balls are sticky. I mentioned it several times.
So you think maybe a couple of bees might be stuck to your nuts?
Yes.
So we'll just swat them.
Well, you know what? We're running out of show, so we got to get Matt involved. So,
Thank you.
Raphael, why don't you pass over the apparatus to Matt? Hopefully,
All right, just look, make sure the bees. How many bees are on your balls?
None.
EMT guys, check him out and see if he got stung or not.
Oh.
It's a fucking pubic hair stuff.
You see him on the toilet all the time.
Yeah, pull off your pubic hair and pass on the apparatus.
I say the wasps. We gotta go for wasps.
Yep.
You gotta get the wasps.
Oh.
I don't know. Just do it over the jar.
Matt's saying
he's
fuck
shaking
it.
him
Matt's
up.
a fucking kook.
He is shaking him up. Watch the tube doesn't fall off of that one.
Yeah, let's be careful.
All right, now we're ready to roll.
Oh, yeah, they're rocking and rolling. Look at these. They're coming right up.
What happened?
Huh? You might have... The bees might have suffocated.
Did it.
All right, here we go. Matt is throwing his ball bag into the apparatus with the bees.
Get the wasp.
A nice contraption.
Well, we tried.
Very well thought out. Yeah.
What the fuck?
All right, he's trying to squeeze his ball
Having
bag
a
in
little
there.
trouble.
They didn't bother you, huh, Steve?
No, hold up.
Oh my god.
Watch the don't pull that tube out. Oh, he's shaking him up now. Get him all angry.
He's copying off of me, shaking him.
You got to get him up by your.
Fucking break.
No, they're not. They're all now. They're fucking. Look at them.
They're
not
moving.
dead.
This whole thing has literally left me speechless. Literally.
Yeah,
I'm like trying to think of something. It's like it's actually taken all the words out of my head.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Will blowing into them help?
No, most of them are lying on their back. They're not doing anything.
All right. Well, they're fucking.
All right, Matt's
sacked.
What? You get bitten, Matt?
No.
Matt is Matt's got the apparatus on. He's moving the apparatus. He's trying to agitate the bees.
Bees are fucking creeps.
All right.
I got a wasp. I got 2 wasps. You want to put them in?
Yeah, bring in the wasps.
All right, let's see if we can get.
Get off of you?
Yeah, this is nothing. These are,
I just got mine in.
Yeah, well, Matt, you can keep yours on.
Ooh.
there's nothing worse than a wasp.
Poe, when
Knock
you
'em
open
down
that
to the
lid,
bottom.
don't let them fly out.
Yeah.
He's at the go.
Oh, here they come.
Here they come, Matt.
Oh, they're pissed.
Yeah, here they come.
See him?
Yeah, they're all over the.
Jesus.
They're moving up the wall of the apparatus.
No, you should just put the ball. No. Leave the wasps in the jar. They should put his balls over that jar,
Yeah,
Poe.
leave him in the jar.
What's that?
Let him in the jar,
then we can
dude.
see it, and we could just put it. You could just keep.
Put his balls in there. Don't dump them in there.
So
Ari's got to go.
Guys, I'm gonna head out.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much for having me here. And
we'll have you back again.
We'll have you back because it was a
I hope
wild
your balls are
day
okay.
for this.
Oh, they're on me. They're on me.
All right, they're walking on you now.
Don't dump them, folks, because they might start.
It's the most action I got in 6 months.
Thank you, Ari.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Dog Sees God. DogSeesGod.com
Wait, Ari?
for information. All right.
I'd like to say thank you to Master Poe for pissing these wasps off.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
put
he's
the
got
ball.
them
There's
angry.
only one wasp in each one. Put
We
the
only
balls
have
in
5
there.
minutes of show left. 5 minutes of show.
I just put them.
It's only one.
Oh, what happened?
Nothing. They're like there's like 4 of them on me.
Crawling on your.
It's 4 on your nutsack.
Wasp, and let's see who can go the longest.
Yeah, champ.
I want that
do the
belt.
wasp.
Wow.
Where's Raphael?
Getting checked out.
Okay, he's fine. All right, put your balls
He's
in the
fine.
wasp one.
Just got stung twice in the nutsack.
What do you want me to do?
Are we going to go head to head with each other?
No, guys, we are running out of show,
Head to
so
head.
we don't have time to do much of
Right
anything.
against it. Right in.
And
Okay.
just make sure you get a nice
Watch out,
seal.
Paul. Watch out.
Oh, shit.
Get a nice seal there.
Ow!
All right, there.
Oh, I got stung. Yeah.
We got
Did you get stung?
Oh no.
Where?
Wasp crawling by.
Ugh.
It's coming up.
You got stung in the sack.
Yeah.
And now the wasp is.
The wasp is now making its way up the jar.
Oh God!
Oh, shit.
Wait, this is in the way here.
Oh no!
How close is the wasp?
Oh, shit. I can feel him feeling on my nut. Like his feelers coming around and he walks away. Jumping, yeah.
Matt is jumping up and down. He's got a wasp in a jar.
Christ.
Oh,
That
here
is-
comes. Oh, yeah.
That's sick. Is he on your bowl bag?
No, now he's walking back. Get back.
They're trying to get stung in the balls by a wasp. Yeah. They're attempting. The wasp is disappointing them by his lack of willingness to sting their testicles.
Can I have the jars when you're done? I'm making jelly later.
Sure, Fez. I'll sign my jar for you after the show. There we go. Hello.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, here he comes.
Boy, are you pissing that thing off?
Hello. Hello.
Is he up on your sack?
He's right under my fucking sack.
Oh God damn!
Come on, you fucking cunt.
Wow.
Excuse my English.
Dirty talking.
Yeah. These wasps suck.
We need more vicious bugs.
Where'd you
Let's
get?
try this in the spring.
Where'd you get these fucking bees from? Berkeley? What are you doing, bro? Oh, he's really
Oh,
just
God,
fucking
he's
up the wasp.
shaking it up.
What happens if they get on their backs and let the wasp fall onto them? So that it
Good
grabs-
point. That you know what, Bill? You raised an excellent point. Someone quick up on the console on your back. Fuck it. I'm not kidding.
All right, what does he got? What do you got?
These are 4.
Holy shit! Hey, holy shit! Hey, champ.
That came out of nowhere!
Hey, champ. Why don't you take that one?
Holy!
No, Poe. Leave it like that, Poe. Champ.
Holy shit!
Why don't you take that one? He's obviously a fucking. He's no longer playing
Did you
games.
see him jump, Anthony?
Champion.
Holy
Wait, he pops it to the top.
Wait, where's that?
Not yet.
What do you want me to do?
Where's that last jar?
That's what I'm
Oh,
giving
there you
him.
go. Okay, he's got the pissed off wasp.
He's got the pissed off wasp.
Is he going right for the nut? Oh God damn it!
Oh my God.
That just ain't right.
That guy, Steve jumped like I've never seen anyone jump before in my life.
Oh my God!
Who brought another jar in? What was in the other jar?
4 small paper wasps that I'm shaking up vigorously.
You want to go for the 4 paper wasps?
Sure.
There's
Whatever's
4.
fucking gonna get me
That
started.
one wasp seemed really pissed.
This wasp has a taste for it now.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He
That's how it works.
God damn it! No, not that
not the
jar.
nest. Not the nest.
Plug it up.
That thing is gonna
Nest.
Oh no.
No. Oh God, I'm
Can't put your balls
petrified.
with a wasp nest.
We got a minute. We only have a minute left in the show. A minute left in the show.
Oh, he's going with the entire
A minute
wasp's
left in the
nest.
show.
Holy shit.
When the show ends, just end it because we can't give plugs or anything.
Plug that shit up.
We only have a minute left in the show. Can we go a little
God.
long? Is it possible to? No, we
No,
can't
it
go
cuts
long.
off and it'll go right to.
All right, we got a minute 15. Matt has put the jar that has the nest of bees.
Don't drop it if you get stung.
Don't drop it.
Holy shit!
Jump up and down.
Jump up and down. This is the grand finale. Matt, the current fall champion.
He has his balls with a wasp nest.
He's got his balls in a jar that has a little wasp nest.
Wow.
Anything?
Here
50
they come.
seconds. Here
They're
they
on
come.
it.
Here they
They're
come.
on it. They're on it.
Here they come.
Oh shit!
Here they come. We have 40
They're
seconds
on it.
left in the show. He is basically shaking the jar upside down right onto his nutsack.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, you put the entire nest against his sack. Oh, my God. The whole nest is against
30
his
seconds
sack.
left in the show.
What courage.
30 seconds. The cameras are rolling. This is for the title, Matt.
You
for
are
the title.
a madman.
Hold the jar. Don't
Get the jar.
Again, where's the cover?
Put the ladies.
Give him the cover. Give him the cover.
Give him the cover.
Oh, my God.
Give him the cover. Don't spray his balls. Give him the cover. Give him the fucking cover.
Good morning. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio. I guess this could be the post show from yesterday.
Yeah, that ended abruptly yesterday.
And it just ended abruptly a few minutes ago, I think, in the replay, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I was listening on the way in.
So we could kind of just continue now.
Yeah.
I'm so bummed we couldn't go late yesterday.
Yeah, it's one of the difficulties we have here.
But Ron and Fez would have allowed us to go late. It's a computer thing.
Yeah, the computer automatically shuts the show off.
And what? Then it has to reboot?
Then it resets
Because only a
all
few
of
minutes
its
later.
parameters for Ron and Fez. I don't know.
Oh. So at a certain time, it just has to cut no matter what?
Has to stop.
Oh.
Has to stop, or it could mean the satellite explodes.
And then 4 minutes later, it's on again for them?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's got to take a little break.
The panic I was feeling yesterday at the end of that show, because we knew we had something with the bees and the wasps.
Mm-hmm.
And, to be honest, nothing was really happening with those bees and wasps.
They had their junk in the little units that we made up, and nothing was happening. They weren't getting stung. They weren't getting stung. We needed bee stings on ball bags.
Yeah.
Then a couple of the guys stepped up. Matt, I guess.
Well, they went to extreme measures to get the ending we needed. Extreme measures, Anthony. Think about
Above
it.
and beyond. When I believe it was Matt. Was he the one that had the paper wasps?
He had a yellow jacket nest.
Yeah, an entire nest, like broken up into some pieces, but it was an entire nest. He put his bag in the jar and tipped it back so that the bottom of the nest, which was loaded with bees, wasps, was
Is it safe to
right
say
up
there were
against
like
his bag.
30 or 40 in this little jar?
At least.
Easily.
It was probably
Easily.
closer to 80. They were just stacked. They were piled on top of each other. And he tipped the bottle so they were laying on his bag. And then, bam, he just got stung multiple times.
And I was having like panic attacks, anxiety attacks, because I have the stopwatch here. E-Rock gives me the stopwatch every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing the show just counting down.
Tick.
And we're not going to do no fake ending bullshit.
No.
And I'm like, holy crap, we don't have an ending here.
It's just going to end.
And then
until we're
all
gonna
of
go,
a
well,
sudden,
that sucked.
that fucking Matt guy just lost his mind. He was getting stung like crazy.
Yeah.
We start losing it because now he wants to just, pull the jar off his nutsack. So we're screaming like, no! Well, you probably just heard it. Losing our minds because we're like, get the lid, get the fucking lid. Because these things were so pissed off that all I can picture is like, now they're completely loose in the studio in a
Filling
small
the
space,
studio.
just pissed off looking to sting whatever they can find.
I think they weren't stinging him at first because as bees, they were looking up and they were probably looking at each other going, are these balls? Like, is somebody putting their balls in here with us?
Impossible.
It can't be happening
We
like that.
have to have a meeting
This can't
to
be real.
determine if those are really balls.
He put a nest on his balls and shook it to rile them up. He
Yeah.
jumped
Yeah.
up and down
Yeah.
to make a yellow jacket nest on his balls angry.
Way above and beyond the call.
Oh, I love that dude.
Let's go to Mike in Boston real fast. Mike?
Gentlemen,
Hey.
the best ending in radio history.
Yeah, I was relieved. It ended like that.
Congratulations, that was phenomenal.
And by the way, nothing happened at that point, which is fine. We were able to get the lid on the jar without him panicking.
Yeah, not one bee got out into this studio, which is amazing.
Amazing.
With all those bees, not one bee got out.
So
Escape.
I was on my way to the Islander Ranger game at the Coliseum. I listened to the show yesterday 3 times. I rarely listen to the replays because I don't want to, critique myself,
Sit there and go, I
the show in
should've done
general.
this, I should've
Why didn't
said
we
that.
do this? Right. But there are times you can't help yourself. And
Yeah.
I listened 3 times, and on the way to the Islander Ranger game, I got to the Coliseum right as the show ended, and I was taken out of our own show because I'm like, what happened? What happened? I was starting to think, what happened? Because all of a sudden the show just ended and went into commercials or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what happened. I was there. Huh? Duh.
Yeah, kind of remember.
Oops.
Yeah, what a spectacle.
Listen to this one. Carl in Philly. Carl, what's up?
Hey, guys. The end of that show sounded, if you play it back, you're all yelling, cover, cover. Where's cover? Sounded like an ambush in Vietnam.
We're all screaming.
Just screaming and losing our
Get
minds.
the cover!
Where's the cover?
Let's go to Jason in Jersey. Jason!
Yeah.
Hey.
You guys got to play that ending again. I missed it, man. You got to play it one more time.
We will.
30 seconds.
Honestly, it just ended, the replay, so most people that are listening right now heard what we're talking about. A little later in the show, I promise, we'll do like the highlights of yesterday's show. Because like later in the show, will be a whole different audience that probably didn't hear the ending and all that.
We sat in our car for like an hour listening to that last night.
It was unbelievable.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I got to tell you, it was an unbelievable show yesterday.
Couldn't leave the show. Anyone I talked to was like, just couldn't tune away.
Amazing.
One of those shows, Opie.
One of those shows.
Those guys were fucking, every one of them. I can't get over the fact they would put their balls where there's bees.
I wouldn't put my hand.
No.
Or anything.
In a fist.
Yeah, in a fist. I wouldn't put my hand near one bee where there's a possibility that it could sting me.
Especially
and they are putting their bag.
Especially that jar at the end.
Yeah.
That jar looked just very scary.
It's a jar of nasty, angry bees.
They've never had
And a
anyone
nest
do
they
that.
broke off a bigger nest, so they're like, what the fuck? Someone's
Yeah.
going to pay for this.
Mm-hmm.
They were like in that awful when they're curled up sleeping. There's something really even more disturbing about bees when they're sleeping. I don't know, when they're curled up and they're like just not moving. There's something really uncomfortable about that because you just know the potential for awful.
Yep.
And they just hit his balls and exploded.
Oh.
Really bad.
All right, let's go to Evil Trucker in Dallas. Evil Trucker,
Hey, what's going on, guys?
also known as Max.
At the end of your show, I had visions of that movie, Killer Bees, Deadly Swarm. You know,
Oh, what a great movie.
all those bees are all over those fucking people, and they're laying there dead, and bees are crawling out of their nose, and they got warts all over their face where they got stung. And
Yeah.
I had Jimmy laying there with one shoe askew.
And trousers down, the bees just raping me.
I got to tell you, the show was done perfectly because not one bee flew around this studio.
Nope.
You guys are bona fide beekeepers. You rock.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
All right, thanks, bro.
Oh, the photoshops on Whackbag have been hysterical, too. Me and Jimmy in the... well, here's an instant feedback from Derby Dave in Canada. Welcome, Canada. Holy fuck, I watched the Matt versus the Bees video. It wasn't Matt that made me laugh so hard, but Jimmy and Anthony's bee suits. What a couple of faggots. And that's a Canadian.
You guys did look ridiculous.
We really did.
Yeah. You looked really silly.
There was a Photoshop called Broke Back Beekeepers. me and you hugging each other with our beekeeper hats on. It's hysterical, man. Some really funny ones.
That's really funny. And what happened to Tracy Morgan yesterday? We
I
have
don't know.
So
a lot
many
of
unanswered
controversy.
questions.
Some loose ends from yesterday.
Loose ends that we got to wrap up
Controversy that went into the night with emails and everything.
It sure did.
There's another Photoshop of me and Jimmy in our beekeeper outfits sitting at a desk with bees all around, and Opie without the beekeeper outfit covered in welts and bee stings. Very good job from Freaks 8, I guess that is.
Yeah, that's excellent. That's excellent. But we lost Tracy Morgan yesterday.
Yeah, for some reason, Tracy came in. He was dressed in the bee suit, looked like he wanted to completely participate in Super Bowl I.
Right.
And
yeah,
he was sitting there, kind of dug it, and then he was gone. Out of nowhere. No goodbye. No, guys, I got to leave. I'm tired. This, that. Nothing. Just gone. That's how I saw it. So I'm thinking maybe you got a phone call from his people saying, maybe you shouldn't be in this atmosphere or something. And then, thank God, Travis set me straight.
What'd Travis say?
He said, Tracy came into the production studio and he was laughing and having a great time. So apparently I'm just a complete fucking moron that knows nothing. And Travis, thank God, is so enlightened and so perceptive to everything that he filled me in and let me know that all was fine with Tracy Morgan.
So basically, Travis was saying that you're an ill-informed ass who didn't know what was going on.
Not even in so many words. Yes, he said that exactly.
Well, where is he to come in here and just tell you, Ant, you're an ass?
Oh, I don't know. He doesn't want to take that chance.
Of course he doesn't.
I got to say, though, Tracy...
Tough guy behind a keyboard, aren't you? Tough guy!
I can't picture Tracy ever listening to his people.
No.
Tracy put on a jock in front of 6,000 people.
Yeah, that's why.
He really doesn't give a shit.
There's a picture from Steve Thrower, Brokeback Beekeepers. Look at us.
That's on Whackbag.
Two faggot beekeepers.
Well, we'll get Tracy
to figure out how to get our cocks through those screens.
Jesus.
I can't quit you.
I got stung. Ugh.
Put some honey on it.
And supposedly Tracy's not coming in today, so something's going on.
Yeah, what happened?
Because now there was an excuse. Ben said that he's tired. He had late shows yesterday at Caroline's.
Yeah.
Usually there's only one show on a Thursday night.
Probably, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the hell's going on. We just need an answer. We think that he saw the bees and it really scared the shit out of him, because I don't think you get to see bees in the hood.
Bees?
I don't think you get to see many bees in the hood, so it's probably
They're always around the
overwhelming.
big trash cans full of, like, Italian ices and...
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he has no problem seeing rats, but when it comes to bees...
It's such a used thing.
What?
But they do like bees like watermelon when it's around, but that's kind of a racist thing to say.
No, why would that be considered racist?
I don't know. I think in days of old, it was kind of...
I can't picture Tracy getting mad at the show, though, for something like that.
No, I can't either. That's what it is. I cannot picture
We
him
need an
getting
answer,
mad
though,
at the
because
show.
all of a sudden he just left.
He might have
And
left.
then he hung out there for a little while, so it was something he was bothered by in the studio, so we're thinking bees. And then he finally left for good. And he never gave a good answer to anybody around him.
Let me guess. He probably went, man, they're doing middle of... It was a hectic show. I'm guessing he might have just went, look, I'll talk to those guys tomorrow. It's crazy. You think?
No.
Here's devil's advocate.
I'm not trashing him, but there's got to be something else, because that type of show was perfect for him. He's been in here when there's been crazy stuff going on.
I will throw out some things that I don't believe are true, but I'll throw them out there for that. Perhaps he felt he wasn't going to get as many plugs during a show like that.
No.
All right.
Not Tracy's vibe.
I know.
We're really good at plugging.
I know.
But even the
Throwing
first
them
thing
out
he
there.
said when you got anything to plug, he goes, nah, man. And he was so into the contest.
He was laughing his ass off. He had the beekeeper suit on.
But he was out of here before the bees even really came into the picture.
He
It was
might have seen
a
that
lot of
jar
guy
full of them,
bags.
dude. That jar full of them.
It was pretty creepy just looking at the jars filled with bees.
Yeah, it was.
And our apparatus wasn't like it was solid.
But he had a beekeeper
That
suit on,
apparatus
too.
looked like it was going to break any moment. It looked like the bees were trying to figure out how to open that damn
He was
thing.
dressed like a 60-year-old white man. He can't be seen like that. He's from the ghetto.
He's going to ruin his image in that beekeeper suit.
Fucking dressed like Peter Fonda and Yuli's Gold.
Yeah. Well, we still love Tracy Morgan. He's playing Caroline's all weekend long. Maybe we'll get him in here or on the phone to explain.
Well, at least on the phone to get an answer, because as I explained in my much criticized and critiqued email last night, no one has ever just left the studio without saying anything to us unless they were completely disgusted and or completely pissed off at us.
Yeah.
We had... what's his name? The guy that made the sound effects for Police Academy.
Michael Winslow.
Michael Winslow left without uttering a peep. This is a guy who, makes sound effects as his career. Could not utter a peep. He just got up and walked out. That was during one of our Sex for Sams.
Yes.
I believe there were points for having sex in front of a celebrity. He was there, so all the couples wanted to get the easy points and just started ass-fucking each other right in front of him. He, apparently we didn't know, was a born-again Christian and fled the scene before he turns into a pillar of salt.
Making sound effects as he's running down the hall in a panic.
I think he went... made the sound of him busting through a wall. It was kind of funny, but he was gone.
Yep.
And then other people just leave. A lot of callers just hang up on us out of nowhere. They punch out, leave the show. That's kind of the impression I got from Tracy. But
that actress from Dog Sees God, Ari, she was cool.
She was a trooper.
She was definitely a trooper.
She hung in there.
She hung in there until she realized the bees were coming, and then she wanted out, too.
Yeah,
yesterday.
but I understand that without the beekeeper suit on.
Sure. All right. Well, the phones are just... they're just out of control.
Going nutty?
I was going to say just out of control today. Billy in New York, what's up?
Hey, what's up, boys?
Billy.
And dude, I listened to that replay probably for the third time this morning.
Yeah.
Fucking tears coming out of my eyes.
It was unbelievable.
Fucking hilarious.
And this is our problem. We have to beat that show now.
See, this is the slippery slope we get on with this program.
You guys should have just called in the show this morning and just played the last.
Oh, don't worry. We will.
Wow, we certainly will.
Not only did we have a great show yesterday, today's Friday.
Yep.
It's a double whammy for us giving you nothing.
Well, we're supposed to do American Mess today, but we didn't get to promote it too well this week, except for some promos. So I don't know if anyone's going to show up for the open call.
I hope so.
American Mess, just bring back the guy's ball bags.
Yeah, they have to really
Holy
be hurting
shit.
today.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear from them today.
How are you going to top this next year?
I don't know. But like Anthony said, Super Bowl one. That means there will be a second one.
Oh, of course.
And I got to thank the gang
Got to at least
down
get 3 in before we get fired from it.
Well, I got to thank the gang down in D.C. for figuring out a way to allow us to do something instead of figuring out why we shouldn't.
Yeah.
That was our problem in the old place.
I liked everybody patting each other on the back after, right after the show, saying, hey, it worked, everything's fine. Before we even gave the allergic reaction a chance to start on the guys. Let's not start sucking each other's dicks just yet, gentlemen. I don't think we're at a...
I know that one.
Yeah, it was Pulp Fiction. Yeah. Yeah. But everybody's like, hey, that went great. Hey, this guy could still die. All right? They had cops and ambulance out front.
The EMTs were dragging the contestants to Ron and Fez's office to check their ball bags.
Check their ball bags. They had to put on their gloves and examine by hand every contestant's ball bag.
Are they listening? Because I want to see how many stings they found.
Fez tried to steal an EMT uniform just to get in there and do some examining.
Do some barehanded. He wasn't wearing any gloves either.
We got to get the EMTs on the phone. I want to see how many bites and stings they discovered.
You know what I liked? Walking out of the building yesterday, the EMTs had the stretcher in the hallway, and it was loaded with free XM stuff. There were like boombox units and all kinds of swag on it, and they're wheeling that down. Right into the back of the ambulance.
I saw the 3 contestants outside. I mean, Raphael and the other 2 dudes. They were all like fine at that point.
Yeah.
Hey, we have
they were administered some salve.
We only have 2 clips up on opieandanthony.com right now?
Yep.
All right, Steve's got so much footage to go through. He's got 8 hours of footage because it was a 2-camera shoot, so he's got to go through one guy's camera and then the next guy.
Lots of it should be edited nicely, and then I guess Steve's getting a new server because a lot of people bitching that some of the quality and speed from Foundry Music might be a little subpar.
Well, bear with us because there's going to be a lot of video as the weekend unfolds here.
Sometimes you download something from Foundry, and you have to stand 10 feet back to make up what it is. You look, it's 5 or 6 pixels, and I got to squint.
It's not that
but there's a bandwidth problem.
Wait, is that what happens? Like when you download something, it's not clear? Is it because there's not enough bandwidth? Like
they have to compress them down so much and
bit.
make the file smaller, and when you do that, you lose quality.
Okay.
Let's
or
go to
size.
Chris in Texas. Chris.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, Chris.
Hey, man.
Hey, just want to let you guys know I'm a new listener to Opie and Anthony. I've had XM for a while.
Welcome.
But, man, this shit is so funny.
Thank you, Chris.
He enjoys the program.
I just wanted to tell you guys it's fucking working out well. I'm trying to spread the virus, and little Jimmy, we love you.
Thank you, sweetie.
Boring.
And they love little Jimmy.
Thank you, Chris. Let's go to Julian in Maine. Julian.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, Julian.
Hey, I was wondering, who was the big winner of the amazing Super Bowl, anyways?
The Opie and Anthony radio show.
That's right.
Yeah,
no
was
doubt.
there even a winner?
Yeah, we won.
We won.
Because we're spreading the virus.
Mm-hmm.
More subscribers means more money for us.
More money means more fame and more blowjobs.
Who had the most
giving a
mousetraps?
shit?
Yeah.
Huh?
Who had the most mousetraps? With
Matt.
6.
Matt.
Who had the wasp's nest against his ball bag?
Matt.
See,
Matt had a huge comeback.
Yeah,
Matt
I
was the
think
winner.
Matt was the winner.
Matt is still the champion.
Yeah,
Oh,
chump
if I-
one.
My only thing, though, is those guys, and you got to say for Raphael, who's the guy, Steven?
Yeah, I think so.
Those guys would have done anything, too. Like, they just did what they were given. One guy did put his balls over 2 fucking wasps one of which stung him, and the other guy put him over like freaking 60 honeybees. You know, so those guys were just animals.
They were all great, but Matt, I mean, he tipped the jar with the nest in it right on his ball bag.
Yeah, he didn't. He wasn't happy with just his balls hanging in with the wasps. He wanted those things right up against it and lean back.
We should have next year we make him put the whole junk in there.
I bet they're all having a rough one this morning, though.
Yeah, we'll hear from them a little later.
Yeah.
The whole fucking hog, and we have a fucking... I think next year should just be a big jar with 2 hornets in it.
I think next year we bring this out to the public somehow, some way.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe maybe we could build some kind of glass booth or something.
Once we leave the compound, that's when we get in trouble.
We are bringing it to the public. Super Bowl 2 next year.
No.
On the road like the Super Bowl, we pick a city.
That's right.
They have all year to promote the fact that they're going to host the games.
That's right.
And then, or like the Olympics, we could.
We need to we'll start building a glass booth.
Have cities come to us.
All right, let's go to Thomas in South Carolina. Thomas?
Hey, good morning, fellas.
Hey.
I wish I knew how to quit y'all. All I can say is I woke up this morning, about 2 in the morning, had this nightmare that these fucking wasps are all over my nuts, and I actually woke up with nut pain. I think what must have happened is the hand, the subliminal hand got down there and tried to swat these things away, but I actually woke up with fucking nut pain this morning. I want y'all to know that, and thank you very much.
Hopefully it's only a lump.
Yeah.
A lot of people had sympathy pains, they said. They were listening and were actually feeling ball pain.
Yeah.
Just from the thought and the sounds.
Well, we'll have some highlights from yesterday's show a little later on today. We got lots to do.
And that was just the grand finale we were talking about with the bees. But earlier on, I listened on the way in, and I caught the Mousetrap segment. And that was amazing.
That was just hilarious.
What a way to warm up for the grand finale, because we expected the guys to just lay their sack in the mousetrap and snap one on, and that was it. Move on to the next event. But these guys really stepped up and tried to get more and more mousetraps on their nutsack. The record was set at 6, almost 7, very close. 7 was snapped on, but the refs reviewed. He did not have control of the 7th trap for long enough. So we had to just go with 6. But I think next year we're going to be seeing 7, maybe even 8 traps.
I will say 10.
10.
Well, he ran out of skin. That was his only problem. There wasn't a pain issue, yeah.
But it's all about placement.
If we promote this, you're going to have some dude come in that has a ridiculous
it's like an athlete.
Stretched out sack.
It's like an athlete. Basketball players have to be tall.
Yeah.
If you want to excel at this, you need a big bag.
If we do this next year and promote it, some 80-year-old guy's coming in here with his ball bag.
The trap's already on it. Maybe they won't even know about it.
There'll be just dozens on the damn thing. We should bring Ben in here, because I was talking to Ben yesterday. He made me laugh so freaking hard. Because, when I broke that jar in studio, I didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
I was setting you guys up for a little gag.
You scared the shit out of me.
And I think you guys legitimately were freaked out.
Yep.
I heard that Steve really lost it and ran out of the studio trying to find Danny to protect him. Because I lost my mind. He's like, we're all going to get fired. Where's Danny? Grab Danny and get him protected.
Like a Secret Service guy with the president.
Well, because Danny, I guess, is the guy that's really allergic to bees around here.
So he says.
And I called as many people in as possible because I knew I was going to break that jar and see what kind of reaction I could get. When I said, let the games begin, I smashed a jar. There was nothing in the jar, but you guys didn't know that at the time.
No, I didn't either.
And Steve, you really thought there was something in the jar.
And I saw what was a piece of glass that flipped up and must have caught the light because it looked like a bee flying out of the jar.
I saw Ant and Jim react, and I went, "Ow, what the fuck did he just do?" And that's when I was like, if there's a bee loose in the studio, I got to make sure that Danny's in the other room.
We got to protect our phony baloney jobs, gentlemen.
Exactly.
Well, that's what the bear does. He protects the cub.
Oh, is that what he was doing? I've seen that.
The bear protects the cub.
On Animal Planet, they do that. When they see a cub in danger, they just like growl.
Grr.
Yeah, that's it.
Grr.
Look how angry he was.
Grr.
And then when Danny wanted to run into the studio,
no.
See? That is a bear protecting a cub.
He just took Dan and threw him in the other room and then laid on top of him until the bee threat was gone.
All night long.
Yes.
Just spooning.
Keeping Dan's backside safe.
You went into a panic, didn't you?
We were told by DC to keep the guys that are allergic, if there were any, in that production studio, because at least there's a nice seal on the door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we just wanted to make sure. And Danny wanted to come out and check everything out. So I was like, get
So
your ass back in there.
what's the deal with the video? It's going to take you all weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll take the weekend. I mean, John's doing some of it. I'm doing some of it because there's just a lot.
Right. And there's what, 2 clips up right now?
2 clips up now. And it got, in the 15 seconds it took me to put one up and then check to make sure it was up there, it got hit 50 times. So, I mean, it's already up to 4,000 this morning, I think.
4,000 hits on the early clips?
It might be more, yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah, so we got 2 little clips so far on OpieandAnthony.com. There's going to be what?
I don't even know.
At least 10 or 12,
Yeah,
maybe?
probably.
You ship one over to FARC.
Drew does not want to have anything to do with the testicle clips.
Oh, testy clips?
Yeah, he doesn't want. I've talked to him.
What about the bee clip?
Nope.
Wow.
No, I've talked to him. He's cool with it. It's just certain
All right, we'll
content.
find some other websites.
Oh, yeah.
then.
No, there's a couple of it. Gorilla Mask picked up on it. FaZe picked up on it, and a few others.
Why? Because it's naked?
Yeah, a lot of it.
Yeah, they don't
Drew's
do a
cool.
lot
He's
of the,
just, Drew
They
was
don't do
like,
nudity?
Yeah, Drew was like, I'll pass on this one. So.
And the Jimmy Robinson thing downloaded over 1 million times?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
It's, Newgrounds, the site that it's on, that Jimmy Robinson clip got hit. They get a lot of traffic. They get way, way more. Like, they're up around, MTV's level of traffic. And they...
Jesus.
And yeah, that Jimmy Robinson animation that went up there with the little girl taking a dump on your chest got hit 1 million times as of Wednesday, I think.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's a great piece of animation.
Yeah.
by
I
the
love
way.
that.
You went platinum.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Me and Dane are doing some gigs together. That bastard, Dane sold out. He's doing an HBO special.
Yeah.
In the round, in the bowl. You want to talk about wanting to kill yourself as a comic, knowing someone you know is doing good? He's doing it in the round in I think the Fleet Center in Boston, 17,000 seats. He sold it in the pre-sale. He sold out 2 days. Before it was on sale, his fucking mailing list. It was the fastest pre-sale in the history of that shitty venue. 17,000 seats in 2 days.
Nice.
So what else does he do? He adds a second show, which sold out, and I think he's working on a third.
Wow.
In the fucking Fleet Center.
How?
That's like Andrew Dice Clay numbers from when
Bigger.
Dice was doing his thing.
No, I mean, Ope's right, but not bigger than Dice. No, Dice.
Not bigger?
Dice. Well,
Dice
no, and
was
I'm not
able to
shitting on
sell
Dane.
out, like-
Dice sold 40 to 42 minutes. I think he sold the Continental Arena in. But again, that was a different. Dice had an HBO special, 1 hour thing. Dane is kind of backdooring it in a really weird way.
Yeah.
With all these fans. But the impressive thing is not that Dane is doing those gigs. It's that I'm doing Albany.
Right.
Do you understand how hard it is to get psyched for all? My Saturday show is sold out, and I'm like kind of proud of myself. Like, that's 3 weeks in advance.
Yeah.
This fucker sold 17,000 seats
He's
in
a
2
promotion
days.
machine is what he is.
That's great. Good for him.
He found a niche on that MySpace, which is making the news today. Did you hear about that one?
No, what?
A lot of people calling it a just breeding ground for pedophile predators.
Of course. What else is it for?
So they are finding underage boys and girls with their cell phone numbers on here, personal information, lots of photographs of them and their friends, and it is just a breeding ground.
Where are they finding this? I want exact addresses.
I've gotten friend requests from many youngsters. They send a friend request. Be my friend. Mary, 16. And, I want to be nice. I just don't want to say that they're my friends, so I agree to meet them at a 7-Eleven. Because I think true friendship isn't just clicking something on a computer.
That's fucking
my defense,
hilarious.
and I'm sticking with it.
There you go. How do you not love those guys? The excuses they make? Like, I just want to make sure he was okay.
You know, our email correspondence, he sounded very troubled.
Yeah, I was concerned for him.
And I thought I'd meet him behind the dumpster, and a blowjob is a good, how do you do?
He doesn't have a good relationship with his parents. I thought I'd fuck his mouth.
Thank you, Steve. So Steve will get the clips up on OpieandAnthony.com, FoundYourMusic.com. And there's talks about a DVD.
Yes, there are talks.
A DVD of all the crazy stuff that has happened in the studio since coming to XM.
Mm-hmm.
It would be sold, right? Not given away. Sold?
Sold.
Attaboy.
Of course.
Yeah, Don sent an email yesterday that just amazed me. He's like, guys, why don't we release yesterday's show on DVD? The entire B show on DVD. Because he's like, well, if 700 plus people checked it out on Pal Talk alone, can you imagine how many people would buy a DVD like that immediately? And we should get on it immediately because it's hot. And then he goes, and then Opie and Anthony could take all the money raised and give it to their favorite charity.
Yes.
And I wrote back, Don, on this one, Ant and I and the rest of the gang want some bling.
That's right.
Oh, we're charitable.
Proceeds will go to the Anthony Mortgage Fund.
That's right.
Sons of bitches.
What a silly goose.
Can't we sell out a little bit?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna put out a DVD that's gonna sell hundreds of thousands of copies, and we're gonna hand over a big check to some charity that doesn't give a shit about us.
Who cares?
No.
That doesn't even acknowledge where the money came from because it's such an embarrassment.
Yeah, no.
Hey guys, don't forget. That's what I'm practicing for when the DVD comes out. You get the brand new DVD.
We got a great name for it and everything. Don't even want to say it, just because someone else will maybe take it. But we have a great name for the DVD.
I already know the name. It's Jim Norton Presents.
And we'll be...
Thanks for blowing that one.
And
now
just
it can't be.
And just so you know, we'll be charitable with something else down the road, but not with a Opie and Anthony
Don't worry.
DVD of all the crazy shit that happens in the studio.
We're charitable enough here.
We were thinking of waiting until next Christmas, but we might have enough stuff to maybe get something out in the summer.
Yeah.
We got to think this over.
Yeah, we'll look through our...
years of stuff, right?
Tapes.
We have years of stuff, but we don't know who owns that material still.
Let's record it over again.
Because Steve was... Yeah, really. Because Steve was filming that on his own time, so I think Steve owns it. I think Steve is the mogul here.
Uh-oh.
With that old video.
We're going to have to work him over.
We're going to have to negotiate with Steve.
I think we just steal it like he's some kind of black jazz artist.
Steve has thousands of hours of crazy video from the old place.
Yeah.
Thousands of hours.
Yep.
I was once over his house. He has a whole file cabinet just filled with those tiny little video tapes.
And pornography.
Just filled, though.
You know what Steve is? He's a filth bag.
Yes, he is.
Steve's a dirty boy.
Love him.
All right, let's say hi to John, one of the EMTs from yesterday. John?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, John. What's up?
Hi.
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Ironically, I get a phone call this morning summoning me to the office. So when we're all unemployed, remember me.
Oh, you might get in trouble?
No.
You'll be all right. So,
it was all good. So what can we do for you today?
I don't really care if you have a job or not. I really need to know if these guys got their ball bags beat up pretty good yesterday.
Yeah, they did. That was a whole lot of heinous stupidity, in my opinion.
And you guys had to count up bee stings and stuff?
Yeah, man, that was a highlight on a resume. And what did you do? Well, for the O&A show, I got to inspect someone's yam bag for bee stings.
Did you have to pull up his scrotum to check the underside?
No, see, I had two underlings for that. I didn't go anywhere near anybody's hairy nuts. Thank you very much.
Is it safe to say these guys got stung pretty good?
Yes. Yes.
Multiple times?
Multiple stings and bites.
Multiple stings and bites. Yeah, because I was with one of my brothers at the game last night, and he goes, how do you know they were stinging and not biting?
Yeah.
I'm like, they were stinging.
Yeah, the way he reacted, Matt reacted when they finally stung him.
Yeah.
Oh, priceless. For those not the benefit of radio, to watch this guy's eyes jump out of his head, him leap 10 feet in the air and almost drop the jar.
Yep.
That's outstanding.
I really thought he was just going to drop the jar and start running, leaving all those bees to just escape.
I know, I'm watching a bunch of faggots run around while my friend Ant and I just stood there and laughed and laughed.
In our bee protective suits.
Ah, boy.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, didn't Jimmy tell you guys to stay close to him yesterday?
Me?
Who else in the studio was allergic? Which one of your actual staff?
Were you allergic?
No.
I don't know. I haven't been stung since I was 8 years old.
I didn't say stay close. I have my suit on.
There's rumors going around that you told the EMT guys to stay close to you.
Who started that, Ben?
Yeah.
Of course. Jim's like, stay close.
Here's Ben. Ben.
No, I didn't.
Because you made me laugh so hard last night with that one.
I won't tell you.
Go ahead, Ben.
You weren't scared of the bees yesterday?
Terrified of the bees, but I didn't tell those guys to stay close. I wasn't nervous about them getting out because I had a beekeeper suit. I mean, I'm like, that's stupid. I mean, I have a beekeper suit. I'll step on the little fuckers.
But
completely ridiculous.
All
like
right.
a giant tampon with no courage.
John, thanks again.
Hey, anytime, guys. Thanks so much.
All right, one of the EMT guys from yesterday. Danny threw something together really fast. It has something to do with the bee program we did yesterday, and it has something to do with one of the new bits we're doing that we got from Craig Ferguson. Don't want to take credit for this. The drunken bit.
Yeah.
I heard that on the replay yesterday. That's got to be one of the funniest things I've heard us do.
I love it. It's simple.
It's so ridiculously simple.
Yeah.
All you do is slow down audio just a little bit, and if you do it just right, the person sounds really drunk.
Sounds completely hammered.
And Danny threw one together. It's just Anthony talking about the bees.
All right.
This was from yesterday's show very early on when we were just kind of talking about what's going on, okay?
Yeah.
Listen to this. Anthony slowed down to sound drunk.
It's like this show. Like, we're not quite sure what's legal and not, but as long as somebody at corporate says okay, we go along, and before you know it, there's a yam bag hanging in a jar full of bees. God, it's so simple.
I know.
It's so effective.
It's almost embarrassing how easy that is.
Yeah.
We like to challenge ourselves. It's like,
That's
all we
great.
got to do is slow down audio to make people laugh.
How did we miss that?
How did we
before
miss that?
somebody else did it?
I know, and that's what's frustrating, too.
The genius that came up with that at the Ferguson show. I'd love to know what writer thought of that, or
Yeah.
if it was him. That's great.
Brilliant.
Let's go to Gail in New York. Gail, what's up?
Hey, good morning. Glad to see you guys are on the air this morning.
We are too.
Yeah.
Yes.
From your lips to God's ears, Gail.
It sounded like the Hindenburg disaster yesterday afternoon when you got cut off.
Oh, my God, get out of the way. My blood pressure just listening to that yesterday just went through the roof.
I know.
Particularity. What I learned yesterday, many things, but most of all, get the contestants in around 4 a.m. next time and get all those depositions done so we can listen to it.
I hope you guys understand what these guys had to do just to do that bee trick. The paperwork, the video confessions, it was nuts.
Somebody was saying on a message board they think that why didn't we bring the people down a day before to shoot the paperwork? But you have to realize, it's hard to get people down here. People have like jobs and stuff, and they're not going to just come in and sign stuff and then leave and come back. We're happy if we get them here once. You got to keep them here and have them do what you got to do.
And you know what? It didn't matter because I was thinking, listening to the replay yesterday, I'm like, the first couple hours of the show had to be boring because we're sitting around waiting for these guys to get all the paperwork done. It wasn't boring at all. I was very entertained by yesterday's show. And then we had the grand finale. It was a perfect show.
I was thinking last night how difficult that would have been to do on regular radio. Because it was 5 years in the making. We wanted to do that when we were on regular radio.
Impossible. You could have your free fucking FM.
You know what?
'Cause you ain't getting that shit.
It wouldn't have been. We would have been able to do it, but I was just thinking of how difficult it would have been to sit there and go, all right, take your stuff.
No, Anthony.
And do the.
What you don't understand, I mean, you do understand this, but that's how we used to do things, but you can't even do it that way anymore.
No, I don't mean now. I mean even then.
Right.
Back then, like when we.
But now it's not even a possibility because you can't even talk around it.
No way.
See, we don't even know the rules of free radio anymore.
Free, man.
Because they've gotten so ridiculous. We used to study it.
Yep.
On a daily basis so we could do what we used to do. But now I have no idea. I think no, it wouldn't even happen.
No, because you couldn't even elude. It's so vague. You couldn't even be vague about what they were putting in the jar.
Right.
It would have been a waste of time.
Free FM.
Let's go to Eric and Salem.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, Eric?
Hey, just wanted to let you know I've never really fucking called in a radio station before, but I just got XM about 2 or 3 days ago. A friend of mine said to listen to your show yesterday about the whole Super Bowl. Fucking had to tune in. I was working all day, tuning in the midnight replay over here on the West Coast. I just couldn't stop laughing. That was just the greatest show I have ever heard, and I just wanted to say you got a listener for life. You guys fucking rock.
Look at that, one day.
Yeah, but don't expect anything from us for at least a month now, man.
I don't care.
You watch how we
in now.
You watch how we ride this one out.
Anything you guys say or do, I'm going to love, and I'm going to definitely tell every single person I know to sign up.
Thank you. That's why we call it a virus.
Yes.
Exactly.
And that's your job to spread the virus for us. All right, Eric. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, thank you.
All right, let's talk to Ann in Minnesota. Ann.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay, before I comment on Super Bowl, I got to tell you guys, now, when you do that DVD thing, make sure you package it up like Voss with just a black label and white writing so
And an
people
awful
can see it.
tissue paper insert.
Right. I got to tell you what I learned about myself yesterday. I am a sick fuck. I drive a school bus. I couldn't leave your show. I had to. I jump on my bus, pick up all the little Catholic girls, drop them off, drive my bus back to where my car is, jump in my car, listen to you guys. Then I got to go pick up the little elementary kids, jump back in my bus, and I'm like, get your asses on the bus. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, I'm hurrying them up because I had to hear Super Bowl. I had to get back
She
here.
lost me at Catholic schoolgirls.
No, she was just excited. It was one of those shows you had to just, I was doing the same thing. I was checking on my brother's restaurant yesterday. I'm like, fuck my brother. I got to listen to the replay. Jumping back in my... I totally related to what she just was saying.
Yep.
As boring as it sounded, but I was like...
No, thanks, guys.
Dude, I decided to be late for the Islander Ranger game because I knew, our show ends at 7, and that's when they dropped the puck. I'm like, fuck that. I got to hear how that crazy ending ended. So I was completely influenced yesterday. Speaking of bus drivers, guys, we have Raphael from yesterday's Super Bowl 1.
Who?
Raphael from Connecticut.
Passes, then. Thank you.
Bye.
One of the losing participants, unfortunately. Raphael.
What's going on, gentlemen?
How are you, sir?
Whoa, my balls are a little sore.
They're what?
My balls are a little sore, but it's all good.
Any swelling?
Not really.
Oh.
How many stings?
2 stings.
Yeah, he said that, I guess, on the show.
One for each nut?
Raphael got stung twice.
Didn't you have the honeybees?
Yes.
Okay, so he had the fucking faggoty honeybees.
And your ball bag didn't swell up or anything?
Not really, not that I noticed.
No?
But,
And just sore from the mouse traps?
Yes.
How about from the waxing, the rough waxing?
That really didn't bother me at all. I kind of enjoyed that.
Why did you enjoy that?
I don't know.
Actually, when Raphael did the wax strips, it wasn't that bad. Unfortunately, we learned a lot from Raphael.
We learned a lot about balls.
Well, no, because Raphael with the mouse traps, he just put 4 on his ball bag. And then that's when we're all thinking, whoa, how many can these guys get on their ball bag?
Mm-hmm.
Raphael wasn't going for the record in the beginning.
No.
And then with the wax strips, it hurt a little, but we realized you had to warm up the wax strips even more, and we got a better reaction from the other 2 guys afterwards.
Yeah, if they're not warm, they're not
So
going to
Raphael was like a test subject yesterday. But hell of a trooper, got stung twice by the bees, and you just got a sore ball bag today?
Yep.
All right, we're going to get video up on opieandanthony.com. There's 2 clips up there now. We'll have many more as the weekend goes.
Right, I already watched them, so.
Anything else?
I just wanted to thank you guys for your warm hospitality yesterday.
Ooh.
And I want to thank the lawyers and medical team for clearing everybody.
Speech from Oscar.
Yeah, he's thanking. It's like he won an award. He won 2 swollen balls.
You forgot to thank your parents for doing something wrong.
Yes.
All right, Raphael.
All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.
Good job,
We were hoping for a little more from you.
Raphael sounded a little sleepy.
He's tired.
It's early. Had a busy day yesterday.
He's been pumping into his testicles 24 hours ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, Patrice O'Neill.
There he is.
You're going to be okay.
That was the wrong one. Sorry.
Oops.
From yesterday's show.
Yeah.
It's time to play these. We got 3 clips, and we're going to have video clips on opieandanthony.com. We got a couple now, but we'll have more as the weekend unfolds here. It was Super Bowl Thursday yesterday. Gavin missed it. Patrice
Like you have
missed
to
it.
say it was.
Well, I'm
Who
telling you.
in the world doesn't know?
I'm telling you, we're going to play 3 short clips here, and people are going to hear these for the first time.
Yeah.
So we had 3 guys come in and just abuse their nutsacks, basically. Mouse traps and what have you.
What a fantastic day it was.
And then the ultimate challenge was the bees in the jar.
Mm-hmm.
And the bees in the apparatus. And the entire, bees nest that the guy dumped completely on his nutsack. Which was the grand finale, which we
put his bollocks in a wasp nest.
He put him in a jar with a wasp nest in the jar, and then leaned backwards so it went against his ball bag.
So it's air sealed.
Oh, yeah.
And there were bees on the bottom, too. They're caked with bees.
I think it was his jar.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Oh.
Was those bees coming to life and that fucking just attacking his testicles.
I've got to see the video for this.
It's going to be up.
Great,
man. It's going to be up.
Somebody took a piece from WebJunk and took a video clip. I think it was Mike Pop on Whackbag. Took a clip of you and superimposed the clip you were talking about with the clip of me and Jimmy waving our arms around like we were being attacked by bees, and you just with this disgusted look on your face looking at the video clip. So it looks like you're reviewing us here in the studio being assholes. Great job.
Photoshop. Hey, Shane from Rockland, real fast.
Good morning, guys.
Hey.
Mancow's getting bombarded. I Ramoned him twice, and he fucking dumped out.
Well,
yeah, they love dumping.
Well, tape your phone calls if you have that capability, because we want to hear some of this.
Definitely give it a try, guys.
That number again for Mancow, 888-2-MANCOW.
How you doing? Yeah, pour it on, guys. Full bore attack on this idiot today.
Or 312-591-5-COW. 312-591-5-COW. All right, some clips from yesterday.
love
They're short and to the point. But Super Bowl Thursday. I think this first clip is Matt going for the record. How many mousetraps did he get on his nutsack? Yep. I think he was attempting number 7 in this clip that we're going to play right now.
7 mousetraps.
Oh, E-Rock. I know that was
Well, what are you doing, Eric? It is Eric's fault.
You know, some people just think this is about slapping your ball bag in a mousetrap and taking the pain, Opie. But there is a true strategy here as to where you're placing these mousetraps on your yam bag. And I see, as he goes for 5, mousetrap number 6 loaded and lined up, and I believe a very optimistic Bill is loading up trap number 7. You're insane, Bill. You're insane. It ain't going to happen. Not this year.
Matt from New York City going for the 5th mousetrap.
Hanging
to
it
his
way over the side. Wow, he is really hard to keep into
He's
a
struggling.
camera. He's
moving
side to side.
He's looking to see if he has room for 6, Anthony.
Room for 6.
6 would be a new world record.
This is something I have never seen before, and I gotta, you know, it's a moment I want to tell my grandchildren about.
Here he goes.
It's a moment they would love to tell their grandchildren about if they could have kids.
Record. He's actually reaching back and pulling asshole skin to the front.
Yeah, here it is. A new record. 6.
He's going for 7, Anthony. He's going for 7.
No way, not
What a
7.
champion.
And do I see mousetrap number 8 waiting on deck? There can't. I refuse to believe this is even possible.
The only thing that's going to stop this kid is lack of skin. That's all that's going to stop him.
Lack of skin. The drive.
Here we go. Number 7.
That's a tough spot he's picking over there.
Yeah.
7th mousetrap.
I don't know about this.
To the ball bag.
I think he's going to have to go more for part of the upper penile skin and lower penile skin, upper yam bag skin.
It's still officially nutsack, but it's getting a little too close.
He's rifling through these like a janitor looking through his keys.
Number 7!
Oh, my God. Wait, do we have one that fell?
Yes.
Oh, my God. It's only 6. There is only 6.
It's just a skin issue, but 6 is the record.
Sir, that is more than respectable.
Get that man.
6 mousetraps are hanging
Matt
from
from
his
New
yam
York
bag.
City. And we're back live. Patrice is like, how did he fit all those? He was just finding skin
He
wherever
just
he could.
found, he kept pulling new bag skin out from under his ass, from like any loose bag skin.
Yeah.
I think there was some taint on one.
Oh, yeah.
But that qualified.
It was.
Probably is writhing in pain. That's why you try to talk to him today.
Yeah, and he's like,
He's all medicated and shit.
And then they moved on to the wax strips.
What's that?
All right, those are the wax.
Oh, tearing the.
What are you doing?
Go ahead.
Oh, boy.
You thought he was talking, so you decided to start the.
I've never seen Elo like.
No,
E-Rock.
I mean, E-Rock. I've never seen him this.
Flustered.
He's very jumpy
But
for
this
some reason.
around, like usually he just bam. He's like sneaky. What's going on today, dude?
You having troubles?
I thought you segued into it, and then
No.
Something's wrong with him, man.
boy.
No,
Something's
he
wrong with
started the
him.
tape, and then I go, why are you doing that? He goes, I thought Patrice was talking. So then that would mean you wouldn't start the tape.
Right.
I meant that I stopped it because he was talking, not that I started it because he was talking.
Look at the smiles in
What's
the
wrong,
engineering room over
You all
there.
right?
He doesn't get enough sleep.
You all right? When did you get to sleep last
He's
night?
a smart. He's a very smart kid.
What time? About 11.
Look at you
You
stabbed
shouldn't
out
be
the
late.
bulls.
About 11. I barely make it to 10. And what time do you get up?
4:30.
So
Yeah,
you're not
that's not
sleeping
quite
enough.
enough sleep.
Because he
Yeah.
does that every night. It's not anyone could do one of those nights where you get just a few hours sleep and you could deal, but he does that every night.
Yeah.
So his focus is all fucked up at times.
Oh, look, they're all in there going, and we don't. They get the same amount of sleep in there, pretty much. Yeah.
I have never ever seen him like as many times I came through. Like he just sits in the corner and it kind of y'all fuck with him every once in a while.
No,
But
we've been
today
fucking
it's
with
like
him a lot lately.
He's noticeably
He's jittery.
He's all
something wrong.
flustered.
Yeah.
All right. So the
Take
next
the day
clip.
off.
The next clip.
Here's the face again.
And there's going to be videos of all this on opieandanthony.com sometime this weekend. The wax strips. They took wax strips to their ball bags.
Oh, jeez.
Listen to this clip.
All right, those are the wax strips that Bill has taken out. These are wax strips used normally, I guess, to bikini wax or girls get waxed with. Mustache wax, ladies, anything?
All right.
For the Italian girls out there? Stop. A lot of them do.
Oh, my God, is that sticky.
A lot of them do. Is it?
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Fuck.
All right, Steve is up from Connecticut. He's got the
Steve
wax
from
strip.
Connecticut.
You got some hairy bags.
He doesn't
No,
care.
you don't.
He's
He's got the head caught.
Did they get that on camera?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Ari, what do you think?
This is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. on my entire
looked like
life.
it hurt.
Explain that if you can.
It's worse than trying to pull Turkish taffy off of fly paper. It stuck to it. It was like an old fruit roll-up.
It was amazing. He was pulling, and it kind of got stuck. And then he just yanked as hard as he could to get it off. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't just come off. It stretched it out really far and then made a Velcro sound when it came off.
I'm not comfortable with this at all, man.
You're not comfortable with this?
This is a man that watched his friend get
I'd rather watch that again. It's better than
Yeah.
getting your balls waxed.
The last
and
taste.
then getting caught on the wax.
This was the grand finale. So now they got the apparatus with the bees in it on their nut sacks, completely submerged or whatever.
Yeah.
in
They're
bees.
clean wax balls.
And we weren't
Yeah.
we weren't getting the ending that we were hoping for. So Matt realized that. So there was a jar that had about 80 wasps or bees.
Yeah, they were wasps.
Those were the wasps, right?
Yeah.
A little nest in a jar that had 80 of them. He takes the jar, shoves his nutsack in there, and then dumps the the jar completely on his nutsack. So now the freaking hive is right on his nutsack. And then all hell broke loose. And he's getting stung. And then we're freaking out because we think he's just going to drop the jar and 80 wasps will be released into the studio.
If bees were stinging my nuts and I had a jar with my nuts in them, the first thing I would do, well, would not be to shove my nuts in the jar.
Yeah, right.
The second thing I would do is take the jar and fling it away from my nutsack and start brushing my nuts off.
Right.
Oh, man. I tell you.
It's just me.
And then the
Maybe.
show ended abruptly because we're on some kind of computer thing that just shuts us down at a certain time.
No matter what happens.
So this is how Super Bowl Thursday ended yesterday.
You two scary motherfuckers. Y'all thought it was like 10:55, and it was like, oh my God, the show's over. They fired us again.
Yeah, they just cut us off, motherfuckers.
We left them thinking. It was certainly a cliffhanger. Listen for yourself. Where's that last jar?
Oh my God.
Who brought another jar in? What was in the other jar?
4 small paper wasps that I'm shaking up vigorously.
You want to go for the 4 paper wasps?
Sure.
God damn it! No, not that jar.
Not the nest.
Plug it up. That thing is gonna
Nest!
Oh, no.
No. Oh God, I'm petrified.
With a wasp nest.
We got a minute. We only have a minute left in the show. A minute left in the show.
Oh, he's going with the entire
A minute
wasp's
left in the
nest.
show.
Holy shit!
When the show ends, just end it because we can't give plugs or anything.
Plug that shit up.
We only have a minute left in the show. Can we go a little
God.
long? Is it possible to? No, we can't
it
go
cuts
long.
off and it'll go right to.
All right, we got a minute 15. Matt has put the jar that has the nest of bees.
Don't drop it if you get stung.
Don't drop it.
Holy shit!
Jump up and down.
Jump up and down. This is the grand finale. Matt, the current fall champion.
He has his balls for the wasp nest.
He's got his balls in a jar that has a little wasp nest.
Wow.
Anything? Any
here
50
they come.
seconds. Here
They're
they
on
come.
it.
Here they
They're
come.
on it. They're on it.
Here they come.
Oh shit!
Here they come. We have 40
They're
seconds
on it.
left in the show. He is basically shaking the jar upside down right onto his nutsack.
Oh God damn it! Oh, you put the entire nest against his sack.
It's
Oh my
completely
God!
on his-
the
on his
whole
sack.
nest is
30
against his
seconds
sack.
left in the show.
What courage!
30 seconds. The cameras are rolling. This is for the title, Matt.
You
for
are
the title.
a madman.
Hold the jar.
Don't get the jar.
Again, where's the cover?
Put the ladies.
Give him the cover. Give him the cover.
Give him the cover. Oh my God!
Give him the cover. Don't spray his balls.
Kill me again.
Give him the cover. Give him the fucking cover.
That's where it cut off.
That's how it ends.
Oh my God!
His horrible scream. That's how it.
He started getting stung
He
like
was
crazy.
screaming. He couldn't find the cover to the jar.
No one knew where the
So he
lid
held
was.
the jar on
Wow.
his sack, and everyone's looking for the cover. There was somebody who had the pesticide.
I did.
Yeah, Opie was ready to spray his cock with pesticide, and Jimmy is yelling, don't spray, find the cover. There's screaming, and then it cuts off like a 911 phone call gone bad
Well, wait
when
till
the
you
bad guy pulls the cord out after he shoots the
Now,
family.
wait till you see the video, though, because he was in such a panic, and he was trying to do the right thing, but any moment he was going to lose it and just drop the jar.
Which would have filled the studio with angry wasps.
Easily.
Hungry for more ball sack.
It was a perfect ending to a radio show.
Yeah.
Wasps.
And wasps don't die.
I think they live when they sting you, too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
carry on. Yeah, they do live. It's bees that
Me and
die.
Jimmy were in big bee suits.
Bees die.
So they couldn't hurt us, so we didn't care who else got
It's not
injured.
even funny, is it?
Well, here we go.
We had
Ladies and gentlemen.
EMTs in here and everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Super Bowl Thursday, it's Matt from New York City. Matt?
Good morning, fellas.
How are you, sir?
Look at that. Listen to the pride. Listen to the pride. Good morning, gentlemen and esteemed colleagues.
And how you doing, my friend?
This guy got it. This guy got it. He knew there was nothing going on near the end of the show, and we were building this thing up for days. And he said, man, fuck this. I'm going to do whatever I can to get these things to sting me.
When is the Super Bowl cock ring ceremony? He gets a big, giant cock ring. They're so gaudy, but you wear them with pride.
And they play the ball bag national anthem.
Yeah.
How are you, bollocks? How are they?
Yeah, Matt, how are you today?
Retire his jockstrap and hang it in the rafters.
Huh, Matt?
Wonderful day.
The end of that show was so surreal yesterday. It's like sort of like a blur.
Did you just, like, blank out? Because I saw your face. You're like, fuck this. I'm dumping them on my dick.
That's what I had to do, you know? It was the end of the show. Nothing was happening. The other two guys were pussies, so I fucking took the jar, and that was it.
Yeah.
Gotta produce, you know?
And then he's just like this, making sure the whole nest lands on his
A trooper.
Yeah, we had three guys. They all did great, but people are not going to forget Matt anytime soon.
Oh, let's hope not. But I got stung 4 times.
You got 4 stings?
Yes, and when I got home, I was okay. You know, the pain wasn't bad. Then I was like, before I went to school, I was like, you know what, I should take a look at it because I was still sticky. So I was like, let me clean off my fucking dick so I'm not sticking in class. I'm sitting there. So I started cleaning it off, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? It felt like I had a third nut. It was so swollen.
Oh, you had a big knot on your bag?
Looked like a coconut tree.
That's exactly what it looked like. And it felt like. So I was like, what the fuck? What am I just doing? I'm trying to get a hard on to see if I can still get a hard on. I was a little worried then. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
So I was like, let me ice it up on the way to school.
Yeah.
So I took an ice bag. I put it on my cock. Now I'm sitting down with my fucking pants half down, driving to school. Going, get there. I'm like, I look down. My fucking pants are soaked. Now I'm fucking walking into class, my pants soaked, my fucking jacket on, hanging off. I have a broken arm. I look like a fucking mess.
His arm's broken?
Yeah, his arm is broken, too.
Jesus.
It was a fucking horror show.
Oh, you broke your arm on the job?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of days ago.
Now you think it's gonna mess up your suit against your job? That you win? You was well enough to go get your balls attacked by Japanese killer wasp? You fucking idiot! This guy's a psychopath.
Yeah, but at the end of the show, though, when I was getting stung, I was like, what the fuck? Before I even started, you guys both were yelling, don't drop the jaw. So I'm like thinking in the back of my mind, I cannot drop this jaw no matter what I do.
Be honest, how close did you get to dropping that jar? Everybody wants to know, because our lives were in your hands. Not our lives, but our safety, I guess.
And I tell you, I was very close. And all I hear is Jim Norton yelling, where is the cover? Get him the cover.
You know what we need to do? Take that clip, that last clip when pandemonium is happening right before the show cuts out.
Yeah.
I want very well-produced gunfire over that to make it sound like a Vietnam scene. with like some guns going off, that would be perfect. It would sound like that war, the fog of war, kind of confusion and just fright. It
was weird, and you could just still hear him screaming.
Yeah, the screaming.
Private Ryan.
I'm going to take your idea. Hold on. We're going to do that, definitely. Definitely do what Anthony just said. This is for the listeners easily. If the boys want to help it out, another
production.
Another listener project. So, yeah, you do what Anthony said with the gunfire and whatever you want to add to it.
Yep.
Also, because it was a cliffhanger and just ended, and there were a lot of people out there, because my email went crazy. People were like, all right, what the fuck happened? What the fuck? Were the bees released? Did people get stung? Did you guys get fired? I think people need to make their own ending now.
Oh, wow, an open ending that the listeners can now, continue on the audio?
Use the audio.
Wow.
And then right where it ends, that's where you, as the listener, picks up it and make your own ending and send it in. A news report, maybe.
I think any way they want to use that ending audio,
right.
The audio of the pandemonium breaking out.
Right.
If you want to put the Hindenburg guy over it,
right.
Going, oh, get out of the way. Oh, this is the worst catastrophe I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Things like that. Just any horrific things that could fit into. There's your next audio project.
Yeah, there's two things. The Anthony thing, which is a great idea, and also maybe, your ending too.
Yeah,
just
you can take
continue.
maybe clips from
continue like the
Apocalypse
show.
Now, Platoon, things like that.
Right. Because the audio just ends so abruptly. There's something there.
Frightening.
Maybe you, as the listener, comes in as a news reporter or something. I don't know.
They're so stink.
Did you guys see
And
where
so
the actual
swole.
jaw cover was?
Huh?
Did you guys see where the jaw cover actually was? It was stuck to the back of my hand from earlier on with the wax traps.
Holy shit! That's why you couldn't find it.
No one could
Oh, it was the wax mouse. I thought you gave him a professional waxing. It was like the wax.
Oh, the glue traps.
The glue traps.
No, the lawyer said no to the glue traps.
But they said yes to these plastic sheets that were covered in this wax. So it's pretty much a glue trap that they had on their ball bags.
But it's for hair removal.
But it's for hair removal.
Okay,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yep.
So my hands were sticky for that, and that's where the cap was. It was on the back of
That's
my
why
hand.
I was wondering who the fuck is the jokester that hid the lid to the goddamn jar full of
And this
wasps.
guy is such a loyal trooper. Go ahead.
He was holding it the whole time.
Yeah, he had it in
Yeah, that's
his
what they were
hand.
saying.
That's the type of fear, confusion, and shit that was going on. He had the lid in his hand
and had no idea.
Didn't even know it.
This guy's such an obedient ass. I would have threw that fucking B-ball jar against one of you motherfuckers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just stuck my balls.
Yep.
And he's like just thinking to himself why he's being murdered by
Take
bees.
the pain.
Take the
Take the
Shut up.
pain.
Take the pain.
I want you to bag this piece of shit. Y'all look at this piece of shit
Take
here.
a good look at this lump of shit.
Y'all think you know about your bag being stung by bees? I'll tell you about bag being stung by bees.
Yeah.
I can't believe he held on. That's like he said. All I was thinking about was don't disappoint the fellas.
Right. I like
God
that
bless him.
kind of
What a
loyalty.
trooper.
Matt is a trooper.
What a trooper.
And he is the Super Bowl I champion. He
That's
gets
right.
to wear that title proudly for a year.
Right.
Until the next one. And I'm sure, barring any unforeseen circumstances, Matt, will you return or hope to return for next year?
Yes, I'm going to recuperate for a month and then start going to training.
Into training. He's going to figure out how to get more mousetraps on his bag, a few more of the freestyle. This was the first year we did this, so there's a freestyle event.
Next year,
There's
the
the
freestyle
mousetraps.
event will be much bigger.
Yeah. And then there's mousetraps, and then the listeners think up their own things they want to do to their nuts, which we call the freestyle segment.
Yeah.
One guy took, you ever see those spoons with the points on them that people use to take pasta out of pasta pots?
What, a spork?
Yeah, it's almost like a sports-type
spork.
ladle.
Yeah.
It's like a ladle with spikes on it. He took that and had his girlfriend pull it back like a big spring and snap it onto his sack from on this granite table.
Oh, they had ballettes with them.
Yeah, little wives to help out, girlfriends.
Ball abuse groupies.
Right. To help
Really?
out.
Oh, yeah.
And I think next
year we're going to have cheerleaders and everything.
You think
Oh,
We're going to have a
cheerleaders.
pregame show, a halftime show.
We're here.
I think we ought to have
We
some
threw
of our
this stupid thing together in a couple days. You wait.
some of our sponsors come up with special commercials
Of
just for
course.
the event.
Do you like knives to your balls? Honey. Do you like sticks to your nuts? No, not me.
Celebrity call-in with Lance Armstrong.
Dude, it's not funny to lose a nut on purpose.
Another clip with Richard Belzer.
And here comes Tom Green going to be joining us for this segment.
And quick, who else had cancer? Quick.
Yeah, I know.
I bet you Raphael's in Connecticut somewhere in the dark, just training, lifting bricks, fucking push-ups in the mud.
I'm getting white.
Oh, my God.
Yes, Opie?
Penis weightlifting.
Well, we've done that
We've
before.
done it, and we
Yeah.
should do it again.
We should bring it back.
That could be part of Super Bowl, too. And we'll also get the studio up to 110 degrees, so they got a lot more
more
surface,
bag area.
More nuttage.
Yeah, temperature definitely makes a difference.
Yeah, it was a little too cold in here
How about tie your balls in a knot?
Because I think 7 mousetraps on a ball bag is nothing. I think if you really tried, you could get
You think
up
you
to
could get
double,
5 on each side?
double figures easily.
If you get 10 on your
Easily.
sack. I was
So-
stunned at 3, and the guy took it up to 6.
I'm stunned at 1. The fact
Yes.
that anybody would intentionally do that.
Yeah.
After a mousetrap snaps on your balls, your only response would be, how the fuck did this just happen? Who put this here?
Not, go ahead, load up another.
Yeah, oh, sorry, I'm running out of skin.
All right, Matt, we got to move on here. So, any final words?
No. I'm just tell everybody to practice up because they're going to need it for next year.
All right, we only got.
talking
that was Matt.
smack.
Okay.
We only got 2 clips up on opieandanthony.com right now. We'll have many more sometime during the
Oh,
weekend.
yes.
All right?
All right.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
He only has a few minutes.
What's more fun than talking about uncircumcised penises? I don't think anything.
Very fun.
He's as fun as that.
Hey, speaking of Super Bowl, remember we were just talking about how the show just ended?
Uh-huh.
And we want people to take that audio where it just ends and do something with it?
Yep.
Whether you continue the show or use that audio that did make it on the air and enhance it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got a couple that came in already. Well, from our guys. We got one from Danny and one from Than.
So wow, already.
Some examples. The listeners are going to try to do something with this as well.
The back motors of the ship are just holding it just enough to keep it from... The first and the second, get it started. It's right, and it's right. It's right, it's terrible. Oh, my, get out of the way, please. It's burning, bursting in the flames, and it's holding on the morning fast, and all the folks believe that this is terrible. This is one of the worst catastrophes in the world. Oh, it's great, honey. It's a terrific crash, ladies and gentlemen. The smoke and the flames now, and the flame is rising to the ground, not quite to the mooring mast of the humanity.
That's a good job.
Very good.
Danny.
That was Danny?
Yeah, that was Danny. Bravo.
Danny.
Also looking for people to, where the audio stops, then continue with something maybe, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's Than. Than came up with this one a little earlier.
Oh, my God.
The
whole nest is
30 seconds left in the show.
What courage.
This is for the title, Matt.
You
for
are
the title.
a madman.
Please deposit 25 cents for the next 3 minutes.
Radio. You should have to pay for it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to pay for it now.
Oh, great. Yeah, that is typical Than.
Very good.
Those are the first two. I think we're going to get a lot of them.
And it's going to be, believe me, all downhill from there. Those are going to be the two best.
Yes.
I don't see us getting cents from listeners. One's better than that.
No.
Want to take credit for those, E-Rock?
Oh,
no?
shit.
No, I screw them up by saying E-Rock found this.
Oh, okay. Because you said it, and they were in there going, no, that was us.
No, what it was there was a... it doesn't matter. There was a disc
It doesn't matter.
talking about video whores.
Yeah.
And one of the cuts happened to have a cut of Superhead.
Uh-huh.
So all I'm saying is Than put that whole show together on disc, and we were going to goof on it or whatever. But when Patrice mentioned Superhead, E-Rock remembered, oh, my God, we have a clip on this disc. That's all.
Okay.
So I said E-Rock found it, meaning he grabbed the disc and highlighted that we do have that audio. That's
I
all.
just saw Than's arms go up in the air and...
That's not all about credit, though. I mean,
Freaking
good
out.
job finding that stuff and good job putting
They
those two clips
started the
together.
credit thing. We used to just go, fuck it, and just do our show, but now we realize everyone needs credit.
Yeah.
We would just take credit for everything.
I know. It used to be fun. We sounded like geniuses because we took so much credit.